No, it was the pistachio went down.
You know you're meant to get rid of the shell, right?
No.
Yeah.
I ate them like a duck.
Don't just crunch them.
If he thinks he's got nuts in his mouth, he just swallows it whole. He gets pistachio in his mustachio. Thank you, Jay. Yeah.
I hope chat heard that because that was a noise.
It was a noise he's made before as
It was a
well
noise.
in his previous employment. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us on this grim, shitty, rainy, cold Tuesday afternoon. It is like being in Norway.
Except without the cool Viking stuff.
In the snow. Yeah. We have cool Viking stuff, Paddy.
Yeah, we do.
We do. The Wolf-Time is here, and I'm excited and happy. And then I saw your list, and I was slightly less excited and happy.
It's been written 5 months ago, so.
We have brand new Codex Space Wolves. Woo!
Thank
For you
you,
wonderful human beings.
GW.
Big shout out to Games Workshop for sending us through not one, but 2 boxes. One I sent away to my friend Lee, who had lent us our Space Force army a long, long time ago, and he got a significant portion of it ready for tonight's show. Big shout out, Lee. Thank you so much. You're a legend. The other one I have been keeping for hobby content because Joe and I are going to be doing a Crusade campaign.
Oh.
And I'm doing Space Wolves for my Crusade campaign. So there'll be lots of content coming for new Space Wolf stuff. So we do have brand new head takers, 3 of them, with the Wolves, along with the Wolfguard Battle Leader and the Priest, and 10 Blood Claws for your delight.
Lee's absolutely smashed that.
He has done quite a lot, yeah.
Yeah, they're really nice.
All he didn't do was 10 Grey Hunters. And he turned up yesterday and was like, drove all the way down from Hereford and was like, I'm really sorry I couldn't do the Grey Hunters. I was like, shut the fuck up. You've driven 2.5 hours to hand deliver me some models.
Yeah, you pretty nailed that.
You'll do, sir.
Could have got his missus to drive, and then he painted.
In the drive?
Smart. Yeah.
Possible.
Yeah.
Didn't try hard enough. But thank you, Lee, for sorting that out for us. They're fucking so cool, buddy. They look so nice. And GW have done an incredible job of the models. What I've done tonight for you wonderful people is I've put together 2,000 points of Space Wolves using nothing but data sheets from the Space Wolves supplement.
It's so satisfying that you only have one book on the table, like a normal army.
The only thing I need from Codex Space Marines is Oath of Moment. That's literally
the
it.
whole book.
Yeah, it's literally all I need. Everything else, don't worry about it.
I love that.
We are also showcasing a few wonderful human beings at the same time as showcasing brand new Space Wolves. We're showcasing a newly painted Channel Sisters army that Mr. Paddy's been working on, and we're showcasing the new chapter-approved 2025 mission deck that none of you can buy.
Mate, triple new things.
I know.
Who else does that?
All the new things.
Stop. Your words mean nothing. Zena has just gifted 50 memberships.
Like 5-0?
5-0.
Oh,
What a hero.
God.
Stop the press.
Yeah.
Slash the game.
Just
Slash the stream.
look at that.
Oh, go him then.
Thanks, man.
Paddy, do you want to start your story?
Oh, he doesn't like starting the story. He
No,
likes
the
having
story
some
has to be
notes
like
first.
spontaneous. I'll get there. I haven't thought about it.
The thinking face has started.
I hope that you get an unlimited supply of wine from the Majestic Superstore.
Zena's in America. Okay.
It's a lot of shipping cost, but it is free.
I hope that you get a lifetime supply of wine from
Anywhere in America there's wine.
the Walmart. That's the place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want Walmart
For
wine?
your wine and
Whole Foods.
yeah.
What's like the
Farm
best?
Foods.
What's the best shop in America? Is it Target? No. Walmart.
No, I think it's
Walmart?
like Whole Foods.
Is Whole Foods the best one?
You know the one I mean?
hope you get a $100 gift card, right, to the whichever is the best supermarket store in America.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Right, yeah. But it's faulty.
Oh.
So every time you use your gift card, it never takes any money off the
It's
gift card.
$100 at a time.
It's essentially an unlimited gift card.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
That's what I hope.
That's
50
nice.
gifted. There you go. Yeah.
Bass Pro. I've been
Gift
there,
cards
that's
is your starter for your story. All right, good.
Okay,
right,
gift
cool.
cards. Nice.
Thank you so much, Zena. You're a legend. One of the best ways to support the channel is by gifting memberships, being a member, super chatting throughout the stream. So we are 98% fan funded here on the channel. We don't spam you with adverts. We don't put adverts in between all the battle reports after the fact. We don't put adverts in between all the Talking Heads content after the fact. We don't put content behind paywall. So we basically fully rely on your generosity. So you go, we enjoy the streams, we're going to give some memberships, we're going to be a member, we're going to support you, we're going to be a Thane, whatever it might be. We're going to super chat, ask a question, tell us a silly joke. So thank you so much for 50, it's amazing. If you guys also want to support the channel, that is the way you can do it. Also, you can smash all those magical YouTube buttons for us. You can hit the like button if you do enjoy the content. You can smash subscribe if you haven't already. You can hit that bell notification icon if you want to be notified whenever we go live or drop a new video. That's free, all that stuff, but it still helps the algorithm. We're actually seeing subscriber numbers start to do this again, and all the views and watch time are going up again as well. So it helps, it genuinely helps. And if you do gift large members, it sounds weird to say this, it sounds like I'm like shilling here, but large membership giftings normally mean concurrent viewer numbers go up. Because YouTube throws it to people that aren't watching and goes, look what's going on over here, and then people come and watch. So it like
It's like they know what they're doing.
it really helps, yeah. So thank you so much, you wonderful humans. We also, if you want to support us, we have some channel sponsors. So first of all, we'll talk about our main channel sponsor, Element Games. ! Element in the chat. Check out the link in the video description below. If you use those links, either in the chat or the description, puts a cookie in your browser so they'll know you came from us. That stays active for the next 30 days. If you return to the website without using that link, it will remember that you originally came from us unless you clear your cookies or you pick someone else's affiliate link. If you make a purchase in those next 30 days, on Element's web store, we'll get a 5% kickback. Thank you to everybody who's been using that link and ordering through that link. I don't think they have any Space Wolf boxes, and they definitely don't have any chapter-approved cards left. There's loads of stuff been going over on pre-order over the last few weeks, like thousands, etc. And I'm very grateful for all of you people that have used that link. We also have one for America and one for Canada. So Wargame Portal, ! Wargame in the chat for America. And Vortex Wargames, ! Vortex in the chat for Canada. We don't have a swirly. Joe's asked for a swirly. Mr. Harborn came back and said he's working on one. We should have it within the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Love that.
We'll have a swirly. We also have a channel sponsor who paid us money just to be a sponsor, who doesn't have a swirly, and that's Baron of Dice, ! Dice in the chat. Baron is amazing. If you go on his website, there's tons and tons of different options of dice. Some of them are quite close to faction logos. So you can get some that kind of match your faction. They're not quite accurate, they're not quite exactly Games Workshop, but they match your faction. And they also make our channel dice. We still have white and red available on the web store if you ! Merch.
Only roll
How many?
sixes.
Are we close enough to being able to order a fresh batch and get a new colour?
Once I get the objective markers on the website and we've sold all the objective markers, we should have enough capital to order another set of dice.
Objectively.
Possibly. Okay.
Solid gold. We can order 1 dice.
I think that covers all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Now, we're doing things slightly differently on the channel. Because we have the brand new mission deck.
We're the only people who do.
Apparently so. And so we have these magical things called twists, right? Now, I have been busy at work today, and I have changed the scoreboard up to all be in line with the new mission deck.
It looked like you'd been in the Matrix. It was just code everywhere.
So new primary missions, new deployment maps, and new twists are all loaded into our scoreboard, as well as all the new secondaries, and I've rewritten all the cards out so they all make sense and they all fit the new points, right? All done, all ready to go. But I want to do twists a little bit differently.
Okay, with a twist.
Because they're random, and,
Yeah.
and some of them can be quite mental.
Yeah.
So I think instead of picking them, especially because Joe likes to pick the ones that suits him, instead of picking them, what we're going to do is we're going to select one at random.
I said this.
It was Joe's idea.
All
It was Joe's
Joe wants to do-
100% Joe's idea.
Joe just
right?
wants to do night fighting whenever he plays anyone.
But no,
with
I
shooting.
think, what I think we should do is that each game after this one,
Yeah.
the ones that we've already been used,
But
obviously
get
taken
rid of
out.
it. Yeah, I like that.
Until
we've used them all.
Until we've done them all.
we've used them all, and
Then
then
no more
reshuffle them
twists.
back up again.
Forever.
Yeah. So
one.
if we think it's going to be mad mental, we might shuffle it back in. What is it, Paddy? Read it out loud.
It's rapid escalation.
Cool. Don't say anything else.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Because rapid escalation is what Joe can now put on the scoreboard.
Yeah. Oh.
It's on the actual scoreboard, Joe. I've made this all work, so you don't have to do anything. But go to the
Well,
mission.
I have to do something. I've got to press buttons.
Yeah, go to the mission rule. Drop down.
Rapidly escalating Joe's competence.
Okay. Update.
Or incompetence.
Update. Yeah, good. And our mission now looks like this.
Boom.
Look at that! It worked.
Stop it. Chat are going to think there's just 8 rapid escalations in that deck.
I'm going to be honest, that's the most boring of all of them.
Well, we've done it, haven't we? It's tough. We picked it at random. We showed everyone we picked it at random.
It's good, Joe. Just still
So,
means you can
playing
have
Dawn
night
of War today, the hot dog deployment. It's very exciting. I wish I had a hot dog on Friday, not chicken. The mission, the primary mission, is terraform. Each player may complete an action on objectives outside their deployment zone to terraform them. If the action succeeds, that objective has been terraformed to that player. Starting on the second round, each player scores 4 victory points for each objective they control. An additional 1 VP for each objective marker they have terraformed, up to 15. What's crucial is that You score your terraform points in your opponent's turn as well, which I think is very, very exciting. Rapid escalation is in the first battle round, players can set up units from strategic reserves in the reinforcement step. So turn 1 you can pop up, but they must be set up within 6 inches of any battle edge and cannot be set up within enemy deployment zone. The maximum 400 points can be set up this way.
Now, I haven't put anything in strategic reserve.
I have not either.
No strategic reserve.
Yeah, I could bring my Seraphim in.
But you can also deep strike
No,
them.
you
So
could.
Why would you?
There is an important thing on Terraform that's changed,
It
which
has
we should
changed.
definitely go over now, because it's changed much for the better.
So it used to be, if I come up here and terraform this objective, that's mine for the rest of the game.
Can't do nothing.
Couldn't do nothing about it. And I got
And-
2 points a turn.
But you also had to survive my turn.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, but now-
Now, if I terraform it, Paddy can walk up and be like, no, I'm going to terraform it.
Yeah, so you can terraform it in your turn, just in your
and
turn.
my turn finishes, job's good.
And then I have the rest of the game to go up and un-terraform it.
Yeah.
But then if it's un-terraformed, I then have to re-terraform it next turn.
No, you do, it's all at the same time.
Just
Yeah,
fine,
so if
have it back.
you just go up there and go, I'm terraforming, it's no longer mine, it's now yours.
So you can switch back and forth, so there's much more interaction in the game.
Yeah.
It doesn't reward you for just terraforming all 3 and winning.
Well, it was a bit bad before, because you could terraform 2 or 3 and be like, well, you just can't catch me on primary points now,
Yeah,
really.
I just win.
It's harder, so. Good changes from the massive teams at Games Workshop, who aren't
Does look
massive
really good,
teams.
this. I like this.
The deck is amazing. We talked about it at lunchtime show. The deck is great. If you've got any questions about the deck, feel free to ask us throughout the game. Joe's got the whole deck of cards on his desk in front of him, with the exception of the twists, which are up here.
Yeah.
And we also have up here behind me the random deck challenger cards that we might be using throughout the game.
I'm really looking forward to these.
When Paddy struggles to control himself and races ahead in points. So if you've got any questions, you can ask us. Like I said, Joe's got the rest of the cards, including all the secondaries. I think I've worded them all correctly and I've got them all right on the screen.
Yeah.
And I think I've also programmed the scoreboard so anyone that can't be done in the battle round 1 just won't be drawn.
Stop it. Stop it.
We'll see if it works.
Well, this is the live test, right?
My testing earlier it worked, but we'll see.
But you've got Joe behind the deck now.
We do have 2,000 point strike force armies for you wonderful people, starting off with the champions of Russ.
Says error, YouTube is not receiving enough. Oh, it's gone away. It's back now.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
It's just doing swirly now. Oh, it's back.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Lovely segue. Completely ignored.
We
Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video. Maintain a smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience something.
Are you on the wind up here?
No, it's literally saying that.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh,
Why is
dear.
it when you sit there?
I've literally done nothing.
Do chat say they can't see anything?
I think we're back, Paddy.
Are we back?
Are we back?
Are we back?
Keep an eye on to down there. That should sit at 50,000 kilobytes per second. Just keep an eye on it. If it drops, then that's. I don't know what happened.
I think we're back, mate.
Oh, I can see Paddy. He's
I'm
walked
watching
onto the
myself.
screen.
Watch myself on my phone while I'm watching
yourself
myself.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what the fuck that was. There was a random Streamlabs thing that popped up and then just crashed the stream for no reason whatsoever.
Team saying that I can
And then
teleport.
asked me to log into something. I'm like, no, off.
That sounds like a
Oh,
hack.
wow.
Says they're back.
We're in.
Can you right click on the image and put it on this TV? Do you know how to do that? Preview across and then
Scaling,
Samsung.
Full screen projection, Samsung Googly.
Yeah, thank you. Perfect. Okay.
There we go.
Streams
Right.
now. Chat's discovered my power to teleport.
Yeah?
They saw it live.
Boom, gone.
Yeah, done it. Don't drive me.
Streamlabs and YouTube be doing Streamlabs and YouTube things. The glorious, wondrous time of live TV.
They were like, "There's too much cool new stuff.
It was because I was so excited about
Bam.
talking about my Space Force
Yeah.
channel and it went, no.
No more excitement."
So, you see they got the mission at least? It was
So
all fine
I
before?
watched-
Yeah.
I watched us live pile in after you said Space Wolves, and then Joe pressed the big red
Right,
button.
we've got time for the detachment now. Space Wolves. Woo, woo, woo. I was really excited and then it crashed. Here it is. Saga of the Beast Slayer. So I don't know if you know, Paddy,
Yeah.
but I wrote an article for Warcop.
I saw. I was like, "Who's written this piece of eloquent?"
I haven't mentioned it much, but I did write, and I said in that one that I think one of the best attachments in that book is the Saga of the Beast Slayer for what I want to do.
So you're putting your money where your mouth is.
So this is, I near enough have sort of what I want to do because I'm restricted by these models and the fact that we don't have 18 head takers, etc., etc. But Logan is my warlord because he's Logan. He's old Logan model, but Logan's my warlord and he's leading 5 Wolfguard Terminators. I then have Arjak Cockfist, who's second in command, who sadly can't join his unit anymore, which is kind of not very narrative.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of okay with it. But he then has to join his own unit of 5 Wolfguard Terminators.
What a shame.
Ragnar,
Yeah.
my beautiful Ragnar.
Am I seeing that number right?
He can join 20 blood claws, Paddy.
20.
Yeah. Yeah. Interestingly, when he joins head takers, they get advance and charge.
Yeah.
Don't need it with blood claws because they get advance and charge anyway.
Oh.
So what he does instead is he gives the whole unit reroll wounds.
All 20 of them.
All 20 of them.
Cool. Wish I had a blast weapon.
Yeah. Bjorn the Fellhounded is also here. He gives me a CP every turn.
Yeah.
That's quite important. I should also mention Logan has a Lord of Deceit ability, which is quite nice. I then have a Wolf Priest with 3 head takers. I have a Wolfguard Battle Leader with 6 head takers. I have Najal with 3 more head takers because I can't take generic Space Marine characters currently to lead them.
Good.
And I'm okay with it. That second unit, third unit head takers also has 3 of the wolves that go with them as well.
Oh, because you don't have to take the wolves either.
No. You could take head takers as 85 points for 3,
Yep.
or for a mere 25 point upgrade, you can add 3 wolves.
It's pretty good.
Quite nice, isn't it? I then have 2 units of 5 wolf film with storm shields because as many shields as I can fit on a list.
Yep.
And a venerable dreadnought, only because I had points left over. Lee didn't have units that I wanted. He's got a shield.
old shield.
How do you feel, Liam, that much like Berserkers, you can now take units of 20 blood claws, but they're vastly better?
They're vastly superior to Berserkers, yeah. They're vastly
I think
superior.
Liam feels good.
Interestingly as well, Berserker's special rule is Blood Surge. Blood Claw special rule is Advance and Charge. Right?
Which one I'd rather.
I know which one I'd rather have. Also, in Saga of the Beastslayer, I have a single CP stratagem called Impetuosity, right?
Okay.
Which uses on Wolf and Infantry or Blood Claws. You know what it gives them?
Is it Blood Surge?
Blood Surge. Yeah, it's Blood Surge.
Cool.
And they can end in an engagement range, it says so.
Oh. Well.
But being Space Marines, they also benefit from Oath as well. So reroll all hits and wounds. Whee!
Also, being Blood Claws, I could have put a priest in there.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
But you normally like to keep the priests away from the younglings.
Yeah.
And then he gives them +1 wounds and brings one back every turn.
But, can you have it as well as Ragnar?
No.
Ah, big sad.
No, I think that's probably
What
good.
What about
sad.
40 Blood Claws and a priest and Ragnar in 2
How
big
about
units?
I had already written a list with 60 Blood Claws, 2 priests and Ragnar?
I like that. That's good. Lee,
I'm a
get painting.
big fan of the 20-man units on the return.
Yeah.
I like the idea of 60 Blood Claws along with sprinklings of Logan and head takers.
Bit of flavour. Yeah. It's nice. I look forward to it.
I don't have any enhancements, and the reason why I don't have any enhancements is because I'd never use enhancements the first 2 or 3 times I run a new army.
Yeah, get used to it.
Because I don't want to fuck around with going, I spent 20 points on a thing and I completely forget what it does.
Yeah.
So I haven't got any enhancements, but I am running Saga of the Beastslayer. So Saga of the Beastslayer means all of my units, when targeting character, monster, or vehicle units, get lethal hits.
Good.
Unless I've completed my Saga. If I complete my Saga, all of my units just get lethal hits all the time against all of your stuff. How do I complete my Saga, I hear you ask? Well, I take into consideration how many character, monster, or vehicle units you have at the start of the battle.
In this case, 6.
6. I half it,
Yep.
3. If I destroy 3 or more character, monster, or vehicle units,
Yep.
I complete my Saga, and then I get lethal hits against everything.
Very good.
Yeah. It also gives me a raft of decent stratagems. There's one that's not so great for me, because I refuse to take Thunderwolves, and it only impacts Thunderwolves.
Ah.
Nah, okay, so I only have 5 to play with.
It'll be right.
1 is +1 to wound, which
Yep.
is pretty decent. 1 means that once I've shot at one of your vehicles or monsters or character units, you're -2 to move and -2 to charge. One of them allows me to just move, because I'm Space Wolves infantry everywhere, I
Yeah.
just move 6 inches if you move in range of me. The one I talked about, Blood Surge for Wolfen
Yep.
and Blood Claws, and then I've also got Coordinated Strike, so if I'm within 9 inches of the side of the battlefield, I'm going to be Downy.
That's really good.
Really good.
On anything. Love it.
On anything Space Wolves.
So everything.
One Space Wolves unit from your army. So
Huge
Bjorn
fan
can
of
go,
See ya. Or 20 Blood Claws can be like, bye, have a wonderful
yeah, I mean,
time.
get them within 9 inches, we shuffle. We're by the edge, we're by the edge.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about this game. Honestly, chat, if you want to run Space Wolves competitively, 1, I'm not the person to teach you. 2, you probably don't take the Beastslayer Saga, although I probably think it's the best one in the book
Probably still
competitively.
Gladius or Stormlance there.
And I talked Joe through all 3 detachments and all 3 sets of stratagems, and he thinks this is also probably the best one. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Out of the 3, but you probably do take Stormlance or Gladius if you want to
You know
run
what you
competitively.
do though?
Ah, you said doo-doo.
You do.
What did you do?
You
mate?
wear official Games Workshop merchandise. It's dry. Paddy, your army looks like this.
My army is the new, for me, Sisters of Battle that I've been very slowly painting and I'm really looking forward to using. So, I've decided, because I really like combat and melee, to run the Penitent Host, mainly so I can use a lot of Repentia, because I painted them and they were an absolute bastard to paint. But that's not why I'm running them. So, today I'm running Morven Val, who, as Joe reminded me, is equal to Trajan in the Imperium. So
Yeah.
I have Morvan, who's leading 3 Paragon warsuits, all of which have multi-melters, swords, and the rocket launchers. I've got St. Celestine, because she's a pretty cool model. She's running with her 2 Gemini Superior, and they're just going to be running as an independent unit. I've got a Hospitaller, who gives a 5-up Feel No Pain and revives a model.
Yeah.
In a unit of Celestine Sacrostants, who've got a 4+ invulnerable save with their shields. They've got the spears, so strength 5, -2, 1 damage. Yeah, they're the -2, 1 damage one. Because they're led by a character, they're -1 to wound. So they give them their toughness 3 and -1 to wound. They're probably still getting wounded quite easily. Yeah. I've then got a Palatine with 10 Repentia, and to get her in that, I've had to use an enhancement.
Okay.
First time I'm using an army, I normally do what you do, but it's really easy, this one, because it just allows her to join them, so I can't forget. So she's joining the Repentia to give them not only sustained hits, but also lethal hits. This unit hits like a truck 1 time, and then probably dies. I then got 2 more units of Repentia. They're 10, so it's 9 Repentia and 1 of the ladies with the whips.
Sister Superior.
Sister Superior, yeah. 10 Battle Sisters with a Heavy Bolter, a Melter Gun, a Combi Weapon, and the Banner that gives me extra Miracle Dice
It's
on
like
4s.
old Space Marine Tactical Squad.
It is, isn't it? I love it. I've got a Rhino to carry the Repentia. 2 Retributor squads, all with multi-melters, because I think that's the best option.
I agree.
I've single Castigator with the auto cannons.
Interesting.
You're meant to roll 2 or 3, so you can give them each of them extra AP as it goes down the line. I've only got the 1, it's fine. And a Seraphim squad with 2 Flamers pistols each on 2 girls and a Plasma Pistol Power Sword. So it looks pretty fun. I've not run them before. I've looked at the list. I think it's great. I've been flat packed by this unit of Repentia once before, so I can't wait.
I fucking love Repentia.
Yeah, they are cool. Max Repentia. That's how we start.
And Repentia are quite efficient against an opponent that doesn't really have any guns.
I mean, I've got pistols. And a single Hellfrost cannon.
Just swirly whirly crazy ladies.
And more pistols.
Yeah.
And some more pistols.
We have 432 people watching.
430 legends.
1 left.
32 fucking
No, 441. It jumped.
It's going up.
441.
It's because people know we're about to start turn 1.
So we've got 441 new members as well?
No.
Oh.
77. I have got some to do during the movement phase.
Yeah.
140 likes though.
You fucking heroes.
Legends.
You absolute
Big
heroes. Right,
fan.
I'm actually so excited for
I
this.
can't wait for this game. It's
And I
gonna be
don't
great,
even
mate.
care about whether I fucking win.
No, me
because
neither.
I'm going to learn this army. This is one of those armies where I'm playing it because it's new. Sometimes
Yeah.
I play armies because they're new just to show them off, and then I don't really want to play them again. This is one where I just want to keep playing it forever, right? So I need to quickly check at the start of the battle. Is that before we roll off or after we roll off?
Before we roll off, I think.
So I have to pick 3 units for my head takers to be my chosen prey. This is a thing I do because it's literally their ability called head hunters, which are given to the head takers. At the start of the battle, select 1 unit from your opponent's army to be this unit's quarry. Weapons equipped by head takers models in this unit have the devastating wounds and precision abilities while targeting its quarry. Each time this unit's quarry is destroyed, select 1 unit in the unit to be its quarry. So what I think that means is each of my units can pick a different unit.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got coloured dice,
Yeah.
and I've put a coloured dice next to each unit, so I then know which dice I put next to you
Oh.
responds to which unit.
Look at that.
I don't want to lie to you.
Yeah.
Often. So the
Not on
big
camera.
unit of 6 here, their quarry's going to be more than Val, because that makes sense.
That makes thematic
Narratively
sense
cool,
as well.
right?
Yeah.
There's also another unit somewhere over here that have got a little blue dice.
Yeah.
We're going to put them on the Sacrosants.
The sad crescent.
Because there's a character in there.
Yeah,
and
there
they're
is.
headhunters, right?
Yeah.
And then the white unit here, well, the Palatine's in there, right?
Yes.
So I can't put it on them, I don't think. Because...
Does it say a unit on the battlefield?
It just says, select 1 unit from your opponent's army
Yes,
to be this
you
unit's
definitely
quarry.
can.
So it's going to be that unit, a Sacrosant of Repentia there.
I'm going to put it on the Rhino so I don't forget to bring it out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There you go. And that's that. Now we can roll off, Paddy. I've
can.
got black dice because it's more Viking.
I've got the white dice because I like rolling the white dice. So,
Yeah. It's like Brom.
I got 4.
You've done a lot of them
A lot of 4s.
before the game started. I'm just going to roll a 5. I
You
rolled
rolled
a
a
4.
Oh, the drama.
Oh.
It's tense. It's tense.
Roll a 1.
I'm going to roll a 2.
Oh,
I rolled a 1.
stick around, we'll get to turn 1 eventually. Oh.
I'm going to go first. Beat a 5.
A 4.
It is a woo. Turn 1.
What am I doing? Hang on.
Spacey Wolves, turn 1.
In-game turn update. I also, Mr. the Joe, gain an extra command point because I have Bjorn the Fell-Handed on the battlefield. Can we just give a little moment's pause
There it is.
for the survival of Bjorn,
I love it.
the fact that he stayed in the book, and I personally am super happy about this,
Yeah.
stayed the old model.
All I'm saying is he's been in that dreadnought for 10,000 years. He doesn't need new clothes.
I'm so happy
Yeah.
he's the old Dreadnought. Like, I genuinely, chat, couldn't give a fuck about Murderfang, Wolf and Dreadnoughts, and Venerable
It's all
Dreadnoughts.
about Bjorn.
I just cared about Bjorn
would
staying
it-
in that scene.
I would
Bjorn's
have
one of the
been
best characters in the narrative, though.
Yeah, I just would have been happy if they'd scaled him up about
I
a
don't want
third.
scaled up.
Why does he need new
Dreadnoughts
clothes,
sit at a table next to their mates in the hall.
mate?
Yeah, but all Space Marines got scaled up, right?
except for Bjorn.
So I just don't see why he couldn't have been
Hear
scaled
me out,
up
though.
by a
In the
third.
narrative,
Yeah.
Bjorn is in a sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Why is he going to get bigger? Are they going to Primaris his almost dead body?
Well,
That seems pointless.
well, no, they just say that he was bigger. You know, like Firstborn Marines are bigger, right? Chaos Space Marines are bigger. Elves all got a third bigger,
Joe.
right? They didn't grow.
Stop complaining,
overnight.
Joe.
I don't care what your missus
Bjorn's
says to you. Bigger isn't always better.
Little boxy Bjorn
It
is
That's
good.
why she laughed.
So I should be up to 2 of the finest command points missed to the Joe. And can I have 2 brand spanking new secondaries?
You can,
Please,
once I
sir.
find in-game. There it is. And secondaries, boom.
Engage in all fronts and sabotage. Engage in all fronts has changed
It
now.
has, hasn't it?
So I've got it now without
Yeah.
moving, which is cool because you can have 2 table quarters for a single victory point. Sabotage is actually the same still. And I don't love that one quite
it's
so
like
much.
one of the only ones of the actions that stayed the same. Of it, I have a turn to deal with it.
Yeah.
You keep
yeah.
him?
Yeah, we'll keep them. Yeah, I'm not going to chuck away secondaries at this point of the game. And then we get to my movement phase.
nice.
I need to pick an oath target.
Yeah.
Miss of the paddy.
Start of the battle round, by the way. I'm not declaring one of my 3 things. I'll keep them for later.
What are your 3 things?
So I can, for my penitent units, one of them is I can add 3 inches to the move characteristic. One is if I charge, +1 to attacks and strength. And the other is if I'm killed, 2+ fight on death.
Okay.
Each of them once per game, only on penitent, so it only works on the Repentia.
So oath targets is a bit more difficult to figure out at the moment. And turn 1 oath targets are always really, really difficult anyway. I don't really have any range. It doesn't really make a massitive difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn 1 oath more than Val's unit.
Yep.
Just as a defensive oath.
Makes
And
sense.
be like, you can step her out, but it's a possibility that I'll come.
Do
Give me a shift in.
you have to pick vowels, Paddy?
Yeah, so I've literally, that's just what I've said, that I'm not doing it this turn. So at the start of the battle round, I pick one of those 3, and I'm not doing one this
Do you
battle
have
round.
miracle dice?
I do have miracle dice at the start of the battle round. I need to roll 1. And I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Cool.
But did he? I don't know.
So I also...
Are Custodian's dice miracle dice?
They are, yeah. Custodian's dice and miracle dice. Just very quickly, I have Battle Sisters who have a banner. I just want
do?
to see if that's the start of the battle round or in my thing.
Paddy's also learning sisters for the first time?
It's the command phase, so I didn't have to do it now.
Okay, cool. Right. That protein meal is really paying off right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I know. Can't smell it through the screen.
Right, I am going to get moving then. I think I've done everything I need to do. And let's get going. Let's get going, Jay.
Top down. Right. Thank you, Buckshaw81 for 5 gifted memberships. He threw those down literally just before stream, so thank you very much.
Thanks,
I don't know
Buckshaw.
if he's still here, but I hope that he has a solid 8 hours of sleep tonight.
Nice.
You know, the dream.
That's well nice.
Yeah.
Unless you have to be up early, then bad luck.
Yeah.
Just going to be late.
You'll be late, but you'll be really refreshed.
FYI, Space Wolves can move a lot faster now, Paddy.
Yeah, they're 7, right?
7-inch base, yeah.
Yeah.
So these rolled a 4-inch advance, so I get an 11-inch move with Ragnar's unit.
Nice. And they can advance and charge.
They can advance and charge, yes.
Thank you, Mordy Hammer, for 10 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Mordy Hammer, you fucking sexual
Thanks, man.
being.
Are you ready for your story yet?
Yeah, what was it about?
I said
I was given a topic by Liam.
Yeah, I
gift card.
started with the gift card, didn't I?
Yeah, gift card. Okay, so gift card. You've got a gift card for.
I'm going to run through the...
Where do you want a gift card for, Joe? Where's the gift card for?
it was the gift card. People were saying Target, I think.
Gift card for Target. I don't know what's in Target, but all right. You're
Maybe
gonna
for-
go to Target to spend your gift card, which you got for Christmas.
Yeah.
And right, okay. So, gift card, Target. Gonna get in your car, and it's America Land, so you've got a big truck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seems reasonable.
Yeah, I'm assuming. It's also hot, and presumably you're a cowboy. That's what I think. So, okay, you go to get into your car, your big truck, to go to
Is everyone in
Target.
America just the cowboy? Is that what?
Because you've got a truck,
Okay, yeah.
and I've only been to one Target, and it was in Texas, so...
And it's got
think.
like the big buffalo cow.
The big horns, yeah.
Yeah.
I was- okay, yeah. So you get there, and the first part of your journey, which I hope is that when you go to your gate, your big cowboy horns that have been mounted that night fit through the gate. on your like Dukes of Hazzard car. So we'll pick up there. You've got
your horns are wider than your actual car.
Yeah, you put them on last night. They might. Yeah, mate. Have you not seen the horns? They're well wider than the car. Okay.
That's a big.
So we're on our way with our cowboy themed big horn car on the way to the shop to spend a gift card of uncertain value.
Okay. Thank you, Evan Tomley for one gifted membership, and then he gifted another one.
Yeah.
And then Richard C gifted 10 members.
Jesus.
Here come the legends.
I hope, Richard C, that you
Bottom floor.
You get a really good stunt kite, and you get to enter a competition and win.
Stunt kite. Big fan of that.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I've gone down to because I can't mark them on this one. It makes me sad. Thank you, Mad Cuz Brad.
Matt Kurz.
With the new mission deck being hard to get, how do you suggest people try to get it? Should we wait for restock in our local FG?
Friendly local gaming store.
Your local friendly gaming store doesn't have enough. Warhammer, Tabletop Battles is the app made by...
Yeah, to be fair, that will have
people.
how you score it. It doesn't have all of the fluff on it, but it does tell you if you scored a thing, how much it's...
Yeah, Tabletop Battles is an app you can download for free off of the Play Store. I don't know where. I guess it'd be on the similar version on the Apple Store. And that will allow you to play the game in a way and score. You know, it's a good app. It's free. I'm surprised Games Workshop hasn't shut it down yet. But
Well, I don't think it's in their interest at the moment.
Yeah, I think
unless they have a product that's better, and even then, if you think about it, the thing is, right? This is.
Oh, he's going around the front.
People make Games Workshop out to be an evil devil, and on occasion they don't necessarily show themselves in
devil.
They don't necessarily show themselves in glory, right? Up until recently, what did everyone use to write their army lists?
Battlescribe, right?
Battlescribe.
Yeah.
Did Games Workshop ever shut it down? What do they do? What basically killed Battlescribe?
They made their own app.
They made their own app.
Yeah. And
So they don't need to shut it down.
Yeah, because and they also critically made an app that was good. Because if the app was rubbish...
If they do a scoring app,
Yeah.
and they just make one better than what Goonhammer already made, well, then people just use Games Workshop's app. It's better.
LinkedIn on your app on your phone. Done.
Yeah.
If they did that, then it works.
So yeah, they could go after them. I don't see why they would at the moment when they don't offer an alternative.
It also
and
makes-
it's just enabling people to play the game at a tabletop, especially when they can't fucking print enough cards, Ardner. What would I suggest you do? Keep an eye on eBay. Some people get to a point where they fall out of love with the game and they'll sell them at a reasonable cost. Please,
Don't feed the
maybe you're
scalpers.
happy to pay a slightly inflated price, but if it's a ridiculously inflated price, remembering that they're £20 in the UK, don't, because I don't believe in feeding scalpers.
Yep.
Maybe, just maybe, Games Workshop have learnt lessons in the past, and maybe they'll come back in stock in the next couple of months.
Do you know what I'd like to see, right?
Your own penis.
In the world of trading cards,
Yeah.
the TCG, what they're called,
Trading card games, yeah.
trading card games, people really love like a Chinese or Japanese alternate version of the card. It's got like fancy artwork. Maybe we just start doing that.
Or fancy artwork, secondary cards.
But we make them.
Yeah, we make them
Does that not
in an
qualify
entirely
as...
different language. And
So,
they put it in the sleeve. Because that's what people do for like Magic the Gathering. They just use the cards
Right,
in the
okay.
deck because it's official one.
and they know what it means.
They know what it means because, like, Google
So
Translate.
essentially what you're saying is we just make utter nonsense that doesn't say anything and it's fine because everyone knows it.
Yeah, everyone knows what
Doesn't
it is.
help the original problem, does it?
No, because they can just print them out themselves. Just stick it to a Pokemon card.
Okay.
I'm not finished yet.
Okay. Are we good? We've got time.
Thank you, Evan. Mr. Sven Holio says mad buffering. That's from earlier.
Yeah.
Evan, Mr. Svenholio.
You just
Merged two people together?
Sven Holio.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, Chad. I had a message from Dats and Des as well. He's one of our moderators. Like, your audio's dropping out, and then when we did the reboot, it fixed it.
Yeah.
We streamed earlier in the Liam and Joe show, no issues at all.
Yeah.
I continued to fix the scoreboard up, which doesn't involve touching OBS at all. And then for some reason, it just started to shit itself after 10
That
minutes.
was a full-on gremlin, that.
It just happens. It's live TV, it happens. What can you do?
Thank you, Clive the Kiwi, for 5 gifted memberships.
Thanks, Clive.
I hope that you are the first recipient of the giant Malteser bag. You know they do giant chocolate buttons?
Yeah.
But they just do giant Maltesers like tennis balls. Yeah.
I like a Malteser.
Yeah.
You just eat it like an apple.
Yeah. One of my Achilles heels.
Neki Jaco says, so as I was saying, how fun was Joe's big day out last Friday? If I spoke to you, you were amazing. If I didn't, I'm sure you were also amazing.
It was a pretty good day out.
I'm impressed by your organisational skill, Joe.
I mean, I
Seems
didn't
to have
really do
worked.
much.
Well, you went and it was fine.
There was tables available.
There were tables.
That's about all he did.
But I did exactly
I'm
what I said
impressed
I
by
was going
that.
to fucking do. Just arrange a meet-up. And
Yeah.
we met up.
Well, to be honest with you, Joe, there's something beautiful in that simplicity because it was a case of no pressure. No one had to worry about raffles or organising games for people or running tournaments or doing scores. It was a case of everyone gets together, we're hanging out at one world, we're going to look at the exhibition, we're going to play some games, just chill out. The only sad point was we couldn't all sit in Bugman's, which is quite nice as well.
Yeah.
Well, what was nice is that everyone kind of had like a 1v1 game.
Yeah.
And then naturally, like, everyone started playing like doubles games.
Yeah.
And it was often like, me and the guy I played round one will now play you and the person you played round one. It's quite
cool.
nice. It's something
That is good.
beautiful.
I'm here for that one.
Yeah, thank you, Clive the Kiwi. Damn, I deployed 5 snipers and they all missed Wargunner. Maybe next time Wargunner, as I mentioned previously, will be in Nottingham from the 23rd to the 27th of June.
Yeah, I might try and make the journey up. Nice. One of those days. Especially now I can ride it up and down in a day.
Yeah, that's impressive.
I'm banging that one.
What if the weather's really bad?
Get wet.
I'll take the steel cage I've got, Joe.
Umbrella hat.
Steel cage.
Umbrella hat on top of the helmet, yeah. And a poncho.
But like a golf umbrella hat
Yeah.
on top of that. Yeah.
Umbrella Mortis became a Jarl. Alex Gourlay
Thank you, Umbra.
gifted 5 memberships.
Umbra's been out of 40k for ages, Joe. He's just come back. That's quite a
Welcome
big deal.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex, for the 5 gift memberships.
Thank you.
So 5?
5.
Yeah. More
Will?
story?
Yeah, okay.
So, and then we'll go into the
Yeah.
rest of the return, because otherwise we'll be going for ages.
I'll be honest with you,
Yeah.
mate. The rest of my turn's done.
Yeah. Right, so you've got in your large, horny car, you've driven out your house, you're on your way to Target, and as you're driving down the way, you see that it's been raining and the road's a bit flooded.
Okay.
But...
It'd be awful to have things that are flooded, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But it's fine. Oh, that
Your
was
mum's there to
accidental.
mop it up.
No, it's fine, mate, because your giant horn car with all the wheels, right, is just big enough to go through without getting stuck.
Yeah.
So you're still on the way to Target.
Yeah.
Going strong.
I have come across a couple of little floods in this country, and I'm always happy that my car can just go through it.
Yeah.
And then,
Do you know what's really funny? When someone's like, yeah, I'll make that, in their
Yeah.
like Fiat Panda. Just,
Yeah, I love watching those videos on like Instagram. They just go wading in and just get stuck halfway, like, bah!
that was obviously going to happen.
Yeah. Cool, thank you so much, Alex, for the 5 good dinner. Are we done,
Yeah.
Joe, for now? Yeah. I'm done my turn, mate, because I can't overcommit here. Because the thing is, right, I have an army full of infantry. This is exactly what I thought would happen with the Space Force army that I'm bringing. It's fine. Going first is good because I need to give Paddy some decisions to make when he moves in the next turn. So what we've done is we've expanded onto 2 objectives in No Man's Land. One with the unit of Bloodclaws and Ragnar here, and I got a nice 4-inch advance, which means I got 11-inch move. What I also found out as well, quite nicely, is that Venerable Dreadnought gives all units within 6 inches +1 to advance and charge.
Oh, that's great.
Would be great for Ragnar's advance and charge 20 Bloodclaws unit, wouldn't
Especially because there's 20 of them.
Yeah.
So they could be half a mile back and you'll still be getting the bonus.
So anyway, that's by the by. I'm glad I didn't put them there. That might be a bit silly. Over on this objective, we've put the 3 wolves there. They're normally OC0, but in the new book, because I'm within 6 inches of a character, I get OC1.
Oh, that's good.
After the Wolfen.
That's
which is
really
quite
good.
nice. These Wolfen, also within 6 inches of a character, means they're OC1, so they're going to start to sabotage this piece of terrain right here in the middle of the table.
Very nice.
For 3 victory points. No, they did well. They just moved 9.
Yeah, real fast.
Because they're Wolfen.
Yeah.
Glory feet.
The Wolfie boys.
So I think I'm pretty much done. What I have done, I've moved Nigel up there. He's on the bottom floor,
Yeah.
but I want Paddy to see where he is, so I've moved him up there. It just puts him in 6 inches of those wolves and that Wolfen unit, so they have some OC. And then we've kept everything back for now in a bit of a stage, just to sort of wait and see and strike in the places I want to strike at.
Nigel the shot caller.
And that's it. That's my turn done. I do get, for the first time ever, a singular point on engaging all fronts in the first turn. Then as I am in 2 table quarters.
And you can't get a CP for discarding it anyway, like you used to do. So you're just going to get one.
I can get a
Cheeky
CP
little
for
one.
discarding it.
Have you not already gained a CP this
Oh
round?
no, I can't because Bjorn,
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But if I didn't get CP for Bjorn, I could have got one for discarding it. You're right.
But it's hard to do because you have to basically all be in 1 table quarter now.
Yeah.
But you just get a nice cheeky one. I like that. Big
1
fan.
point on the board. Job's a good one.
A singular point.
Starting sabotaging.
Nice.
Come at me, bro.
So it's my command phase. I'm going to start though by rolling for another miracle dice because I have a banner on an objective. So on a 4+, I get a miracle dice. I do not get a miracle dice.
Do you get one each turn anyway?
So battle round,
Oh, is it
I
battle
get one,
round?
and then whenever one of my units dies,
Okay.
and then when my retributors or my sisters use one once or twice per game, depending on the unit, I can get another one.
Because of the cherubs.
Yeah.
They've changed it like twice. That's why I ask. 'Cause they keep
I'm just going
changing
off
it.
what's on the app.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll be the most up-to-date version. Banging!
Can I have 2 brand new, hopefully, secondary cards, Joe?
Established Locus, which is basically the same.
Yeah.
Completes at the end of your turn. And Cull the Horde Tactical.
Oh, I can do this.
You can do this. In fact, you could have done it with the old version.
Yeah, I could significantly do this.
So Cull the Horde now is a starting strength of 13 or higher.
Yeah.
And it includes attached units now. Right?
That's nice.
I do have a valid target because I have 20 Blood Claws.
Yeah, I mean, I say I can do it. I probably can't actually do it.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
But not really a possibility.
Yeah.
Interesting now as well, it's infantry units only.
Okay.
Do you gain extra command points from any characters at all?
I don't think so. Unless...
I realised I muted myself because I was eating...
Unless my
Oh, I love peanut M&Ms.
go more than Val does, but no, she
had them
doesn't.
for ages.
I'm good.
Did you like some peanuts?
I don't get any.
No, I'm fine, thank you, Jake. I just haven't had them for ages. I did eat far too many Maltesers to then warrant being able to eat M&Ms as well.
Nice. Well, I'm going to start moving. So I've got Cull the Horde and
Sculpt again, Paddy.
and it-
Sculpt again.
it's not changed, does it? I still
Centre. 6 into the centre for
just
2.
get within 6. Cool.
6 into the centre for 2. My deployment zone for 4.
Yeah, and
Ends
it's-
at your 10.
And it's not wholly within an at all. Right. Okay, cool.
Right,
I'm going to
stop
move
down.
and tings.
Moving things back to the chat phase.
Thank you, Boo Earns. Boo. Are we
Boo
saying
Earns.
Boo Earns or Boo? Right, hola. As a Dark Angels player, curious if the rumoured Dark Angels detachment arrives Thursday with datas late. What are the chances of new Space Wolf versus new Dark Angels that night? Possible or no turnaround time? Hashtag bombardment. Bombardment.
Well, I mean...
Well, all rumours are lies until Games Workshop says it's a truth.
Yeah, I don't know why they'd be dropping it on Thursdays when they normally bring out balanced data states and stuff on Wednesdays.
No,
and they've
they
said
will-
that if
they
they...
bring it out on Thursdays.
Do they?
Yeah, because I'm always here when it comes out.
That's how Joe rolls.
I know things, right, about stuff.
Yeah, we do, don't we? Yeah. If it was to be true, we probably would be able to do Dark Angels versus Space Wolves for you, because if it's true, we probably already know in advance.
Yeah.
If.
So it's not like it's a quick turnaround time when you're given multiple weeks of notice.
Yeah.
So
Should that happen
yeah,
at a time in the future, something might happen.
yeah, exactly, yeah, yeah.
Cool. Private Pile, thank you for 10 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Private Pile.
Thanks, man.
I hope you never lose your rifle.
Yeah.
Well, famously, Private Pile blows his head off.
Yeah,
So,
his rifle.
I think you may want this one too. Lose it, don't you?
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
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 Don't want
I feel that's not really a very good one actually for 10 memberships. You're trying to be funny based on.
I
something like
hope
that, it
if you
doesn't
want to,
work.
if you do it, I hope that you don't get strapped into a bed and beaten with socks filled with soap.
What if he's into it though?
Well, I hope you do then. I hope they put all of them inside you.
Have you ever been strapped to a bed and beaten with socks, Joe?
Seems like a real Joe activity.
You didn't, or you wouldn't have had it at basic training in posh man school, would you?
That was just regular school.
Yeah.
No, at Scouts we just got molested.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Standard.
yeah,
Grows you into a better man, though, doesn't it, Joe?
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Learn to beat him off.
Quite literally.
But yeah, phrasing. Thank you, Schooner, for 5 gifted memberships.
Schooner!
I hope that you don't get molested by a Scoutmaster.
You're a kind man, Joe, with that hope.
That's okay. Cool.
Or-
That's his hope. I had a better one for Schooner specifically, but you've
Oh, yeah,
given
give
him
it
one.
to Schooner.
No, you've given him one now. He's gonna have to give it
Schooner,
again.
give 5 more. Thank you, the Lord of the House of Corvus, at Paddy. I need to know why pick Penitent Host and then make an army which the majority doesn't benefit from it.
Because this is almost every model I have painted.
Yeah.
And mainly because Repentia are cool.
Because he wanted to run his Repentia and he wanted them to have the best rules.
Yeah.
He also said to me today when we were setting up, I need more Archoflagellants. You'll also need Penitent engines.
Yeah, I've got 2 to do. But like when I say all the sisters, there are 15 more sisters models and they're infantry models that I have not used that are painted.
And that's not what we own, it's just that's painted so far.
Yeah.
But we will be adding, Paddy's basically picked the detachment that he wants to run for sisters.
Yeah.
And slowly but surely we'll continue to add more and more units to the army that make more sense in this detachment. Yeah. But what he can then do is get used to the detachment rules, all that kind of stuff.
And as I add more to the sisters army, I can flick into other detachments. Add a few more tanks, I can start running Bringers of Flame, it will be good.
Shut your mouths.
You shut your mouth.
I don't want to alarm you,
your
but if
mouth.
you shoot me, I can blood surge.
Yeah, well, I've got to do something about it, haven't I?
Thank you, John McArdle,
Oh, here he
What's
comes.
he done?
for 200 gifted memberships.
What?
2 lots of 50, and then Chapter Master Ballsack gifted 2.
In one go?
In one go.
Oh my fucking God.
Absolute lad.
Well, thanks, John.
I hope for John.
That he doesn't get molested by a Scoutmaster.
I hope for
Bloody hell, John.
I do hope he doesn't get molested by a Scoutmaster, unless he's into that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I hope for John that when Games Workshop send out all of the previews for the brand new Horus Heresy game, they accidentally also send them all to his address.
Yeah.
Every single one.
All of it, yeah, as a previewer,
Like
as if he was a previewer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not every single one that should have gone to everybody else. I don't want John getting 50 sets. Well, I mean, maybe he wants that.
John,
He
I
wants
hope,
50 sets.
I hope you also have a barn to put it in.
Yeah. That's what
John,
I hope.
you're
I
phenomenal.
hope,
Build a barn out of the boxes.
I hope the robots in the warehouses in America accidentally think that his address is a preview address and they send him all of the Horus Heresy
Or he
previews
orders
for free.
the model and they accidentally send him
Yeah.
one. You know, like how they accidentally sent out Dante?
Yeah.
Like he buys.
Fucking
Million
200. That's not. I don't feel like that hope's good enough.
John, I hope you continue to be this absolute legend that you have always proven to be, who I really enjoy
When's he
That's
spending
not
time
really a
with.
wish for him, though, is it? It's more of a wish for
That's a
Liam,
wish for
isn't
him
it?
and also everyone else. And myself, just a good dude.
He's all about coming over in the next few months as well.
Oh, I
don't
hope
know.
so. I hope, John,
John
that
has
when you come over,
Oh.
you come over on like they have like a free Wednesday
Yeah.
or a free Friday.
If it's just that.
Yeah,
Pop over for a
I hope
day.
you got a free day.
Well, no, I hope you come over and you have the time spare for a free Wednesday or a Friday or even a Monday or whatever fucking day you want, to be honest. And me and you will just play Horus Heresy.
We can
I
just
would
cover
like
the
it.
studio
Yeah.
in heresy jizz.
And I will learn to play Heresy as well. One
I mean,
day.
we
I
just
hope
have a
can do
day
that.
dedicated to John where we just play
100.
whatever games he fucking wants.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I have told Joe I would like to play New Heresy on the channel.
Yeah, it looks really fun.
It looks like a lot of
It
fun.
looks really
Are
fun.
you going to do Space Wolves? I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I painting your Heresy Space Wolves?
Probably yes. To
And
start
building
with.
them.
Look, I want to paint my Space Force army for 40k, Joe. We know what my painting speed is like. It is a bad idea that I start 2 projects.
Well, if you start the Horus Heresy one, in 10,000 years' time, we'll be ready for 40k.
The only thing I won't let you paint for my Heresy Space Wolves is Lehman Russ.
Yeah.
But then I won't be able to use him until I painted him, and that'll be my motivation to get him done.
I want to do Imperial
Yeah.
Fists.
You want to do
That
Imperial
didn't
Fists?
help with your Eldar, did it?
Well, I did some painting on my Eldrad. I painted Eldrad. I couldn't use him until I painted him. I painted Eldrad.
That's true.
Yeah.
Joe.
What
John
do you
is
want to
then,
do? What
then
Heresy?
gifted.
Huh? What?
He's then super chatted.
Oh, scary farts.
500 freedom bucks.
Fuck me.
And he said,
Jesus Christ.
I need some good vibes today. My game store is closing.
Aw.
Literally being packed up today. I don't have any place to play anymore. Well, come here, John, and I'll play with you.
I'll
We
play
have
Heresy.
a whole
Yeah.
studio that you can store all your armies in, and I can make you a key holder.
I
and you
will
can
be
come and play
your
whenever you
little
want.
Horus Heresy
It's a long
slut.
commute.
It does mean you have to move your family to England, but let's face it, your country's fucked as well. So, you know.
Not-
eh.
Probably sunnier.
Not to pick over a dead animal, but can you just take as much stock as you want from that shop that's closing down? There you go, Edith.
Yeah, come here, bring all your armies here, live around the corner, I'll make you a key holder, and then you can also have access to hobby house stock.
Nice.
Yeah. And we'll just play together, John. You and I.
Ripen it.
We'll get medders down and we'll all kiss.
John, I feel that's rubbish, though, to be fair. Anyone can sympathise with that, having nowhere to play anymore.
It's that-
Yeah, but no
That's
one
awful.
can come here and do whatever they want in this building. You know, or he
Your
gives,
local
like-
gaming store shutting is
That's
always, it
tragic.
sucks for everybody. It
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
sucks,
Yeah.
and it means that some small business has gone under,
Yeah.
which is always a shame. It doesn't matter what country you're in. Like when a small business closes, it's sad.
Yeah.
And when a small business closes that happens to be the hub for people, it's doubly sad.
Hub of the community, because everyone loses out twice then.
So I'm sorry for you, mate. We'll send you positive vibes. If it makes you feel better, I'm really into Space Marines right now, which I never have been. I love Space Wolves. I want to do Heresy. I've told Joe I can pick my Space Wolves army. Joe, have you picked a Heresy army?
Iron Warriors.
You'll do Iron Warriors, Imperial Fist, Space Wolves. That's a fucking combination, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe, hang on.
Breaches.
You're Chaos, you're Loyalist, so maybe I'll just do Alpha Legion. I have Alpharius at home to
Do you know what we
paint.
do have back there,
Yeah,
if you're interested,
yeah.
is the plastic Admech.
No. Not even remotely.
To be honest, I've thought about it and I just don't want, I kind of want to build it, but I kind of don't.
To be fair, Tom will probably get involved,
Yeah.
and let's face it, he'll do World Eaters.
Classic.
So 2 Chaos, 2 Loyalist.
Yes, Imperial Fist. Don't know
Okay.
what. Yellow.
Actually,
What a
Imperial Fist is
mistake.
good because it would be Imperial Fist Iron Warriors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And then Space Wolves, World Eaters.
I want to
Yeah,
Mastodon.
I like it.
Maybe I'll go with a tactical squad first.
Fellblade! Straight in!
Mastodon. Joe,
Hang on.
do I actually want?
Can I run Lehman Russ and 3 Fellblades? Is that on the list?
Can I run a 5 Raptor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. Joe, does that secondary mean I have to be wholly within 6 or just within 6 to do the action?
What secondary?
The one I had.
Who cares?
Locust.
Established Locust, mate. It'll be on your cards. Which are in front of you.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Superstar.
Do you know what's a lot? 20 Space Marines.
I know, it's fucking great!
There's-
It's not actually 20 Space Marines, it's 21.
There's so many Space Marines.
Ragnar is leading it.
Or within 6
Ragnar.
inches of the centre of the battlefield.
Within?
Yeah.
Cool, done.
Not wholly within.
Not wholly within.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it
And
was.
then obviously we've got
Fucking 200 members and
No,
500
you're-
bucks.
You're
My
Captain
God.
Insano today.
Imra Omai gifted 20 memberships. You are just as important as John.
Yeah? I mean,
Say it
right.
enough times it'll come through.
No, but
Everyone
seriously,
is.
Yeah.
people spend or should always spend within their means, right? And I don't ever want a person, and we have people do it. I don't want people to gift 5 and be like, I can't eat tomorrow
don't do
because
that.
that makes me feel bad. So if you can only gift 1, because if you can gift nothing and you smash a like button, we love you for it because it helps us.
Chat in the chat.
If you sit in, watching, chatting, liking, it helps genuinely. So 1 is as important to a point as 5 is 10 and 20. Obviously, in terms of the revenue, it makes a difference, but it's all relative, right?
Yeah.
And John's the kind of person who would also be like, I'm no more special than anybody else.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
To us, he's very special, but he's very, what's the word?
A hero.
You can support us by liking and subscribing.
So who gifted the 10? 20? 10?
Imra Omai,
Legend.
How the
IMRA.
IMRA? Imra. That'll do.
IMRE.
IRME.
IMRE.
IMRE. Imre. What name? I want to know where that comes from.
I hope that
This is just for cool. Can't do anything.
a baby,
Oh, we're back to the baby things.
a baby buzzard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like a little. I bet they're a bit more
Lands
ugly as babies,
in
don't they, birds?
your living room through the window, and you raise it as a baby into a full-grown adult. And obviously, your best friend.
Okay.
Sleeps in bed with you.
Do you-
Or on the bed, perched. It allows you to stroke it, but you can also use it to hunt things.
Do you think we could legitimately, in that end of the room that we don't use,
No.
keep a raven?
I mean, we could.
Yeah, we'd all become a
I
bit
don't
goth.
know what the health and safety implications would be.
Well, it's my building, Joe, so it's on me, mate.
I mean, we do technically have staff, so there are certain.
I mean, I can change that if you want.
Well, you'd replace me with a raven.
Is that not a Rick and Morty episode?
Rick and Morty is 2 crows.
Okay, yeah. One raven.
Which ultimately ends in a war between Earth and the Crow people.
I would like a raven one day.
Yeah. What about
Um,
Raven Guard?
No, fuck them.
Strike.
Just
Wow.
because ravens were the symbol for Vikings, weren't
Yeah,
they?
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, no,
about
it's
hammers?
Odin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The raven was
Yeah.
Odin.
Old Odin's
Um,
Raven.
And then the last one before we continue on is Pridders. It says, Paddy, for Beachhead next year, I'm probably going to do a stupid list 6 times Breacher Fish and a Storm Surge.
Yes.
What should I arm the Storm with? The Blast or the Driver Cannon?
The big old railgun thing. Always the big long one. It doesn't really matter because you're running 6 breacher fish, so you win.
Yeah, the long dong.
You just win.
Can't you get
Maybe
6
take something that can spot.
Can't you get 6 breacher fish in a towner?
Yeah.
It's really big dicket.
Oh, I might do that, yeah.
Cool. Okay.
I have done some stuff which is moving. They're really fast.
They're very
They're
fast.
really fast.
Yeah.
I've had to back up a bit because you'll just run over my unit assisters.
Their average advance is 3.5, right?
Yeah.
So their average move is between
10.
11 inches.
Yeah. And then they charge.
And then they charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty spicy. So I've moved my sisters out because they have sticky objectives.
Yeah.
So they've got within 6. I couldn't get on that objective without advancing, so I wanted to get within 6.
Okay.
My rhino's parked on that objective. I'm going to start a terraform and I hope I can kill your wolves off.
What's your AC?
2.
Okay.
So if I kill 2 wolves,
You kill one wolf, we
you can test it, yeah. So I need to kill 2. But I've got more than Val who's looking at them, so I hope she can kill 2 wolves.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Petter, are you watching?
These Repentii have come round because I don't think you can fit through here, so they're just ready to like bonk someone on the head who bonks my rhino. And then these Repentii have sort of just staged up here.
Yeah, okay.
Sisters are ready. These guys are blocking the tank because I think this tank needs to do some work against those old blood claws. Otherwise, we're in danger.
Yeah.
But it'll be fine because my retributors are going to retribute against you. So I think I'm going to start my shooting phase.
Oh, are you?
I have started 2 actions. I need to see if I can finish them, but we'll come back to that when we get there.
I started, so I'll finish.
Hopefully.
Okay.
I'm going to start with a castigator, though. I'm really looking forward to this.
A big jibbly wibbly tank.
So the castigator autocannons, 4 shots, rapid fire 4 if I'm within 24 inches, which is half range. So I'm hitting you on 3s. It's a solid not start, so 50% hits.
I'll take it.
I am strength 9.
I am toughness space marine.
Cool, so 4 wounds. Now it's AP 1, but you will get cover.
So 3 up saves.
3 up saves.
Because Blood Claw's got 3 up saves.
Very good.
Oh, I failed one. What's the damages on this?
Each one is flat 3 damage.
So 2 have died.
Yep.
And I will spend a command point.
Yep.
On impetra. Oh, you got more shooting to do?
I've got more shooting, yeah.
Okay.
So I've got 9 heavy bolter shots.
9?
Each one comes with 3.
Rob's favourite number.
So those are sustained hits, so that goes in there. Wounding on 3s.
Yeah. So 5 more.
5 more, AP1
Cover
with
still?
cover. Yeah.
So 3. I lose
2
one more.
damage each. So in an ideal world,
You
I
do
would,
a lot
in
more
like a
than that.
shooting sisters army, I'd have an immolator now, because an immolator would shoot you first, strip your cover,
Yeah.
then they would shoot, and now anything else that shoots at that unit gets an extra AP.
And ignore cover.
Yeah. I've also got a storm bolter, but it's probably not going to do anything. Hits you twice. It does wound you twice, my storm bolter.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So if you could just fail 2 of these, that'd be great.
I
failed
failed
one of
one.
them. Solid.
I take a wound. You kill 3 blood claws.
Yeah.
I now am going to use impetuosity.
Yes.
Right? So to do so, roll 1d6. Your unit can be moved a number of inches up to the result, but your unit must end that move as close as possible to the closest enemy unit.
Nice, which will be these guys.
It's this direction,
Yeah.
right? So d6 inches, it'll be 1.
Yes.
6!
Spicy. I'm now officially in danger.
The danger has escalated.
Yeah.
What's the range of these two chaps?
18.
And
they're
I just got
multi-melters.
to fucking wear it, I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really think I need the old melter.
No, but if I can keep out of range of you shooting me, then great. But you
Yeah.
know what? Who cares?
You've also got just enough blood claws to not care.
I have got just enough blood. When you have 20 to start with,
Yeah, it's quite
you can
significant,
kind of run in the open and not really give a shit.
isn't it? Yep. Okay, so I am going to start with this Retributor squad then.
Have you got a gun that's not a multi-melter?
Yes.
Shoot that one first.
I have a combi weapon, which is what I'm going to shoot.
Yeah, because I've got a guy on 1 wound.
Yeah, so a combi weapon, missed.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah. So 8 multi-melter shots. Good. So I can reroll nothing. I am going to get rid of one of them, make it a 2 to wound with my miracle dice. And then I'm going to pop a cherub because I want to turn that 2 into a better
something
miracle
better,
dice. So 2's to wound you. Cool. So 3 wounds, just 2 seconds. Can I reroll? Yep, I can reroll. No, I can't. So if you'd killed something, I could reroll the wounds of 1. So that is 3 multi-melter wounds. They just go straight through.
Because even if I got cover,
Yeah.
plunging fire,
Yeah.
AP5.
Each one, first one kills a guy because he was on 1 wound.
Yeah.
The next one
Kills a guy.
kills a guy, and the
one kills
third
a guy.
one Kills the guy.
I already removed them.
Cool. And because of my cherub, twice for battle, so I'm going to use one of them. That miracle die becomes
Back
a 2.
to a 2! Way!
I'm glad I had miracle dice. Right, so I've against a normal squad of Space Marines, I would have killed it. Against a big squad, I'd have half killed it. Doesn't seem to have gotten any smaller.
I mean, 6 less Space Marines.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Which means you have just removed 24 attacks.
I fucking love that unit. It's so good.
This is why I want 60 blood claws, Paddy.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. So these sisters are doing an action. So
And it
they
helps
can't
that
do
the
anything.
new blood claw models, by the way, chat, are fucking incredible.
They really are.
Which reminds me, Joe, before we go, remind me to pick up all my Spaceful shoulder pads in the back.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Helpful.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, good.
Right, these two
Yeah.
can see those wolves. The other two can't.
Jink.
I've hit you twice. I've wounded you once.
AP?
4.
I might have a save.
Okay, should have a little cheeky little inbold.
No.
I strongly suspect they don't have a 2-up save.
I have a 6+ save, Paddy.
Well, how many wounds are you little wolves?
How many would you like me to have?
1 or more?
1 is exactly what I've
Oh,
got.
well, one is dead. I also have the combi weapon on the Sister Superior, who missed. I'm running a lot of 2s.
Yeah.
I'm really noticing this sort of fact. I can see one. Well, I can't. The rhino's in the way. I can't see any wolfen, so I'm just going to have to shoot at the wolves.
No.
So, cannot see, can see your wolf. I want to shoot more than Val first, because I think it would be cool.
I mean, I'll let you shoot her rather than just Ubering them.
Each time it's selected to fight, discard a miracle die. I don't want to discard a miracle dice here. I don't think I need to. So we're going to use Fidelis.
It's funny that
Sustained hits.
if we'd have pulled the Lord of War twist,
Yeah.
you get +3 attacks on all of her weapons. Yeah, it's really good, isn't it?
+6, is it? Sound. At what toughness?
4, 3.
I get to reroll.
4.
Is it hits and wounds is only against monster vehicles. So I've done 2 wounds at -1.
Oh. So you've killed the wolves.
Yeah, I mean they're just dead, aren't they?
Well, that wasn't very nice, is it?
Die.
They do die pretty quickly, these little cheeky chaps.
But that's what they're for. They're there to draw people out.
They are.
That will be me.
And create a block as well, actually. That's what they do. They're quite
Well,
good.
I'm hoping my sad croissants can do the same.
Woo!
I'm done. That's me.
Oh, yeah. Your sad croissants are about to get murder fucked.
Yes, they are. Yes. Very good.
Styrofoam says, tell Paddy to
Yeah.
always discard low dice. She gets more back when she kills things.
Does she? Oh yeah, I do gain 1 miracle dice. So
If you
each time
discarded
it's
one.
selected your fight, discard 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So discard the 1, the 2.
Yeah.
They kill the thing.
Don't be a 2.
Get a
5.
five, okay.
There we are. Smart. I didn't read to
better.
the bottom of the sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get
always
3 days, you did it wrong.
Well, I read the bit
and-
where it's like you get good stuff, and then I didn't think there'll be more good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There might be some bad stuff, but I don't want to read the bad
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
Yeah. So
Cool.
it's the end of your fight phase, is it, Paddy?
It is.
Is it?
And my actions will finish at the end of my turn, so therefore I don't need to discard any, so I'll just keep where I am. Oh, is someone going to fade into darkness, are they?
Well, I can pick any Space Wolves unit up within 9 inches of a board edge.
Very cool.
Including Bjorn, Head Takers,
Yeah.
the Venerable Dreadnought. I can bring the Venerable Dreadnought up in here,
Yep.
keep a model close enough, get myself +1 advance and charge.
Oh yes, like you need that.
Yeah, that's a thing I can do.
It is cool, because you can bring him here as well and still get it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got. So Sister's actually an interesting army for that Sicilium. More than Val wouldn't get the +3 attacks.
Why?
She's a vehicle.
Ah, smart.
Oh, boo, of
One
course.
of the few ones. So you have to take her.
Yeah. It has to be a warlord.
It has to be a warlord.
I expect to see PJ.
Is it melee attacks or shooting attacks? Just melee
Both.
attacks.
It's every weapon.
So I could take Shadow Sun.
Is she a vehicle?
No, she's. I don't think she is.
No, she's infantry.
Yeah.
So I have spent a CP on coordinated strike.
Yep.
Okay. End of your opponent's fight phase, which we're at.
Yep.
1 Space Force unit from your army that is wholly within 9 inches of 1 or more battlefield edges and not within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units,
Yep.
which he wasn't. Remove him from the battlefield and place him into strategic reserves.
Nice.
He's now in strategic reserves. So
He
he'll
still
be
enters with the normal
He'll be
rules.
wobbling on next turn. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Also, what I didn't realise was, and I got pointed this out last night,
Yeah.
Logan Grimnar, right, is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
So not only does he have Lord of Deceit.
Yeah.
But one thing that I didn't use today, and I'm trying not to overcomplicate it, is the hiking of Fenris.
Okay.
It used to be you activate it, everyone can reroll charges and reroll hits.
That's good.
Which is really, really good. Probably too good.
Yeah.
And now the rest of the data sheets are quite good, would probably be mental. What he now gets is once per battle round in your movement phase, you can select one friendly Space Wolf unit that is in strategic reserves. If you do, until the end of the phase, for the purposes of setting up that unit on the battlefield, treat the current battle round number as being one higher than it actually is.
Nice.
So he could put himself in strategic reserve and
then
come in on
make-
turn one.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So he goes, I'm in the middle of the board turn one, I'm here.
Hello. Oh, 'cause he's got deep strike as well, doesn't
Yes, he has.
Yeah. Oh, he could rapid ingress.
He could.
Rapid ingress turn one. Or does it only work on your
I don't
turn?
know about, in your movement phase,
Yeah,
you,
okay,
yeah,
so
you
you
can't
can't
rapid ingress.
rapid
Yeah. Cool. Okay,
Start of the battle round?
start the battle round, Joe.
Can't be a bloody tit. Right. Oh.
All that time we've been
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
scoreboard
useful-
stuff.
Yeah.
Press big scoreboard.
Give me points, Joe.
Paddy has done some stuff and some things.
Yes.
So he has not culled the Horde.
I'm getting rid of that for a CP, please.
He has established a locus
In the middle.
in the middle for 2.
I have now completed a terraform. Yes.
What are you doing?
It is too.
And I have completed a sabotage in the middle of the board for 3.
That you have.
Yeah. Which means some stuff and some things have happened.
Start of the battle round, I've got to do a vow.
Hang on, calm your...
Yeah, hang on. Calm your tits,
What more do
Paddy.
you need to do, Joe?
Fucking Jesus Christ. Banging.
Okay.
Turn 2. Oh, I get an extra CP because Bjorn's still alive.
My vow will be plus 3 inches of movement on all my penitent units. Moving 10 now.
I just move fast anyway.
Yeah, but I got a vow for it.
So quite important. So you're both on 4 CP because Paddy's not spent anything so
Yep.
far. But quite importantly, neither of you are 6 points ahead of the other.
No. So there is no thingy-majig, flippy-mahoojity
Not yet.
whatnots.
Not yet.
No challenger cards, all right, for battle round 2. You give him an extra CP, thank you, Joe. Oath of Moment happens after secondaries, right? Because secondaries draw the command phase. Can I please have 2 brand new secondaries, please, Mr. Joe? Ares and I are tempting target. Paddy, a tempting target
Oh, I
is back.
love tempting target.
And you have to pick one in no man's land.
So tempting target is you just hold it, right?
I just have to hold it, but you have to have it. You have to pick one in no man's land.
And how many points is a tempting target worth?
5.
Okay. Now, you are going to get it this turn. There is no way I can stop it.
No, correct.
But I would much rather you come over here
Yeah,
in a meaningful way.
yeah.
Because your Wolfen can't just come onto it without Najal the Shot Caller coming out within 6 of them.
The Wolfen have to be within 6 to hold it.
Yeah.
And I don't really want them not fighting the Rhino either, so I probably have to waddle Nigel
Yeah.
out as well.
And these guys?
Those guys also have to be within 6 because they are Wolfen. They can move 9, and I
Yeah.
do have many characters.
Yeah,
in
you
here.
can just wander out. So I think you are going to get it. It's where do I want you to go? I think I'm going to be a little bit irritating and say it's that one.
That's also fine.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's that one because I want something to have to go over there, and then if it's Wolf and you have to bring characters out, because that's easy, you just walk on to bring a character out. That's easy, you're going to take off me anyway. So you're going to get 5 points, but I kind of want you to... Oh, is that within 9? Is that within 6 of the side? Can your Dreadnought wander onto it?
No, I don't think so.
Cool.
I don't think that's the intent, is it, Jay?
No, because it's 10 inches in from the side.
Yeah, it's fair enough. So it works.
So therefore, if you can't just wander your Dreadnought on, I'll keep it on that one, make
Yeah.
you think, and maybe make you bring some people.
I'm not
back.
going to think. I don't do that.
Yeah. It's cool though. New secondary. I love tempting target.
Tempting target, and I can already small area denial
Yeah.
if I get within 3 of the centre, which is not going to be the easiest thing in the world. But big area denial, I'd have to kill that
10
unit
unit assistance.
of battle sisters. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm here for this life. Let's get oathing.
Yep.
We're gonna oath the. What are you doing?
After your oath, I also
No,
need to do
mirror
my.
plus.
I need to do my mirror.
Start the
plus.
background, isn't it? Before I oath.
Yeah.
A 1. Okay. Good for failing a save.
Yeah.
I'm going to oath a unit. What am I going to oath, Mr. Paddy?
Solid question.
I mean, I feel like I want to oath the sacrosancts in the hospital.
Yeah, I mean they're probably going to die.
Yeah. There is, and also a weird interaction that I want to talk about quickly, chat, before we get going. How I think it's supposed to be played and how we're going to play it, because there's 2 different things right now. So, Saga of the Beastslayer specifically says that you gain a Beastslayer point every time you kill a character unit. Strictly speaking, at the moment, the Hospitaller and that unit are an attached unit, which means both the Sacrosancts and the Hospitaller have the character keywords. So if I kill the Sacrosancts and not the Hospitaller, I've killed a character unit
You have.
at the time in which I killed it.
Yep.
I don't like that for Beast Slayer.
So in this army, right, we got the number you had to get to based off how many units I started with, which is 6.
Which is what it says.
Yeah, which is 6. You have to kill 3. However, in the way it seems like rules is written, every bodyguard unit is also a character unit at the point in which it's killed.
It
so
is.
therefore, there are 9 points worth
And the
of
way
scoring.
you know that is the anti-character
procs on them.
would have worked on the unit.
Yeah.
Right?
So-
Same as when you add a Swarm Lord to a unit of Tyrant Guard,
Yep.
they have both the infantry and monster keywords.
Yep.
Same as when you add a character to a unit of infantry, they gain the character keyword. Right?
Very much so.
I don't like it.
Because it essentially means that instead of having to kill half my stuff, in this list you have to kill a third of it.
Kill a third.
Yeah. Which
So-
seems a bit janky.
Before I do what I'm about to do, and people go, it's a bit overkill. I'm going to work on the actual characters themselves because I think it's cooler and more narrative, and I think it might be as intended.
Yeah.
If you can prove to me that it's definitely as intended or other way around, then great. But logically, rules as written, I think the unit has the character keyword. I would get that point. I don't want to play it that way this particular game. All right. So just to explain that now before I start.
So we're
possibly
properly
murdering
going for
stuff.
the 50%.
Yeah.
So Super Ready has said, I think basically, because units are counted as separate for the purposes of rules that trigger when a unit is destroyed.
What?
Okay, so if they're counted as separate, then it wouldn't bring the character keyword. Basically, I think that says it plays how we think it should.
So it's like you can't get assassinate if you kill
That's very true. You can't get-
a bodyguard unit.
No, you don't get assassinate.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe
you
it is
don't.
that way.
Okay. Well, I mean, that means I'm happy because I was going to play it the right way anyway.
Yeah.
Good.
But we talked it through. We were like, that's a bit weird.
Yeah.
We weren't sure. So I was like, well, I will play it the safe way
Yeah.
because I'd rather play it the safe way because it's just less dickish that way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. So oath, I'm going to oath the Sacrosancts because I
Yep.
want to murder something. And that gets me one of my targets.
It does.
And there's a vehicle behind, and if I can kill the vehicle at some point, that's 2 of my targets.
Yeah,
And then I only need 1 more before my whole army becomes Sargud.
Ugh.
Beautiful. Right, I'm going to get moving then, Mr. the J. Okay? Cool. I'm going to advance. What?
Thank you, Cryonessi.
Cryokinesis.
1 gifted membership.
Thank you.
Thank you, Umbra Mortars. It says, Night Lords for 30k all the way. I may also have accidentally purchased a Kratos for all the Volkite.
Kratos is a cool as shit, though.
That we know. It's cool as shit, but we don't know what the Volkite's going to be in the new edition.
Well, no, all right, but the Kratos tank is cool as shit.
Oh, it's fucking banging.
Yeah.
So I don't care about the rules at the moment.
I
just
do
care about what
have
things look
a
like.
Night Lord's army to make and finish, basically. I have got lots of stuff for it. My big worry, though, for Night Lords is that it's not Iron Warriors.
Yeah?
The new box set is really cool, and the armor for the new box set suits Iron Warriors.
Yeah.
It's because it's iron armor. Whereas
Smart.
iron armor doesn't really fit Night Lords in my head, I think.
Wouldn't want no copper armor, would you?
No.
No. Or tin armor.
Yeah. I think iron armor is much better for them. Night Lords is probably Mark 4, 5, 6.
What mark are Imperial Fists meant to be?
Anywhere from iron armor to like Mark 4.
Okay.
A little bit of Corvus. and stuff.
Yeah.
I count those cocks, it's on the mount, right? He's just like,
Sure.
there we go.
He's getting
That also
better.
means that you can have things like Sigismund.
Yeah.
It's a 6-inch moving Terminator.
And when the breaches come out, you can have Rand as well.
Oh,
He's
I
a
do
fucking
like
fool.
Rand.
And he likes you.
He's a good egg.
Yeah.
Oh, hello,
And in
Logan.
the audio books, he's a proper double-R northern bastard.
Is he?
isn't
He's an
Yeah.
absolute gazer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right, you've given me a bit of a quandary here.
That was
Paddy,
the point.
Because tempting target is
Too
quite
tempting.
an easy one to do realistically, but I have to commit a lot of stuff over that way that I don't want to do.
That was the whole point, because otherwise you're definitely going to get everywhere else. I want to be able to break your army down so it can't all hit me in one big grey wave.
Yeah, I thought so. Now, if I'd have known tempting target, which obviously you wouldn't have known, I could have pulled Bjorn off, who's got the character keyword,
Yeah.
and that would have made life much easier. So it's possible that what I do here is I walk the Venerable on, and I just leave tempting target for a turn, and I go for it next turn,
Yeah.
which is what I might actually do. Yeah, I think we might do that one because I don't want to commit. Because if I commit Wolfen over here, I have to also commit a character over here. I don't really want to do that.
Joe, with new Terraform, Do I score? Did you say I score a point in Liam's command phase?
Yeah.
Because I have terraformed this objective.
You have terraformed?
Yeah, in my last turn I terraformed with that rhinoceros.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that primary in there in turn 1.
Because I'm about to get turbo bonked here, so we need to make sure.
Get that extra fucking point in.
Get those points in, yeah.
And then thank you, Prince. There's Taunar plus 4 Breacher Fish plus 3 Fireblades plus Shadow Sun plus 2 times Stealth plus Pathfinders. Bigger suit gun or more breaches, which would be more fun.
Big guns are quite fun, but I love breaches, so.
Big guns never tire.
Yeah. You know my vote.
Every time I talk to someone that's like, I don't know what to do with my towel, well, I go, I get murdered by breaches all the time, and I hate them, so therefore take them.
This sounds about right.
Yeah.
Now, I know you've got some deep strikey things, haven't you?
I do, yeah. No,
But
I'm
they don't-
eyeing up a rapid ingress.
The pistol ones don't particularly concern me. No. The big golden ones concern me a little bit more, but I don't know what they're like in melee. Would you possibly be able to tell me what?
I will. Don't be too scared of them.
I mean, I'm not, but...
Yeah. So Saint Celestine herself, the bit we care about, is 5 attacks
Yeah.
at 632 dev wounds.
Okay, so she's not bad. She's
not
a
bad.
slouch.
And her mateys are 4 attacks each at 421.
Okay.
If you kill Celestine, she gets back up on a 2. She also has a 4+ feel no pain while her mates are alive. And if one of them dies in my command phase, I can bring one back.
Okay. So she's also pretty exceptional.
Yeah. She's Ari.
So I'm slightly worried about them coming in, but I'm not that worried about them coming in. So I think what we're going to do at this point is we're just going to go a bit crazy.
Yeah, I've definitely picked the wrong vow because Liam was full sent at me.
Yes.
So I wish I was now in the other vow, but hey, we'll survive until next turn and then do it.
You know how we say that the other people on the channel don't have any chill?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's going to really make a massive
He
difference.
never holds back, Liam. He just full send. Quick game.
I think if you watch what happens with Wolfen, so I actually don't think Wolfen and Thunderhammers are very good. I'll show you. And maybe I'll be proven wrong, but I don't think they're that great. Let's see. I will have to step Nigel out. Mr. Stormcaller.
That was what I was hoping for here. Nigel Shotcaller is what I'm calling him.
Nigel Shockcaller. It's not
Shotcaller.
Brom's favourite.
Yeah.
I know, shot collar seems right for Space Wolves.
Yeah.
Or keep them in place.
Right. And then I've got this battle leader unit over here, and I think I need to start getting them into some fun. So I think what we'll do is we'll just normally walk them out here because I can't really go anywhere else.
Yep.
Or I could go gamble on the advance because I have a 7-inch move, you see.
So what would you need?
So to get from where that guy was there, I'd need a 5.
Okay.
No, a 4 to get 11, 5 to be on for turn. Yeah. Let's try the advance roll.
I got a 6.
So I can
Not
actually
a problem.
go wherever the fuck I want because that means I've got 13 inches of moves. Woo-woo! There we go.
I've done a poll tonight.
Okay.
It says, did you manage to get the new chapter approved deck?
What did everyone
Yes
say?
or no?
No.
We've got 376 votes.
Yeah.
61% no.
Phew.
All right. There are 500 people watching, so if I could get everyone to vote,
Joe, add my vote. Yes, but I had to get it off GW.
because you have to do it.
Well,
your
do
phone.
it instead of you.
Yeah, just do the maths. So that's the end of my movement phase. I go to the reinforcement step.
Yep.
I can bring a guy on from strategic reserves and waddle onto the side of the board.
Yes.
And I'm not really able to waddle them to anywhere I really want them to be, to be honest with you. I'm more concerned about that side of the table right now.
Yep.
Because it's quite heavy in terms of
Sisters.
stuff and things. So it worries me as well that these will give me... I mean, I can come on here
Yeah.
and fit in this gap of 6 inches there.
Yep.
Just hide behind this big truck. Right in front of Morven Val and all of their multi-melters.
And the Retributors and their multi-members.
What could possibly go wrong? I think we'll just waddle him on over here, actually.
Yeah. That
All
makes
right, for
sense.
now.
Cool. I think I'm going to rapid ingress for 1 CP.
Yeah.
Because I think I want to be somewhere over here. That's Bjorn, isn't it?
That is Bjorn. He's pretty good.
Bjorn the nail.
In melee, he has 6 attacks, hitting on
Yeah.
2s at strength 12, -2, flat 3 damage.
Yeah.
Right. He also has his Hellfrost Cannon, which is either a single shot at hitting on 2s at strength 10, -3, 5 damage, or it's a flamer which is D6, strength 6, -1, 2 damage.
Yeah.
He also is -1 to wound if you're stronger than I am tough.
Okay, so I'm just going to come back here, 12 inches away, because I want to just annoy your home objective with Saint Celestine, who gets back up and stuff. They've advanced, so they can't charge. So I'm going to go there. I'm just going to be annoying.
Okay. Wonderful. I'm going to do some shustings now,
are you?
Mr. the Paddy, because I can, you see.
Yeah.
I want to start with Nigel, the Caller of the Storms.
If you shoot my Retributors, I can move.
Right.
It's a stratagem I have. Just be aware of that and enjoy it. Not my Repentia, sorry.
Right. I'm going to shoot your Retributors.
My Retributors.
Yeah.
Boring.
With,
Okay.
with Nigel, the Caller of the Storm, okay?
Yeah.
So Nigel, the Caller of the Storm,
Yep.
has a living lightning ability,
Ooh.
right? And they're 1 wound each, aren't they?
They are.
And how many of them are there?
5.
Right, I'm going to go for the hazardous one, because why not?
Do it.
Right? Which means it is 2d6 focus witchfire, right? 2d6, it's not blast, but it is sustained hits 2.
Nice.
So I get a total of
No
2
hits.
2 shots.
2 shots.
2d6 shots,
Yeah.
Paddy. Do I CP reroll that? I've got 4. Joe, I'm going to CP reroll it. Or 1 CP, please, sir. 4, many more. It went to 11. We took the gamble. It was worth it. Which means I get 11 shots that now hit you on 3s for
That's
Nigel,
good.
the Stormcaller, the Caller of the Storm. Right?
Yep.
And he
What was your primary this term?
my primary. I held
That one.
1 for 4, sir.
Yeah.
And head takers give my melee weapons precision.
I don't have a character in there.
While this leading, it's a Wolfguard battle. That's the wrong data sheet, Paddy.
Yeah.
Headhunters is the only rule. Let loose the wolves. Hunting counts. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I just wanted to double check before I rolled. So I hit on 3s.
Oh, that's good.
I've
With
hit you
sustained?
all but 2 of the times, but they're sustained hits 2, so those 2 go back in. Brother, it's living lightning,
Yeah,
isn't
it's pretty. It's alive.
Living lightning. It is strength 7.
Nice.
2s.
Yes.
That's 10 wounds, sir. It is not devastating.
That's
You'll be
good.
pleased to know. So that's 10 wounds at AP 1/1 damage.
And I'm not going to be getting. Because technically, this one guy's on cover, so 3 up.
That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. If you could pack this in, it'd be great. That's 5. I mean, you would have passed this. So he dies. And then 2 more die.
3 die.
3 die in total. Importantly, after this model's unit is shot, select one enemy unit, excluding hit by one or more of those attacks made with the model's living lightning weapon until the start of the next turn. Your storm wrecked.
Okay.
Subtract 6 from the range characteristics of ranged weapons equipped by models of that unit
Nice.
to a minimum of 12.
Now, do you take a hazardous?
I do need to take a hazardous.
Yeah.
Roll a 4.
3.
That's close.
Still fine.
Close.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's good. Right, cool. So they've now shot.
Yep.
The 3 head takers do have pistols, but I don't think that. Do they have pistols?
They presumably have pistols.
They do have a heavy bolt pistol that's 18-inch range.
Yeah, well, you have pistols.
Yeah, they're in range?
Yeah, very much so. Of the Retributors, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Hit you thrice.
Very nice.
They are obviously strength 4.
Toughness
but
3.
You're a toughness lady, so I've wounded you twice.
If you want.
If you want.
I'm fine.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that was very
there
good
we
of you. Yeah. Our Jack's unit didn't advance. He can throw his hammer, but I think it's a 6-inch range to throw his hammer.
He's significantly further than that. If he's 18-inch range, it's good to go.
Yeah, and he's too far away from the rhino as well. So we will move across to Logan's unit advance. They're all storm bolters. Bjorn, can he see the rhino?
Yeah? As long as we don't... Yeah, I reckon he can see that rhino.
Sure.
Look at that little line. That cheeky boy.
I thought he could, but I wanted you to
He's
tell
in.
me whether you could or couldn't.
He's in.
So I'm going to use my focused Hellfrost cannon. I hit you on a 2. I've hit.
Is that sustained hits?
No, that'd be great, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
that'd be mint.
Yeah. I am strength 10.
Okay, I am toughness 9.
I wound you on a 3.
Okay.
I haven't wounded you.
Well,
It would have been -3 and flat 5 damage.
that's
It's
good,
that,
isn't it?
That's right. Cool, and then
That's got to be a worth for CP reroll.
He's already CP rerolled.
I've already CP rerolled my attacks characteristics for the living lightning.
It would have been worth a CP reroll, you're right.
What a dweeb.
Yeah.
No, don't move him closer.
You are
Am
within
I-
18.
Yeah, okay, so
Because I
318.
landed within just outside of 12.
Okay, and his is a heavy bolt pistol, and he's 3, 5 -1, 2.
Remember, if you do kill one, I get one back.
I know, yeah, but maybe I can kill 2.
Pat, you have to roll it. So,
Yeah.
G. Fenrica says it's a lethal hit because you rolled a 6.
Oh, it is a lethal hit.
Oh, right.
No. What do I shoot at?
The Rhino.
Which is a vehicle, so it is a lethal hit.
Yeah.
Cool. AP?
3.
With cover, so 5 up. Oop, takes 5
5
damage.
damage.
Sound.
That's my saga.
That's the army rule.
Yeah. Thanks, mate. So,
It's pretty fucking
3
spicy.
pistols.
Oh, and someone's saying a hazardous?
Yeah, we rolled that.
Yeah, we did roll that.
3 pistols at
Gemini Superior.
Gemini Superior. That's now a lethal hit. Look at that.
That's good.
Another one hits.
Yeah.
And then I wound you on a 3.
You do indeed.
I've wounded you twice so
AP?
far. AP 1.
So 3 up saves. We're good.
And then I've got my double bolt pistol from my Wolf Priest. He hits you on a 2.
Very nice.
It's a lethal hit
Yep.
at -1.
It's a save.
Oh, that's 2 damage, that one.
I kind of wanted you to kill one because then I could get back up and be closer to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to shoot a bird, innit? Yeah. Right. Charge phase now, Paddy.
Let's do it.
Now we're going to get to the fun part, okay?
Yeah.
Over here,
Yeah.
Ragnar, guess what?
He's going to go into my sad croissants.
Charge some sad
Yeah.
croissants here, okay? Whoop. He is going to charge some sad croissants with a 5-inch charge.
He's just in.
No, he's not. He's Ragnar.
Thank you, James Robinson, for 1 gifted membership.
Thanks,
man.
James.
That puts us on...
I don't want to hear the number, Joe, on this.
No?
Give me the shakes. What is
Then
it?
people will stop gifting, I suppose, as well.
What is it?
19.
Fucking 19?
Yeah. Plus 3. 100.
Wow.
Maths with Joe.
Absolute legends.
Yeah. If we got 50 more, that'd be 69. Whee!
I like it. Okay, these hammer people are going to try and charge these sisters.
Yeah.
It is I am within 7, so it's a
It's like
6-inch
six.
charge, right? Hup.
Oh, no.
That's a fail. And it's probably worth a re-roll.
Yeah.
Yes. It's in.
Just.
We're in.
You're in.
We're so childish.
These
Okay,
angry
cool.
boys.
The other angry hammer-nators over there. Oh, by the way, oh no, they can't because they shot.
Okay.
I think about terraforming, I don't really care.
Yeah.
The Thunderwolves don't really want it. Not Thunderwolves. The
Wolfen?
Wolfen don't really want it today.
Scared of my angry pink
They don't,
sisters.
they don't like running away from their character friends. Now that they have character
They're
friends.
handlers.
So I feel like if you were going to interrupt anywhere, because you have the CP to interrupt, you're probably going to do it on sad croissants.
Yeah, I mean, like those 3 sisters are probably not the ones. I would
No.
almost certainly do it on my sad croissants.
So what I'm going to do is I'm
Yep.
going to start with the blood claws here,
Nice.
right?
Now-
I'm going to activate them first.
In your turbo unit, you might struggle to get everyone in. And you probably won't with how you've charged there.
So-
You'll be all right. But it
Is
might be a
there-
consideration in other games. You might not be able to get them into fight with 20.
But what Liam does have is a
Yeah.
stratagem that allows him to pile in and consolidate 6 whole inches.
You picked up what I put down, Joe.
Aye.
Yeah. That's a really, really
It's a
good stratagem.
insane strat.
Yeah. Celestine sacrifice.
No, I don't need to.
Oh.
Everything's in.
Yeah.
Does Paddy have any defensive stratagems that would allow him to not die immediately?
No, but I do have -1 to wound, 4 up invulnerable save, 5 up feel no pain.
So he has -1 to wound,
Yeah.
which means that my strength 4 would be wounding on 4s.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth me spending 1 CP
Ah.
to give the unit +1 to wound.
No, I mean, you've probably still got enough attacks. Unless I spike
Excuse me.
real hard on 5 up feel no pains.
It's possible, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
It is possible. I don't want to spend it because I want to keep my. What else am I going to spend it on?
Yeah?
So I'm going to spend 1 CP, Joe, on Ragnar to epic challenge the hospital.
Oh, not my hospital lady.
Because I need to kill characters and it's what Space Wolves do.
It's like Bieber.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It also, importantly, gets rid of my 5 up feel no pain.
I mean,
Does it?
Yeah, because she's the one who gives it to them.
you would have it for the
While
entire
this
act-
model is leading a unit?
Yeah, but
it's
they all
still
activate
one
at the same
activation.
time?
Yeah, fair
So
one.
you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So Ragnar starts with
Yeah.
8 attacks.
Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah. And when he's charged,
Yeah.
add 2 to the attacks characteristics of Frostfang.
Solid
He's
10.
got flat 8 attacks.
Yeah, now he's got 10 because he charged.
He makes Dante look sad.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's only damage, he's only damage 2 though, isn't he?
he's damaged 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I hit you on 2s,
Yeah.
and I reroll because Oath.
Yeah. So those 2 ones. Just back in. Do you have lethal?
I do have lethal, and I have sustained. So that's the lethal,
Yeah.
and then that one can stay in as a sustained.
There we are.
Yeah?
Done.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
I am normally strength 6.
Yeah.
So I would wound you on 2s.
Yeah.
But -1 to wound, so it's
Yeah.
3s.
But you're +1 to wound because you spent the CP.
I didn't. I spent the CP
right.
to epic challenge you.
Got it.
So I wound you on 3s, but Ragnar is leading blood claws.
So you flat re-roll the wound.
All wounds. So Ragnar has in fact wounded you 10 times with Frostfang. Okay. Now Frostfang is
This is
only
minging.
AP3.
Okay, so 4 invulnerable saves.
Oh, Paddy!
Yeah,
hell,
failed
Paddy.
3.
Okay.
Oh, that's got to be worth a re-roll, Paddy, I think.
Well, I've got 5 at feel no pains as well.
Yeah, but she only got like 4 wounds.
Oh, it's on the hospital. Oh no, hang on. It's on the hospitaler. 6 of invulnerable saves. She's dead. I had 2 6s in
But
there.
is she dead?
So I will have to. So I've got 8. 8 have gone through. I have 3 wounds. So let's do 2 at a time, right?
Well,
No, she's not. She's currently not dead. So I've got 6 left to roll.
we've done this in a weird way, and I'll explain why in a second.
So now she's dead.
Right, so what's these last
5
ones?
left to go.
So let's roll these as 4 up invulnerable saves.
Yes. This is where I've done that wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, better.
1 goes through. And while leading a unit.
5 up, feel no pains.
Yeah. So
So the reason
one
why I
more
made it,
dice.
because what happens is, at the wound allocation step is when you hand the wounds to the character. What I would have done is I'd have kept my 10 dice, I'd have gone hospitaler, hospitaler, hospitaler until she dies, and then the rest go on the unit and they have the 4 up invulnerable saves. And that's the fairest way I could do that.
That's the proper way to do it. I just forgot after, like 1 second after you telling me that you did a
Now,
challenge.
I've lost 6 of my finest blood claws.
Yep.
Which means I've only got 14 left.
Yes.
Which means I've only got 56 attacks.
Yes. How many?
56, Paddy. Obviously, because it's 4 per model.
Well, good.
Yeah.
With reroll wounds and reroll hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. You
4,
can see why 20 of these is pretty
5.
good.
6. They only get the reroll wounds in Ragnar's unit, so you put the priest in the other one because they get +1 to wounds. It's not quite as good, but still pretty good.
It depends what you're hitting though, doesn't it?
That being said,
Yeah.
Grey Hunters, who are OC3,
Yeah.
have less attacks, but they also get to reroll wounds on objectives.
Yeah, it's nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
But they also have bolt guns,
8.
so they'll just shoot this distance range as well.
I'll do my miracle dice at the end of the fight phase.
11. So I've got 11's worth of dice here, out of, what did I say? I had 14 people left.
14.
I don't have 11's worth anymore.
Super Ready did say, Paddy, that Dante does also have 8 attacks.
Yeah, no, but he doesn't have 10.
That is true.
Yeah.
So
He can get up to 9.
the blood claws will hit you on 3s.
Yeah.
They have lethals because you're a character unit at the point at which I fight. And I have oath.
So I'll take the 1s and 2s, you take the 6s?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Don't forget, oh yeah.
Would be efficient.
Why are we rolling this?
Because it's fucking fun to see
Because
it once, isn't it?
I've got 5 up, feel no pains, and 4 up invuls.
And it's fun to see it once.
Joe, this is like the new swanky unit from Space Wars. Of course you want to sit. Did
This
you
is-
really just miss 4 out of that?
This is the thing that
3. You missed 3.
This is the thing that I wrote my article about, Joe. Literally this.
You only missed 3.
I know.
That's silly.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would normally wound you on 3s,
Yeah.
but because you were at the time being led,
Yeah.
it goes down to 4s.
Yep.
But oh well, I get to reroll. Can you load me up those
And
extra
you
4,
still
please?
have another 12 attacks. That these missed.
In the corner. In the corner.
Yes, there he is.
I don't want to claim it as a 4. It's a 4.
This is
It wasn't very good, thankfully.
this is obscene.
I've got my little cheeky Warhammer TV dice in there.
Yeah. There we are. That was a miss.
4s.
Liam, if you would please
No.
chill out.
So out of all of them, I have so far, and I've only rolled for 11 guys so far.
Yeah, this is good. This is
There's
good.
3 more. There's 3 more guys to go. 12 more attacks to go.
4 ups.
4 up invulnerables.
Let's get rid of the fails.
Get rid
If
of,
you could help me get rid of the fails.
get rid of the fails, which
Yeah.
are the ones you're gonna have to roll again for your 5 up for no pains.
Yeah, but they'll be in my hand then. Oh, that's actually all right.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Shame there's not 12 more attacks left.
There is 12 more attacks left.
Yeah, I know.
That's right,
Right,
yeah.
I've got
5 up for no
9,
pains.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Not worth miracle dice in one of these.
I forgot to add my lethals in as well, by the way.
Don't
was
know,
like-
we picked them all up, didn't we?
I don't think so, but don't worry about it. I had like 6 lethals to add.
So 11 died. Good news, I only had 9 in the squad.
Good news, I didn't have to worry about the lethals.
Oh my god. Or the other 12 attacks.
Yes. The unit's pretty good. Now, Joe, let me do some measuring.
Now you might pop your...
Now I'm going to spend my 1 CP
Yeah.
for a stratagem that is called Get Your Dick Out.
You
It is
might be playing it a bit too late. I think it's start the combat phase.
Is it?
Oh no, it's not this detachment, so it doesn't matter anyway.
You don't have your 6 in Pilot and Consolidate.
No, it's different detachment.
Okay, that's lucky.
No, it's
But
good,
is that
actually.
one start the combat phase?
I don't know. Where did we
Because it
do?
allows you to pile in and consolidate, so I'd assume...
Yeah,
it'd be the
that's
start
fair.
of
It
the
would have
phase.
been at the start of the fight phase, presumably.
It's Saga of the Hunter, and it's when? Fight phase.
In the fight phase.
Whatever you want.
So you could do it late in the fight phase and not to get the pile in.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
No. One Space Wolves unit from the army that has not been selected to fight.
That makes sense.
Okay, cool. So what I will, however, do...
Yeah. Are you in 3?
I'm within 4.
No.
So you can't,
Well,
because you have to be 3 inches away.
we have to be engagement range.
Is it not?
Within an inch. Is that right for piling?
No, it's, you have. I think you have to you have to finish your pile in within.
Pile.
Consolidate, right?
Private pile in.
It's a consolidate.
When a unit piles in, you can move each... Oh, it's consolidate. You are right. It's
Yeah.
not piling, is it? It's consolidate at this point. Piling is before that. Consolidate. Core rules. After units finish making all of its melee attacks, it consolidates. Each time a unit consolidates, you can move each model in that unit that is not already in base-to-base contact with an enemy unit up to 3 inches. This is a consolidation move. For a consolidation move to be possible, a unit must be able to end these moves within engagement range of one or more enemy units and in unit coherency. If these conditions cannot be met, each model in that unit can instead make a consolidation move towards the closest objective marker, but only if after doing so, the unit is within range of that objective marker.
Yep. So if you're within 4, you can manage it.
Each
Because
time
you
unit
are...
consolidates, you must move each model in that unit that is not already
In
in
the
base-to-base
engagement range,
contact.
half an inch though.
No.
No, engagement range is an inch.
It's an inch.
It's half an inch with half an inch if you're fighting for a model.
No, it's half. You have to be within base contact of someone who's in. No, it's half an inch of someone who's in base contact of a model, not half an inch of half an inch. Half an inch of half an inch was last edition.
Within 1 inch horizontally and 5 inch vertically engagement range.
Yeah. You can move each model in that unit that is already in base-to-base contact with an enemy up to 3. This is considered for consolidation possible. A unit must be able to end these moves within engagement range of one or more. But my unit can't end my.
Yeah, but your unit can. If one
But you
model
move
can.
model per model.
Yeah, if one model can, you end engagement range, which is within an inch. So if I've made it within 4 inches, then like a fool, I've allowed my tank to get tagged.
There you go. There you go. You're fine now. We'll leave it there.
There we are.
Right. Over here, we've got to do some bonking.
Pile-ins.
Unless you'd like to consolidate, to interrupt.
No.
I didn't think you would.
Which is not worth it.
Now, I don't think these are very good. But
You're
they have
only
shields.
facing 10 sisters here.
They have shields.
Yeah.
So, Wolfen have 2 different profiles now. One of them is with Storm Shields. The with Storm Shield profile only has 2 attacks per model.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Even the guy with the big claws?
Yep, well, he doesn't have big claws. He's just the champion who you can only build with big claws.
Yeah.
Despite the fact the unit can take. Anyway, so I get 10 attacks in total.
Very nice.
Right? And I'm going to hit you on 3s.
That's good.
And I've hit you
5 times.
5 of the times. You're not a character unit, are you?
No.
So no lethals.
Strength,
I do
yes.
have anti-monster, anti-vehicle 3+.
I'm neither of these things.
I'm strength 5,
I'm toughness 3.
so it's still 3s.
You're only strength 5 with hammers.
Yep, I've wounded you twice.
Sick.
They are AP 2,
Oh, I definitely should have used a miracle dice.
3
never mind.
damage each.
So I guess 2 sisters will die. That's fine.
And that is Wolfen.
Yeah, the Wolfen times are...
If you don't take the Thunderhammer Storm Shield ones, you do instead get 3 attacks at strength 5 minus 2 hitting on 3s with sustained hits.
Yeah.
But you importantly lose your 4-up invulnerable save, and you only have a 4-up armor save.
That's good.
So I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll try it into the vehicle though and see if we can do much better.
Yeah,
'cause
see,
we're
I thought
fighting
they had
the
thunder
vehicle.
hammers, but strength 5 is...
They're strength 5 Thunderhammers, but they go. But I kind of like this.
Yeah.
They're strength 5, but they go to anti-vehicle, anti-monster 3+.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Which means
way
it
better.
doesn't just
Yeah,
make
yeah.
them. It doesn't just make them good into everything,
That
which
should
I
be
think
the-
is good.
That should be the base Thunderhammer rule.
Yeah, it's although it is, we are starting to dangerously tread down the path of AOS auto wounding things. But what I like about it is it specifically wounds vehicles and monsters on 3s, not just everything in the game
Yeah,
on
that's
3s.
fair.
So it's a better version of AOS's wound system, in my opinion. Hitting you on 3, sir, because you are a tank.
I am a tank.
That's a little better, but
Yep.
not by much, only by 1. No lethals, however, because you are a tank, so I would have
Yeah.
got them. But I'm anti-vehicle 3+.
Very nice.
It's okay. 4 this time.
AP?
AP, sir, is 2.
So 5 up saves.
And 3 damage each.
If you kill me,
Yeah.
it's kind of all right. I'm not going to use a miracle dice, so I want to keep that 5.
Take 6 damage.
So that would kill me. Joe, what's my CP?
6 damage off 2 guys.
Yeah, the 3 damage each.
Yeah.
You were saying they're not very good.
They're not very good.
So if I CP reroll, can I then sub in miracle dice?
If that tank was at full health, right? Yes, you can. If that tank
Yeah.
was at full health, I don't kill it as an anti-vehicle unit.
Yeah, but only 2 of them went through. I think if 4 of them had gone through.
Yeah, but
in Fantasyland where 20 went through,
yeah,
it'd be fine.
I mean, if all 10 go through and wound everything, Joe, then it's great. And he fails all his saves. It's great, yeah. Fucking
For a
incredible.
strength 5 weapon at -2 flat damage 3 is fucking crazy good.
But 2 attacks each hit on 3s. It's okay. It's not bad.
Yeah, so I'm going to CP reroll.
And miracle
Summon
dice.
a miracle dice for a 5. Because I've got 2 miracle dice I will be gaining at the end of this turn because of the 2 units you've killed.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the fight phase, right?
Importantly, that also means that I don't get another point on my saga.
Exactly, that's what I don't want you to be getting.
Because then I only have to kill 1 more unit to complete my saga.
Yeah. So I will now roll my 2 miracle dice, Joe. So for the Hospitaller and the thingy, I've got a 3 and a 4.
Not bad.
A 1, a 3, and a 4. We're solid numbers. I do quite like these miracle dice, and I like that I don't have too many of them. For balance.
Mr. the Joe. Importantly, I didn't terraform anywhere because I shot that unit and I advanced those units, so I couldn't terraform. I did get area denial, and the sisters that you removed, I will obviously pile into you, mean that you're not within 6.
Do you have to go closer to the centre of the objective? The objective.
Have you got tempting target?
He does,
yeah. So they'll go this way,
Yeah.
right?
I thought you had to go closer to the centre point.
No, I have to go closer to the enemy unit. And if
Then I
can't-
removed the wrong one. It's fine.
So I get big area and a tempting target.
Little area cardboard box.
Yeah. Yeah. For an all right turn for the Wolves. Oh, woo!
But it's... well, maybe at the end of the start of the next battle round, we'll be able to show off one of the new cards.
Yeah, wow. Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. Turn 2. Sisters.
It's
of
not
battle.
It's not great. There's a lot of wolf pressure.
Have you got a primary score?
No, I do get 1 point because I've terraformed it and Liam hasn't stopped it yet.
No, well, I don't want to do actions.
Yeah.
If I can help it.
I'm going
You know
to
what I'm doing
have
if I'm
to.
doing an action? I'm not swinging an axe.
Yeah. Action.
Yeah.
I need to take a battle shock, and
Instead, I'm doing actions.
nice. I'm fine.
That's a fail, isn't it?
Boo.
Who was it for?
The rhino.
The Rhinoscopus.
Yes, get it.
Big sad. So you can't fall out easily.
No,
you can,
but I
you
just get out.
Yeah. You could just get
That's
out.
what I want to do.
Get
okay,
out.
cool. So, Joe, give me some secondaries.
Behind enemy lines. Well, there you
Happy
go.
with that?
An assassinate, which tactically now means you get 5 victory points if you kill a character,
Yeah.
or you get 5 victory points if all the characters
Yeah.
are killed.
Yeah.
The reason why it says tactical is because there's also a fixed version.
We're killing Hospitallers of 3 wounds gets you less points.
Yeah, because killing a less than 4 wound model gets you 3 points. Killing 4 wounds or higher gets you 4 points if you go fixed.
Nice. Okay. So, I need to kill some characters,
Whoop, 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 whoop.
which is good.
How's chat,
And
Joe? Are they good?
be behind enemy lines.
They are doing fine. Printis has super chatted and said, Towner, 5 times Breacher Fish, 3 times Fireblades, and either the fast sight with redeploy enhance, B, Dark Strider and Ethereal, or C, Shadow Sun. What way we have the bigger gun and a metric fuck ton of breaches.
I like the fact that he's theory hammering Towless with Banyan as well.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. Town art is... It's just cool.
It is, yeah. Talking
So
about just cool.
I just
We'll turn
rolled
the
my
aircon
battle
for a
shock
bit.
test for my melter ladies.
And
The
then
Retribuses.
Ivy says, Blood Claws. Now you can drive a riding mower into your local Busy Bees nursery.
Yeah?
I don't get it.
No.
I.
Not a clue.
Yeah. That made 0 sense, Ivy, but I like your enthusiasm.
I am 100% here though for at least 60 blood claws, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I might have to do some tank shocking.
Is Ivy implying that you should drive lawnmowers into groups of school children?
Interestingly, let me just quickly check.
You have blood surge.
Wolfguard battle leaders can lead blood claws as well to
That's
give
good.
their 80 attacks sustained hits and reroll ones.
So I need to be outside of 7 inches, right? Because that's your maximum blood surge.
My D6.
D6.
D6, mate.
But if you roll a 6, I need to be outside of 7.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
You're making tea?
Hero.
You're on top down at the moment.
That's fine. I can always go and hit the front with camera button. Just 1 sugar for, well, 2 little sachets, Joe. 1 sugar for me, please.
Me?
Yes, please.
Not a
Thank you.
huge fan of where those retributors will end
I'm not
up.
in engagement because I'm more than 5 inches away.
Yeah. But with a blood surge, you can just hop up here.
Hop up a floor, yes, I can, yeah. I actually quite like this attachment.
I think it's very good.
I think
How
it's
tall
okay.
is it?
What I want to do, I was talking to Joe earlier, I took a Thunderwolf and an Outrider, and I measured them up to see if I could fit Outriders on Thunderwolf's bases,
Yeah.
so I can run Outriders as Thunderwolves. Now the bike hangs over the front and back of the base, but only hangs over as far as the actual wolf does for the Thunderwolf.
Okay.
So it might look a bit shit,
Yeah.
but I think it's the only way I'm ever going to run Thunderwolves and be happy.
I like it. I think it's very good.
Because then what I want to do is get some more kits like head takers or whatever, and just stick axes and hammers on them, and go, here you go, some bikes. Because you know what Thunderwolves do now, Paddy?
What do they do?
Thunderwolves, and it's a shame I really hate the models because the units are pretty damn good, right? Because what they do now is pretty much the same as what they did before, but they all have wolf guard weapons, right? Which
Yeah.
are 4 attacks each per wolf.
Yeah, it's a
Hitting on
lot.
3s, strength 5 -2, 2 damage. This is on a toughness 6, 3-up save, 4 wound platform with OC2 that moves 12, okay?
Yeah.
But it has a thing called Thunderous Charge. Each time a model of this unit makes a melee attack with its Wolfguard weapon, if it made a charge move this turn, add 1 to the damage characteristic of that attack.
Oh.
So go strength 5 -2, flat 3 damage. Remembering that in the Beast Slayer attachment, you've got 1 CP strat to give them +1 to wound,
That's
which is quite tasty.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage, which can go on any Space Wolves unit. They can't be led by any characters anymore, but meh. And if you have Storm Shields, instead of their bolt pistols, you also have a 4-up invulnerable save on that model as well.
That's pretty spicy.
They're very good, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I'm incredibly excited by this. And they have a single CP stratagem in Beast Slayer called Shock Cavalry, which basically means you can move through models and wolves, if you're Thunderwolves, as long as those wolves are less than 4 inches in height.
That's good. These sisters have fallen back, and I'm going to spend the CP to allow them to fall back and shoot.
Cowards.
Yeah. Because I can fall back, shoot, or charge
Well,
unless I'm
so
penitent.
you've made a fallback move, and I do have a CP stratagem called Thunderous Pursuit.
What does this do?
Your opponent's movement phase, just after an enemy unit has made a normal, advance, or fallback move.
Yeah.
One Adepta Society's unit from your army within 9 inches and not within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units. Which I'm not now, you just finished your fallback move.
Ugh.
You can make a normal move up to D6. If your unit has a Space Wolf Infantry or Thunderwolf Cavalry keywords, it can make a normal move of 6 instead.
That's a big trap. So these guys could move.
6 inches.
Oh no, I don't like the sound of that.
Would you like to not fall?
Yeah. That's so they can move and then get shot and then blood surge.
So I can do that even with the tank moves. Because I just have
God.
to do it
Okay.
when an opponent's movement phase just after an enemy unit ends a normal, advance, or fallback move.
Well, I didn't know that existed, so I'm going to have to stay where I was. That is
It's very good stratagem, right?
that is grim.
If it's Blade Guard or Intercessors, you get to move D6.
Can you move into engagement range?
No.
Ah, okay.
But if you then shoot me, I can then blood surge as well.
Yeah,
And
that's
move in engagement
pretty.
range.
That's pretty spicy. So basically, these sisters are going to move such that you can't go through the wall on me.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to just try and I'm going to have to do that.
So who's moved? The sisters?
So sisters are going to have to fall back and from here.
Okay. So these guys are with 9 inches of that unit that have moved.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the Wolfen too much.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my 1 CP on
Yeah.
Thunderous Pursuit. They get to move 6 inches.
Yeah.
And I can
just a flat 6 because they're infantry.
Because they are
Yeah, nice.
a Space Wolves Infantry or Thunderwolf Cavalry
Yeah.
keyword,
Then
it
I'll
can
have
make
to
a
move
normal
him.
move up to 6 inches.
Cool. So then I'll move him afterwards. But yeah, that is a
I wanted to
spicy
tell
meatball.
you now because
Yeah, I had no idea that existed. I should have been paying attention to the Space Force relief because it released. Because
it's pretty good
the
actually, isn't it?
strat support in this detachment is mega.
Some of the others have got a couple of good strats. There's like a fullback and charge on one of them, and there's an advance and charge on one of them, which is decent. This one's just very, very good.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Like that unit of head takers target died.
Yes.
So they are over there.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll move this dice to here.
Yeah.
I now have precision and dev wounds against St. Celestine's unit.
Okay. So I don't really want to have to take a -1 to hit penalty with my
Thank you
tank.
very much, Joe.
This is grim, Joe.
Yeah, he's bully, isn't he?
The movement shenanigans in this is significant.
It's like Eldar movement with my Spaceballs.
Yeah, I both love and do not love it. Yeah.
I expect a CP, Joe. So I'm on 2.
It's
So
almost like Emperor's Children movement.
Yeah,
Better.
I will. Knowing how fast they were, I probably would have gone for the extra attacks and strength on all my Val weapons because that would have been really useful right about now.
Who's
Who's
pretty
better
rapid?
CP?
I spent
Liam
1 CP.
did.
Paddy, have you spent a CP?
No, mate, not yet. I also tried
allowed
rolling
to.
for my.
Did you spend a CP to fall back and shoot?
Yes, I have. I've just what I've done. Probably not worth it now, knowing that you're going to be moving and doing stuff, but I have to declare it before I make the move. So...
Good these wolves, aren't they?
Legitimate question.
Yeah.
17.
Right. What would your Space Wolf name be? Like Bjorn the Fell-Handed, Lucas the Trickster.
Liam the loose arsehole.
Joe the lasagna eater.
Well,
Joe 4 lasagnas.
my Damsling calls me Piss Feet. So,
Well, I feel like, because of his...
so Gout Foot, you know?
So I feel like that's a thing you can chuck out to chat for postcards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The team's Space Wolves names.
Yeah. Well, the
Although-
lasagna gorger.
Do you know what I don't like?
What's that?
And he's done it here. He's painted Ragnar's hair black.
Yeah.
Ragnar's blonde.
Is
Well, all I'm saying is...
he? Maybe he's got some hair dye, you know?
Black mane refers to something that he killed rather than the actual colour of his hair in the original narrative.
Okay.
But maybe, like, I remember I had a boss once when I was a van driver, and he was naturally like a black-haired guy, but it was all going a bit salt and peppery. So he dyed it black.
Yeah.
But it was like
Jet black.
jet like,
Like
it's like he
coal.
dipped his hair in like printer ink.
Where have
It
they
was-
come from?
The Rhino, and because I've got plus 3 inches movement on a base move of 7 and 3 inch disembark, it's 13 inches around that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to try and run some Terminators?
Yeah.
That's a bold move, Cotton.
Why? Do they fight first? Do they fight on death?
No. They do fight on death, yes.
Ah.
Arjack's in the unit. I did tell you that. If, on a 4+,
Okay.
they do fight on death because Arjack's in the unit.
Oh, man. Right.
And they are 4 wounds each.
Yeah, well, I was 2 damage each, so...
Okay, well,
Yeah.
you know.
With sustained and lethals, crits on 5s.
See what they could do, Paddy. Who knows?
With a 4... I'm not a huge fan of 4+ fight on death on Terminators.
Don't the Thunder Hammers hit on 4s though?
That sounds like nonsense words.
Because normal
Joe.
Space Marine Terminators are Thunder
I
Hammers.
don't have Thunder Hammers.
What have you got?
It's got
I have-
wolf weapons.
That's not WYSIWYG, is it?
I have mastercrafted power weapons
I don't like that.
and 1 relic great axe,
Oh.
which we talked about before the game started.
I didn't
My mastercrafted power weapons means that my Wolf God Terminators also have 4 attacks each.
Yeah.
The hit on 3s at strength 5 -2, 2 damage.
Okay.
The relic great axe is only 3 attacks, but it still hits on 3s at strength 7 -2 flat 3 damage.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then you've got Arjack Cockfist, who will diddle you with his cockfist. He has 5 attacks that hit on 2s at strength 8 -2 flat 3 damage, anti-monster, anti-vehicle 3+ precision.
Yeah.
It's not a super chat, but Christopher
They're
Sam
gonna
from
go there.
PlayStation Gloucestershire was like, did Liam just actually a plastic model's hair colour?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did, yeah. And also, Arjack, when fighting a character unit, Paddy,
Yeah.
each time he makes a melee attack that targets a character unit, you can reroll the hit and the wound roll
Okay, that's good.
with his precision.
Games Workshop sent 1 membership to you.
Did they?
Yeah.
It's not real games.
I don't know if it's the real game.
It's not, Joe. Specifically because their channel's called Warhammer, not
is.
Games Workshop. So that's how you know it's not the real
Maybe
Games
they've got a
Workshop.
second channel.
They also don't have a big verified tick, which Games Workshop do. But then only important channels have verified ticks.
And Datsun Dead says, I made another Lord on Juggernaut using a spare body from the Lord Avocado on an Outrider.
That's cool.
That is cool.
I'm here for that.
Are they 3 wins each?
No, mate, they'll crumble pretty fast, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
This is why I don't like them that much. I think they're okay. I think they're cool for fun games, but they are 2 wounds each at toughness 6
Okay.
with a 4-up save and a 4-up invulnerable save.
Okay.
Okay?
So these guys are
Like Wolfen.
Yeah. Toughness 6 makes them okay.
Yeah,
But
they're
4-up
They're
is...
just a bit... Because they're not like... Because you'd think that they were like on par with someone like Possessed.
Yeah.
or like-
They're also not that expensive.
Yeah. How many OC are they? The Terminator.
The Terminators.
Yeah.
The Wolf Guards are a grand total of a number that's at least 1 each.
Yeah.
And then Logan of the Grimnar variety is also an OC of 1 each.
So
I
4
currently
on
have
total.
4 on there in total, plus the 1 Wolfen,
Yeah.
who's within 6 inches of the character, so it's 5
Yeah.
on total.
Okay. Well, I'm hoping. Oh, cheeky little repenter. Just repenting in the corner.
Just repenting.
Yeah. Just being repentious.
Escape. That says their stores are actually called Games Workshop and not Warhammer stores.
Not in this country.
In
not.
England, Games Workshop stores have all been rebranded Warhammer,
Warhammer,
stores.
yeah.
And that is because of family members to people that collect Warhammer. Because your nan's or your mum's like, oh, he's down the Warhammer shop.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All Games Workshop stores in the UK are called Warhammer now.
Yeah, you play Warhammer, so you go to the Warhammer shop. Also, I think when I worked at Games Workshop, like on a Saturday, the amount of phone calls I got from people asking for the actual game store, asking if we sell Xboxes.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
When I was young, before I ever started the hobby, I didn't know what Games Workshop sold.
Yeah.
I just thought it was games. Just any kind of games.
It's pretty reasonable.
I never heard of Games Workshop until my stepdad took me there.
Yeah?
Because he was like, that shop looks cool. I need
Yeah.
a child to look acceptable in there.
Yeah, I'll buy you stuff if you don't talk about what we did in the cupboard.
Yeah. Yeah. He always gets a cricket bat in his car. But he played cricket, so it's acceptable. Ivy, his super chat, said, in this game, Liam Space Wolf name is Liam, but with the J in the middle, the bullshit puller.
Legium, the bullshit merchant.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
I'm here for it.
Right. Old
I fucking love Space
girly
Wolf.
face
I've
over here is
never
going to move.
really given a fuck about Space Marines
Yeah.
at all, with the exception of basically Berserkers and Khan.
And
I
Dark
like that
Angels
I've
and Black
bought
Templars.
Celestine in to
No,
face
so-
a head-taken unit.
It's cool. I like Black Templars, I like Dark Angels, but I've never really loved them, Joe. I was like, they're cool. Like the Dark Angels rage is very pretty. The Templars rage is very, very pretty. So I was trying to get into something that was unique, that wasn't just standard generic power armor. And they're cool. Like I like Dark Angels still. I could play Dark Angels still to this day, but I'd rather play Space Wolves.
Yeah.
And I could play Templars. They're cool, but I'd rather play Space Wolves. So I've never really cared about I actually think that because of Space Marine 2, at one point I think ultramarines were more interesting to me genuinely than Dark Angels and Black Templars.
Yeah.
Just because Space Marine 2.
Seems reasonable.
I've just painted 15 Deathwing Knights and 6 Inner Circle Companions, and I quite enjoyed it.
Did you?
Actually.
Yeah.
But you did the bone for the Deathwing Knights, though, didn't you?
Yeah, and
Done.
it was nice. And then I've still got 6 to 12 more Inner Circle Companions to do. But I'm gonna take a little break. I've got 10 Infiltrators and a Librarian to do, and then I've got another army to paint. I can't say what it is.
Yeah.
I've got another army to paint, and then got loads of trainers.
I think that's what it is. 40k army?
Yeah, it's not been announced yet.
But there's no brand new army coming.
Yeah, but if I say what one I'm doing next, kind of implies.
Well, now you've said that it does, yeah, but...
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to get on with some shooting, because I have moved.
Yeah.
This is a head scratcher of a turn. I don't like it.
No,
But
it's going to go well or not.
So they've come back. They're now just an inch back from the wall because I don't want to be charged through the wall. I'm having to use bullshit in order to not just get charged
counter
and overrun.
bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit to counter bullshit. So I've basically made a wall of sisters' bodies around these buildings. You can't get in,
Yeah.
and I've blocked the door of a tank.
Yeah, you have, yeah.
I've closed the door.
I'm interested to know, hold the door, I'm interested to know if these Ghibli Wibblers can take a tank down.
I think Ragnar probably can, because he is one times merchant de bullshit. These guys have come up. That rhino, I rolled my desperate escape. It didn't blow up, so it's opened the door for these sisters to go in.
Yep.
I brought my Seraphim down there who are going to shoot and then move 6, and I'm going to try and kill that unit there at the back just to give Bjorn something to think about so he has to get backwards.
Okay.
Because I used the wrong vow because I didn't respect how quick Space Wolves were. If this turn I had my +1 attack, +1 strength, I'd feel good and I'd full send it, but I'm not doing it yet.
Celestine have fights first?
No, probably not. Do you have some sort of bullshit?
I have a single CP stratagem,
Which is?
which is if you shoot me, I can blood surge.
Oh, yeah.
You're lucky, it's only one Wolf and Infantry or Blood Claws unit, so I can't
Okay.
actually blood surge
Good.
over there.
Otherwise, I just wouldn't have shot. But
That's
yeah.
why I wanted to tell
Yeah.
you, just in case. Cause I don't want you-
So there's like orders here because these guys are going to blood surge.
they can, but
Yeah.
I can also do it here, and I can also do it here because they're Wolf and Infantry.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 places where I can blood surge,
Yeah.
and I need to pick carefully where I blood surge.
You do.
Paddy.
Yeah.
To remind you,
Yeah.
grenades aren't a shooting
Yeah.
attack.
It's good to know. That is good to know. I mean, it will help me chew through the fucking 14 blood claws that are still left.
Just roll 6s.
And Ragnar.
And Ragnar. Yeah. 15 wolf and geezers.
Get good,
right.
scrub.
I'm going to shoot Morven Val's unit now at Nigel the Stormcaller. I'm going to discard this miracle dice to make her Fidelis better when we get to it. But just so I forget.
Okay,
I
cool.
remember. I've moved my multi-melters into melter range.
For who?
For these 3 into that unit.
The head takers?
Yeah.
Beautiful, okay.
Because I don't want to give you a nice blood surge.
Okay,
So,
I'm here for it.
You're not a monster or a vehicle, so I don't get to add 1+1 to wound.
Which multi-melters? More than Val's unit?
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Or the Retributors?
The Molten Valves first.
Because don't forget the Retributors are now 12-inch range.
Yes. Yeah. So these guys are within 9. So because Molten Val is leading it, I can reroll hits, reroll wounds, and Fidelis is going to get 3 more attacks. So
How far did your tank move as well that moved out of combat?
it moved not very far.
Okay.
Can you chase me? You've already chased me, right?
There's something about tanks.
Chase me.
Oh, you're -1 to hit.
Okay, cool.
Because you're suppressed because you got bonked by a wolf with a hammer.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll remember that with my hunter killer missile.
Yeah.
Okay, so 6 shots, hitting on 3s. Rerolling
Bang
hits
in.
and wounds. Those are all hits. Toughness.
Space Marines.
So 2s, rerolling,
What did you reroll?
because Molten Val's leading the unit.
Oh, cool. So 6.
6, AP 4.
They're AP4,
Yeah.
so I'm on my 4-up invulnerable saves.
And there'll be D6 plus 2
Every
damage
single
each.
model's got 4-up invuln.
Yeah, cool.
So just roll them all together, right?
Yep.
I fail 3.
3 have died, because I'm within melter range.
Yeah. You kill the head takers. Nigel lives.
Not for long, because I still have the rest of the squad.
Well, if I roll my 4-ups, you never know.
Yeah, so 3 Paragon War shot grenade launchers, rerolling hits and wounds, because more than Val. Strength is 9. 2 wounds, AP2,
AP2, so 4-ups again.
D3 damage.
Fail both. Nigel has a total of 4 wounds.
Well, I've done 3.
So he's got 1 left.
Yeah, and then I've got Fidelis with an extra 3 attacks, because I'm using the Miracle Dice.
Yeah, you might as well.
So Fidelis has 6 attacks,
Fidelis.
hitting on 2s with sustained, rerolling hits and wounds.
She's good, isn't she?
That was 2 sustained.
It was.
Yeah, she is pretty good.
She's good,
Yeah.
isn't she?
Yeah, if you're a monster or vehicle, I +1 hits and wounds as well. So I'm just going to re-roll those. Cool, so...
Just roll 7 4-ups?
Yeah. I've still got more missiles.
So just roll 7 4-ups to live?
Yeah.
Watch this. I didn't.
He did.
I mean, that was a good roll.
It is a good roll, yeah.
You killed Nigel.
We did.
He's the one that I'm not... Like, he's the new character. He's probably actually slowly becoming one of my favourite of the new models.
Yep. And my Miracle Dice is a 4.
But his rules are just not that great.
Yeah. So, I'm now going to...
Oh, I'll tell you what, he is
Yeah.
better in 20 Blood Claws.
Yeah, probably.
Because they give advance and charge, and he says, when you're leading a unit, range
Yep.
up is go to assault, and each time it advance, just move 6. 13 inches, just guaranteed.
60 wolf blood claws it is. So that's that squad. I've killed them now. I'm going to charge onto them. These 2 are within 12 of them, because that's my new range. So I'm going to do it. I've still got a Miracle Dice user, so I'm going to be... One of them will be a 3, because I'll get to re-roll it. I've hit with the other.
This to wound?
2 wounds.
Yeah, cool, because they're -1 to wound.
Yeah, so, and then I just used quickly do my Miracle Dice. It's a 3. Straight back to where we were.
So, 4
2
bombs,
bombs,
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, pass 1 fail.
4. 6 damage.
Okay, you kill a guy.
I've killed 1 guy.
I'm going to move this guy who looks suspiciously like an aggressor.
Yeah, don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, enough Terminators. I didn't want to buy any more old Wolfguard Terminators because the new sexy ones are coming.
So this is -1 to hit, yeah, now, because I'm pretty spooked because of the...
You're spooked because I hit you with a hammer.
You bonked me with a hammer, so
Yeah.
I'm going... Because I've got 2 wounds left.
Basically, I went
Yeah.
clang, and the driver's like, ah!
I'm just going to shoot everything at those Terminators. So Hunter Killer Missile, hitting on 4s. Did hit. -1 to wound you? Does not wound.
-1 to wound because
Cool.
I'm Wolfguard Terminators.
And then some Storm Bolters.
Bottles of the Storm.
No.
Do we think that Terminators, all Terminator units should have -1 to wound?
I
Because
think
there's
it's
a
a very-
real weird disparity between ones that do and don't.
I think it's a very Terminatory like ability
Yeah.
to make them a bit more durable. I like having -1 to wound on Terminators.
Yeah.
Specifically when the strength is higher. I don't like it when it's like I'm toughness 5 and your strength 4 weapons go to 6 to wound me.
Yeah.
But when the strength is higher, I don't think it's that broken. I think they found the sweet spot for the -1 to wound.
Yeah, when it's just always -1 to wound, it's a real feel bad for anything
Yeah.
that's currently wounding on 5s.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to start with my Seraphim over there.
Yeah.
I have 4 Unitoron hand flamers into your head takers.
A 12-inch range.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
They're good. D6 shots each.
That's not bad.
11.
Not great, but it's not bad.
9, 10,
It's
11.
under average. It should be 14.
5s. Sick. 2.
Sick.
2
They're
at
not
8.
twin linked.
No, they are 2. You just get 2.
Oh.
AP1?
AP 0. Take a
Well, I
wound.
failed one.
I have an overcharged plasma pistol because I'm a legend. Missed. Do I die?
Do I die? No. Boo.
I'm glad this went the other way around as well. So,
Self-proclaimed legend, I might add.
yeah, so there's a few wounds left over there still. That squad's an issue. I'm now
The head takers.
Yeah. The Ardent Blade has a decent flame. I'm just basically wondering, do I grenade over there or do I grenade over here? Just so bloody many of them, Liam. I don't really know what I'm going to do.
I think grenading over here has less of an overall
Much
impact.
less of an impact. I'm grenading over into the head takers from St. Celestine. She does have the grenade keyword. I did 3 wounds. I
Okay,
kill a head
so
taker.
one's dead.
Yep.
And I think one takes a wound as well because
They're not 3 wounds each?
they are. Yeah, but you already took one off of the flamer, didn't you? I got one
Yes,
here.
yeah, of course. Sorry,
there
there
are
is
3
another
wounds
one.
each.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
one's going to die.
Yeah.
You got any more to shoot before I run the table?
I do, yeah. So I've got the Ardent Blade.
So
Which
so far you've
is-
done 4.
My girls can move 6, so when we go around and take stuff off, I'll move my
that's
Seraphim
fine,
6. So Celestine gets 2 hits. It's strength 6. So I've done 2 wounds, AP 2.
AP2, so 4 up in runs because of the storm shields.
1 damage each.
It's not happening for me. There's 2 die.
And I've got 2 bolt pistols, 2 hits, 1 wound, AP 0.
AP2, so 3 up saves because I am a space marine. Space marine. Cool. We're now going to wander around. So you've killed all but the champion. I don't think I know which one's which. I don't.
That's normally the champion model.
Easy. Makes my life easier. Thank you. I don't run Blade Guard, do I? So. Sorry, Wolf Guard head takers.
Hunter takers.
When I have 18 actual head takers, I will be a man who is permanently at full mast.
Right.
Them's the facts.
These girls are going to have to shoot down at them.
At Logan's unit,
Yeah.
guess what?
Not within melter range because I gave myself plunging fire
Guess
like
what?
an idiot. What?
Minus the wound.
Is it? Cool. So I'm only on 4s.
Yeah.
Grim. Right, okay. Good. So, to hit. I'm winning on 4s as well. I don't like this. 1 miracle dice. Pop the cherub. They're out of cherubs now. Including the one I auto hit on 4s. 1.
Storm shield. We're good.
Good. So that was. I'm glad I used retributors. I did get 5 though.
You get a better miracle dice out of
Yeah,
it.
that is good. Shooting phase.
I want Logan to go in and fuck shit up now.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to. I've not got much longer
do.
left. This tank is going to shoot at them.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
I've got to do it, and I'd rather not do it at -1 to hit because I shot a random heavy bolter at them first.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so heavy bolters. Sustained.
Your Honour.
Don't have cover at least. Small mercies. Not twin linked. So that is 6 AP1, damage 2.
6 4-up saves. Whoop. Started well. Oh, that was 3 fail,
killed
3
3.
pass. I'm just taking out all these old models here.
Yeah, smart.
Keeping the shiny new ones in.
And the big gun.
Big gun, big gun.
Oh, no. What is
no.
this?
Oh no, oh no.
That was a hit.
Yeah, I believe you. Oh no!
2 wounds, -1.
4-ups.
I kill another one at 3 damage. And I do have a storm bolter. 2 wounds, AP nothing.
Oh, you kill a guy! Jesus! I will, however...
Still so many left.
So-
Are you going to Blood Surge for a CP?
So you're fishing the blood surge out of me on purpose.
Yes.
And the reason why you're fishing the blood surge out of me on purpose is that I can't interrupt you.
Yes.
Yes. All I do is stop a couple of bolt guns hitting
A
me.
melter gun and a heavy bolter. From here.
I'm not blood surging.
Yeah.
No. I do it.
Cool. Then I will continue to shoot you. So heavy bolter from this sister's squad. They've used their little cherub. 2 wounds, AP1. AP2, because this castigate has now shot you. She kills 1.
Heavy bolt, is it?
Yeah, heavy bolter AP2. The melter gun misses. And I have 2 bolt guns. You can see.
Go on the bolt guns. Go on the sisters.
AP1, because the castigate has shot you. No. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Right, so that's the thing. There's 20s, 20's a lot, innit?
20's a lot, mate, yeah.
I've now shot everywhere.
You've shot a lot into me, and I still
yeah,
have
no
9 of
one's
them
really
left.
died. I've killed some head
No, I have 8
hunters.
of them left. I am now below half strength. I will have to battle shock.
Yay. Okay, so I need to charge you now.
You do.
Yes, Gary. I think that this unit is going to charge your Wolfen.
Is this the fancy Palatine
No,
unit?
the fancy Palatine unit's here.
Okay, cool.
It's the one hidden behind the wall, so you shouldn't be able to get into me.
Yeah, cool.
I'm going to go on a 9.
Okay, bottom favourite number.
Yeah. I'm going to come around this way to base you because I don't want to give him a 6-inch heroic intervention.
Well, if you can, you must base me, Penny.
Yes, so I'm going to start by
Going through the ruins.
messing myself up. So where's the 6 take you? There. The benefit of having small bases, these girls are really fiddly with
I know
all the
they are,
little
yeah.
bits. They're
I know they are.
impossible to move.
But they're also fucking incredible models.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing...
I'm a fan of your work. So this is clever movement Shamago to try and avoid himself from being into a heroic range of Logan. I actually probably would give up interrupting for a heroic with Logan.
Yeah.
But you're going to stop me from doing that.
And I now have to. So what I've done here is I've now put myself out of coherency. So I have to maintain coherency before I base. So these guys can go here to maintain my 2 inches of 2 inches. So I don't have to come round you.
Yeah.
So I can do that because they're on tiny, mini little bases. Oh my God. And she was left at the back, such that she can't go round. I've got to play bullshit because I'm in danger.
I don't think you are. I think you're all right.
We should be, if I can do some good damage here, my next vow, I know what my next vow will be. Right, I'm going to charge you again. These Paragon warsuits. No, the Repentia are going to go first. So they're going to charge into your Wolfen. I want a big one now. So 9, good. And now I'm going to use the
Can you fit around there?
So I'm going to have to go this way.
Yeah. No.
So I can base over here.
You can move block yourself as well, can't you?
Yeah, he's kind of just done that.
It's kind of what I'm trying to do a little bit. Well, I don't want to necessarily move block myself. I just want to make sure that you're going to hit my thingies before you hit my Paragon warsuits.
Yeah, that's fair. The turn should start speeding up quite a lot now, I reckon.
Yeah, now we're in. I've done what I can. So because there's officially too many purity seals, they hook onto each other. So now because of 9, I can no longer go round, so I'm going to have to just balance on these little rocks. Cool.
Okay.
So either one of these Wolfen units could kill a unit of girls if I get unlucky.
I mean, yeah, I've got to hit everything, wound everything.
But all you need to do is take about half of them out, and then I struggle to kill you.
You do.
So I need to put this Paragon suit into them as well.
Yep.
So 6 will be enough.
Are you going to be within 6 of Arjak's unit?
So I'm kind of okay with that. So I'm just out.
Yeah, okay, cool. Only because Arjak does have anti-vehicle 3+, precision, and all sorts.
It's not ideal.
With reroll hits and wins versus character unit.
Yeah, it's not great.
No!
I'm going to have to deal with that.
He does come swinging his dick in
Oh,
pretty hard.
he has... Oh, right.
Yeah,
Is that
that's-
just Arjak?
Arjak has anti-vehicle, anti-monster 3+, reroll hits and wins versus a character, and precision.
But
Just
not
him.
dev wounds?
Just no dev wounds,
Okay,
just him.
Okay, fine. Because you have got your 2 CP. So I'm not a huge fan of that. Right, so I'm going to... That's probably... Oh, no, Celestine. 4.
Arjak is pretty baller.
Yeah, he is. How many OC is Mr. Bjorn,
Bjorn is 3 OC, sir.
the furry-handed? Okay, so I'm at least going to contest that. So... This is a problem unit. I'm going to go there.
Right.
Let me just look at my stratagems. Oh, my fault. I went back on there. So I have one where I can go crit hits on 5s, which is quite good. I can get one. If I'm only paying 4 up, I'll use that in a bit. Crits on 5s.
That sounds like he's on the ropes here, Joe.
Yeah, he sounds a bit scared.
I'm just learning. I'm
bit
learning
flustered.
this new army
Flustered.
while getting absolutely hammered. Do I want how many? I've got 4 CP, so I probably could get away with doing that. It gives me sustained hits on 5s. I think I need to put volume of attacks into these guys. So I'm going to spend 1 CP, Joe, for, not Purity of Suffering, for Passion of the Penitent.
Yeah?
So I get crit hits on 5s.
Passion of the Christ, go.
It means I get sustained hits on 5s.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice. So I have 18 attacks. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hit on 4s, but re-rolling hits and wounds because I have the Sister Superior.
Yep.
Crit hits on 5s.
And you charged? Or do you always hit some wounds now?
Always re-roll my hits and wounds.
Okay.
It's not a great start.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. That was a 4.
Because you could have re-rolled a fish anyway.
So those are sustains.
See,
That's better.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay, cool. So I get 4 sustained.
Plus 3 sustained.
3
So you end up hitting 1 more than you started with.
19 hits. I'm strength 6.
I'm toughness 6 because I'm wolfen.
So if I pick the right one, I'd be at strength 7 with an extra attack.
Yeah,
So when I eventually get round to that, we'll be golden.
If you're still alive.
If we're still alive. But this is what you get when you learn a new army. You learn when to activate which valves.
Yeah.
I
mean,
mean
you did
that's
okay there.
pretty good. These, I moved these, so
Did you check how many were dev wounds?
I don't have dev wounds.
They don't have dev wounds? They have dev wounds in the index?
I'm fairly sure they don't have dead wounds. No, they don't have dead wounds.
Is it wounds index?
Yeah.
So it's 4s.
So there's 16. So I've already moved these.
Oh, you
These
have?
are all
Okay.
the wins, yeah.
Cool, perfect.
16, AP 2, damage 2.
So I don't care about your AP, because
Yeah, because you're on 4 up saves, right?
I'm on 4 up invulnerable saves.
Yep.
5, 10, 16. Okay, cool. So 4 up invuns. So 2 damage
damage
each.
each, yeah.
So they is dead.
These dead
Because I
dead.
think they're 2 wounds each. I did tell you they're 2 wounds each, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, they're dead.
Okay.
Good go.
I mean, exactly. Oh no,
No, there's one more.
Okay.
I'm now going to spend my 2 CP to interrupt
Yep.
with the other unit.
Cool. So I'm probably going to spend. No, I don't need to spend a CP. So I could spend a CP on a 4+, feel no pain. I've got a 5+, we'll be all right.
So these Wolfen are anti-monster, anti-vehicle 3+.
Yep.
So I could hit your Repentia, or I could try and do some damage to Morven Val's unit. I'm going to fight Morven Val's unit.
Smart.
Because they're vehicles.
Yeah,
right?
and you're 3+, right?
Yeah, so that Wolfen unit's dead,
Yeah.
no matter what. So I might as well try and kill Morven Val's unit, and you won't get the 5 up sustained on the Repentia as well, so I might get really lucky. I won't kill Morven Val's unit, but, you know,
Yeah.
worth a go. So I'm going to hit you on 3, sir.
Yep.
Wasn't terrible.
It's quite good.
Was okay. So I've got 7 hits through.
Yep.
I'm strength 5, but it doesn't matter because I'm anti-vehicle 3+.
Yeah, cool.
I have wounded you 5 of the times.
Yep.
Anti-vehicle 3+. So it's about pretty mathematically average there. AP 2, damage 3.
So these are 4 wounds each.
They are.
AP 2. So I'll be on my 4+ invulnerable saves. So I'm going to miracle dice 1 for a 4.
Yep, so 4 more.
4 ups.
Cool.
We're good.
Like I say, Wolfen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I roll silly, otherwise
Yeah.
that would be a dead Paragon
You'd
Warsuit.
kill 1. I'd kill 1.
Yeah. So let's fight with my Warsuits. So we're just going to pile in like this. So now they can all fight because they're all engaged with someone. I want to just fight with Val because I think it'll be cool.
The problem is with them as well is you can't put them at 3 attacks with 3 damage because that'd be stupid.
Yeah.
So they're just kind of a bit meh. Yeah.
So I'm going to use her one with 5 attacks. I actually quite like my 5 and my 4s because I've got some 4 up invulns, so I'm not going to use a miracle dice here because it could just get worse, and I don't think I need it having seen what what can happen. So 5 attacks, re-rolling hits and wounds.
I think their rules are based on the fact that they kind of Games Workshop don't really want them in the book anyway.
You don't reckon?
But they're like, you probably own 30, so here's some rules. They're not terrible, so you can still take them, but there are better options in the book.
Cool. So fail 1.
3 damage each. So
2 are dead so far.
Yeah, and the dev wounds. Got my Paragon
Tom
Warsuits.
MC says re-roll 1s for Wolfen ?
Why? Each one of them makes a melee attack reroll a hit roll I want. Oh yeah, because the death totems, because I haven't got the frag launchers on them. I think I've already 1s to hit. Did I roll 1 to hit? Chat, tell me if I already 1s to hit.
Yeah, then we'll go back to it.
No, just make a massive difference. 'Cause I might do 3 damage to 1. You still have the same amount of attacks.
So this many.
Yeah, should we just...
That is 9 before I then have to roll my repair.
Oh no, they probably died, do they?
Cool.
They crumble fast as well, even with toughness 6. 4 up savoury stings them.
Yeah, 2 wounds at 4 up save is...
I think you make them 3 wounds and they're okay, because you don't. What I don't want to do is put their attack to 3, because 3 attacks with anti-vehicle monster 3 plus and damage 3 is mad. Right, like it's too much.
These guys will consolidate 3 onto the objective.
But I do now get to go YOLO fucking Arjack's unit into it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Which is funsies.
Do Wolf not have a field no pain?
They do, yeah. That would be really good to know, wouldn't it?
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's going
No.
That makes them much better.
No, they haven't. They lost it.
Oh.
Thank God. I was about to say that would have been
He
huge.
used to have a feel no pain.
He used to have a 5 up, didn't he?
He used to have 5 up. Yeah, they don't have a feel no pain anymore.
Okay.
It's gone.
Celestine's going to go now.
I don't know if that feel no pain would make them mental as well, though. That's the problem. If they had a 5 up feel no pain, 6 up maybe, like Death Company, probably okay. But a 5 up would be too much.
Right, so you've got a head taker with 1 wound. Has he taken any wounds, that guy? Or no wounds?
Who? Sorry, Mark?
Your head hunter over there.
No, they're all fine.
Cool, so then I'll start with my power weapons. Yeah, threes. These are the two little girls. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound, AP 2, 1 damage. You're good. The Ardent Blade.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but if you fuck this up,
Well, I'm definitely fucking it up.
I can bring 1 back.
What? Well, 2 dev wounds
You didn't fuck it up.
for 2 damage each. So it just kills that 1 guy.
Yeah, so now I can't bring 1 back.
Yeah, that's good. That's
So you got lucky there. Unless the Wolf Priest gives me a feel no pain, which he doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, so he dies.
Yeah.
The Wolf Priest will then fight you back. And I don't think the Head Taker can do anything, he can't. So the Wolf Priest has 5 attacks, Mr. Paddy.
That's good.
He hits you on 2s.
Yep.
He's hit you 5 of the time.
Very nice.
He is strength 6, Paddy.
Toughness 3.
He wounds you on 2s, but I'm no longer leading a unit, so I don't get +1 wounds.
So you can't wound me on 1s then.
Can't wound you once. Just wounds you 5 times. He's very angry at you.
4 ups.
It is AP 1.
Oh, it's AP 1.
It's AP 1.
So I'll be on 3 up saves.
2 damage each.
So it'll kill both my sister Geminis.
Yeah, dead.
And they're dead, so they can't come back up.
Yep, correct.
Toughness 3 on Celestine. I thought she was going to be like 5 or 6, but no.
No.
Toughness 3.
No.
Doesn't count as a unit, so I don't get a miracle dice.
No. It doesn't count as a unit for me either, unless they have the character keyword, which I assume they don't.
They do not. No, they don't, because it's all one. It's all one unit. They're not a bodyguard.
Okay.
So you have to kill all of them in order to get the point. Yeah. That's me done.
It wasn't bad.
I mean, we've cleared up your screens.
You've killed a lot.
Yeah.
You didn't assassinate. You have behind enemy lines.
Yeah, I have.
Very big behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
4 points.
I was hoping that Wolf Priest was gonna bite it.
Yeah, she's pretty good. I thought he might.
Have you achieved assassinate?
No.
You gonna keep it?
If you discard it now, you get CP. If you discard it my turn.
Yeah, because I've got 3 CP, right? Yeah, so I'll keep it.
Okay.
I did. You're not giving me. Did you give me my terraform, Joe?
Yeah. I've basically first turn primary is where I'm putting
Okay,
terraform
cool.
in.
But what I have done is remove you off that one by putting 5 OC on it.
Oh, I suppose you think you're clever, don't you?
Yeah, it's something.
Your pension got OC.
Same.
Yeah, 1 each. Oh. Yeah.
You do now obviously gain another one.
Start the battle round. I get a challenger card. Some would say it's all been
You
deliberate.
do get a challenger card. I will shuffle them for you.
Please do. I'm excited for these. The first time of use on channel, and Joe's got to press the button the first time. The first challenger card is Great Haste.
There's no button for it, by the way.
All right, so I've got a 0 CP stratagem, and you can't make it harder even with Grimnar.
Nope.
Technically, that would have been 2 CP for my 5 up because he's the Lord of Thingies. So
It would have been,
take
yeah.
a CP off. Just don't give me the CP for this battle round, Joe. 1 unit for my army that's not been selected to move. I can add 6 inches to its movement.
Tasty.
Or end of my turn, 1 or more enemy units are within your deployment zone. I get 3 VP.
Yeah.
It's nice. I'll just keep that here.
Yeah.
I'll get ready to use it.
Cool, okay. I would like some secondary objectives, Joe, please. And I have 4 of the finest primary points.
Oh, I'm going for 2 up, fight on death for my Repentia, for my vow this battle round.
Are you?
Yeah.
Supposed to be clever.
Yeah.
No prisoners, recover assets. Cool, we'll keep them both. Thank you very much. Let's have some funsies. I'm not trying to recover, by the way, although it is big points, much
Yeah.
wow, which would be tasty.
I also get a miracle dice of a 2.
Okay. Into the movement phase. Let's go. Let's run. Let's do some shit. and fucking kill
Top
some
down. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Lonely Brass Scorpion, for 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you,
Paddy,
Mr. the Scorpion.
Continue your story of travelling to
Going
a
to-
shop in a puddle.
Yeah. So, where are we going? I've forgotten now.
A place to get.
We're going to
stuff.
the shop. So we're going to the shop. The truck's all good. The new horns work. You got out of the house. You got to the place.
Base is the place.
Oh, I can't remember. It's like Target or something, wasn't it? Yeah, we've gone to Target. And as we go to Target, I'm assuming it's like Lidl and it's got a special deals aisle. And if it's not like Lidl, it is now. So in the special deal aisle, you see a canoe.
A canoe.
Right? That
canoe?
costs just as much as your gift card. So you're able to get yourself a canoe. Because it's early in the morning, your day plans might change significantly.
Well, it has been raining. It's flooded everywhere.
Exactly. So the
a
canoe you
would
just
be
bought-
useful.
Is on the way. I might Overwatch. With 3 CP with my flamer from Thingy at the end of that movement for
This
your
one here?
for your wolf guy. No, for your single character.
Him?
Yeah.
They were locked in combat, weren't they? They fought each other.
Oh, I thought you fell back.
It's only because I hadn't killed the guy.
Okay, I get you. I get you.
You hear me knock him?
I get you.
Let me in.
Yeah.
Thank you, Clive the Kiwi. Says they are also Warhammer stores in New Zealand. They're not Games Workshop stores anymore. William Wills, how about Viking Warlord team, a bunch of cunts? Viking names. Just a
Oh,
few
right.
questions,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I understand.
Johan Gustafsson, on my walk home from work, listening to the stream through my headphones like so many times before, and it just stopped raining. This is awesome. Thank you. We love you lots. I hope your walk was delightful. I hope you met a beautiful person that touched your willy.
Strong. Strong.
Okay.
Thank you, Unrewarded. This is my friendly local gaming store. Athena Games are amazing. Hang on, I'm just pressing a button. Staff are friendly and helpful. You book a table to play. They set it up how you want before you turn up. Well, that's lovely. That's wonderful. We hope to be better and more wonderful than that. And then thank you, Ivy, who has gifted a membership.
Thanks, Ivy.
Legends, all of you.
Love a
You're
membership.
amazing. You ready?
No.
You ready for some shooting?
Some bullshit.
Bullshittery is about to happen.
Let's do it.
Okay. So we'll start off over there with Bjorn, who's a fell-handed.
Yep.
He has a flamer under his fist,
Yep.
a heavy flamer, and he has his Hellfrost cannon. We're going to start with the
Flame Seraphim, is he?
Hellfrost cannon's going to flame some Seraphim.
Very good.
All right, D6 shots from the Hellfrost cannon.
Yep.
For a total of 5.
Nice.
They auto hit because it's a flamer.
Yep.
They are also strength 6. They win you on 2s.
That they do.
And they're AP1. I haven't picked an oath target yet. I'll tell you about that in a minute, chat.
So 4 die.
Yeah, because
I'll go around there in a second.
Damage 2 as well.
I'm
But a heavy
only
flamer,
one
dude.
wound.
Heavy flamer, 2 shots, auto
Very
hit,
good.
strength 5, so 3s. So 2 wounds, AP1 because heavy flamer.
Yeah, the squad's dead.
Cool, that's that done. Job's good, isn't
Yeah,
it?
nipped.
Oath target, we will go for.
Do you even need it?
We're going to go for Morgan Val's unit.
Just going to have that miracle dice for the Seraphim.
Yeah.
3.
Morgan Val's unit will be oath, all right.
Liam, have you terraformed this game?
I'm terraforming here now.
Yes. I also get a terraform point.
I put that down for
Thank
you
you.
for turn 1.
That's good.
So now I will
Brown
continue
cow.
to shoot you with a grenade here for a
Ah.
CP into your tank. For 4s, is it?
4's, yeah.
It did 3 mortal wounds.
Very
Perfectly mathematically average.
My
I did a
cap-
grenade, Joe. You proud of me?
I am very proud of you. You are no longer allowed to ever complain about the grenade stratagem.
I only did it for you. I'm also going to rapid fire Logan Grimlar Stormbolter into your ladies.
Yep.
He hits you on 2s. He's hit you 4 at a time.
Very good. Top of 3.
6. There's no character in the unit?
No.
So wound you on 3s. He's wounded you just once with a Stormbolter because they're so pathetic. And of course, I still AP 0.
I'm assuming I've got some form of save on my Repentia.
Be 6 up, won't it? Or
I
5 up?
have a 7 up save, but a 6 up invulnerable. Feel no pain. I felt the pain.
I actually killed one. Fuck me.
I felt some pain.
Fuck me. Okay. And then we're going to do, I guess, some charging now.
Nice.
So Bjorn is going to charge Lady Wing Lady. He's in.
I mean, he's in. Yeah, yeah.
Logan Grimnar is going to charge Whippy Chainsword Ladies. We're in. Ragnar's going to charge Mr. Damage Tank. He's in. And then Arjak Cockfist is going to charge Paragon Warsuit Ladies.
Nice.
We're in.
Cool.
100% charge rate.
Yeah. I'm going to be heroically intervening
Yeah.
over here with my Sisters of Battle ladies,
This is about
a.k.a. the Repentia.
Repentia.
Well, you have to wait to see where I moved to, didn't I?
You do it. I don't think you can get outside of 6.
7-inch move.
Yeah.
So we'll go. He'll go over here.
Yeah.
He'll come over here.
Yeah.
He'll come over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
That's
That's the best I can
There's
do.
no way, man.
There's no way, man.
Okay, so 1 CP because I fight on death already. So I don't necessarily worry that much about a 4-up feel no pain. So this lot are going to go in there for 1 CP. Oh no, I got snake eyes. That is just thankfully enough.
Yeah, I couldn't have been about that.
It's not the greatest.
Paddy, that's actually quite useful for you, really.
Yeah.
Because it means that he can't attack that unit
Yep.
incredibly efficiently.
Yeah, and it also means I will keep holding the objective even if he somehow kills all of my ladies.
You've accidentally done the perfect thing.
We do good sometimes.
Okay. You've still got enough CP to interrupt me.
I do.
So I'm
Deliberately
gonna-
so.
I really want to start with Arjak's unit into the Paragons because
Yep.
it's fun.
Yep.
Right? So we'll start with Arjak,
Yep.
who has just 5 attacks.
Very good.
Okay, he hits you on 2s
Yep.
with lethal hits because you're a character unit.
Yes.
All right? So 2s.
Yep.
I have a lethal and a fail one, but I did oath you.
You did.
I still fail one.
Yep.
Okay?
And he hits on 2s.
He hits on 2s, yeah.
Nice.
Strength 8. Your
And-
toughness?
Toughness of the unit, I think, is only 5. More than 7, but you are... Oh, no, toughness 7, sorry.
I'm anti-vehicle 3+ anyway.
That's what doesn't make
The
sense.
3s?
Yeah.
Oh, that really hurts. But you're a character unit. So I can reroll hits and wounds.
Grim.
So I've wounded you 3 times.
What's the damage here?
The damage is 3 because it's a Thunderhammer. I'll
Okay.
start by putting... How many wounds does Morven have?
8.
So all 3 will go on Morgan Val.
Okay, I'm going to Miracle Dice 1.
Yep.
4 pluses. Cool, so she'll take 3.
Takes 3. No feel, no pains?
Does Morven Val have a feel no pain?
I don't know.
No.
Cool, okay. So that's our Jack so far. Less exciting than I was hoping for.
Yeah.
I mean, you did roll very bad.
I did roll pretty badly, yeah. But I also have my Wolfguard Terminators, of which there's all 5 of them. Is there still? Or is there 4 of them?
4 of them. I killed a guy.
You kill 1? You kill 1. Okay, cool. So 4 attacks each. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Very
Okay.
good.
These, oh no, I take 4 out because one's got the big axe.
The big axe of doom.
Yeah.
Of doom.
So she's got how many wounds left?
She's got 5, but I'm not going to be putting them on her now. Because she is a character.
Yeah, but it's about which way round I roll.
Ah, right, okay.
How many wounds do normal ladies have?
A Paragon Warsuit only has 4.
Okay, so we'll start off with the Mastercraft Power Weapons.
Yep.
I hit you on 3s for Oath of the Moment.
Yes.
So these 3 are lethals.
Yep.
These all miss.
Yep.
I'm not going to be greedy for more lethals. I'll just keep those 6 in there and roll those 3. I do get another lethal, which is decent.
Grim.
Paddy, how many objectives have you terraformed? Just,
1.
Just the one, yeah?
Yeah, just
Oh, Joe, I was supposed to put a CP for +1 wound, by the way.
Ah, right, okay.
4s because of that CP.
Yep. Do these not have monster and lethals and everything?
Not on this unit, mate.
Oh, right, okay.
So this is why I did that with 1 CP for +1
So
wound.
7?
7 so far at -2, 2 damage.
So 4 ups. I've got CP, but I haven't got a Miracle Dice left. That will be 2 dead so far.
How many's in the unit? 3.
3, yeah. So do I wish to CP reroll? Do I want to interrupt? No, because I can't over here. That would cost me 3 CP. So I'll spend 1.
Okay.
Cool. It makes a difference.
I
1
now
dies.
have my great weapon, my relic great axe.
Great Axe of Doom.
So this hits you on 3s
Yep.
with lethals because you're a vehicle. That's 1 lethal so far, and I've wounded you twice.
Yep.
This is strength 7 now, so it's 4s. But
Yep.
importantly, it's dev wounds.
Okay.
Now it'd be +1 to wound because of my CP.
So 1 dev wound,
So that's
1
dev
wound.
wounds,
Yep.
which will kill the lady left.
But that goes at last.
It does good off. These
Yeah.
two are -2,
Pass on
3
fair one.
damage.
So that kills her, puts her onto 1 wound.
Yeah. So it did okay. If Arjak would have pulled his weight, would have been a bit better.
There we are.
Cool whip.
Cool. So now you continue, because I'm not going to be interrupting.
You're not interrupting. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go straight over to Bjorn because
That
Bjorn's
CP was
baller.
better, because otherwise I would now have no
Paragons,
left.
yeah. And she only does her funky shit when she's leading.
Yeah.
So Bjorn has 6 attacks of True Claw into Whippy Wing Lady.
Oh, yeah, over there. Yeah.
So 2s, 6s are lethal.
Nice, that's a lethal.
And then he is strength a mighty 12.
Yeah.
So 2s. So 6 attacks, 6 wounds there at
Four weapons old.
-2. 3 damage each. Taking
So
9.
she dies. End of the phase, we'll roll to see if she comes back up.
Yeah.
Although, to be honest, we're there now, so nothing else is going to happen. So,
No.
roll to 6, she'll be getting back up.
Do I get that for the Saga?
Yeah, you've killed her.
Okay, so I get that
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Saga. So I'm on 2 points for Saga so far. Okay, good. Although Morgan's unit is proving pretty tough to get through. And then we've got Logan's unit, Mr. the Paddy.
I think this might be your 3rd point, mate.
Logan. How many wounds do you have each?
Each? I've got 1 tank, and it's 8 wounds.
No, here, Logan.
Oh, Logan, sorry, I thought it was Ragnar. 1 each.
so
5 at Feel No Pain, 2 at Fight on
I
Death.
could sweep and then he gets 10 attacks.
Yeah.
But because you've got a 5 up Feel No Pain, I think I'm actually going to go for his strike at this point, which is 6 attacks. I hit you on 2s because Logan. There's no lethals because there's no characters in the unit.
Yep.
Beautiful. I'm strength 8, so 2s.
Yep.
I have wounded you just 4 of the time, sir. They are AP2, 3 damage.
6 of Inbones.
3
one.
damage each.
First one, dead, dead, dead. Cool. So 3 will die,
And then the rest of the Terminators, this is a full unit.
yeah. So
it
3
all-
so far.
They can all pile in like that, right? That's fine.
Yeah.
So this is a full unit, so there's 4 with 4 attacks each
Nice.
that will hit you on 3s.
Okay.
It's not a good roll.
It's an interesting roll for sure.
I was hoping you were trying to speed this turn up with all these charges.
I am
again.
trying.
2,
That's
3,
not
4,
much I
5,
can
6,
do
7, 8,
with
9.
dice rolls. 3s again.
So
Have you
3.
considered rolling better?
I've considered it, mate. 3 so far, and
Right.
-2 for 2.
So 6s. 3 die.
2 damage each.
If any of these pass, I'll re-roll it.
Yeah.
Cool. So, cool. So 2 die.
And then my great axe.
5 so far.
Oh my fucking
What are you
word.
doing, mate?
I'm trying to kill you. -2, 3.
6 up.
Another one dies.
6 die. Cool.
Yeah.
6, 2 ups. So Fight on Death on a 2.
This is not encouraging me to come away from blood claws.
4 will fight back when it's my turn. Because your blood claws are next.
I think the Terminators are struggling because they're not WYSIWYG. They're not the new models.
I like it, yeah.
That's it.
I'll take that.
If they
Okay.
were the new
that makes
models,
sense.
built and painted by you, it would be fine.
Oh, bless you, Jay.
I've got to technically take the 6 that are actually in engagement range. Because that would be the rules.
How many died?
6.
That's not very good, is it?
So that would be 7. I've just
I expected better from...
Yeah, that was some fairly underwhelming rolling.
You did roll absolute
pathetically,
garbage.
yeah. Keeping Paddy in the game.
Yeah.
Ragnar, at that time, Jesus, I didn't want it to be the thing. Ragnar gets 10 attacks, 6 on 2.
Can he do it?
Because Ragnar, apparently, no, he misses 3
lethals?
times. But we do have 3 lethal hits against a vehicle.
Toughest 10.
Isn't he sustained?
He is also sustained.
What?
He's bonkers,
He's
mate.
insane.
5s, but I am leading blood claws, so I reroll all
5
wins.
so far. Good. 6, 7.
7 attacks from Ragnar at AP3.
5s, 2 damage each?
Yep.
Yeah, I die.
Yep.
Good.
Ragnar might be the most hero character in the game.
Crunch.
I think.
Ragnar's fucking baller.
Yeah.
I mean, Ragnar's squad, there's just nothing I can do about it. I basically would need the meta list of 3 castigators.
Yeah, I think.
Because, these blood claws are just, they're pretty Captain Insano.
Yeah.
Cool, so I'll fight back then.
Yeah, you can. You're allowed. I'll
So
allow
my
it.
4 girls
Does
who
she have
fight
to
back.
get back up outside of engagement range?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If,
At
we
the
all
end of
hit
the
some
phase.
wounds. End of the phase, but we did it earlier just while we
Yeah,
were
she's
over
up.
there.
She's up. We rolled for it, but there's nothing.
Those are
Just means
sustained.
like one of them can't pile in and then punch her again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Toughness of Terminator's 5, yeah?
Yeah, with -1 ability for stronger.
Oh, right, okay, so I'll have to re-roll these. Cool. 4 wounds, AP2 damage 2.
4 ups. Cool, 1 dice.
Kills one.
Here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Oh no, the aggressive looking one might die.
Cool, so Morven Val's unit will go next. I'm going to be discarding that miracle dice and re-rolling it. To 4. Cool, so 8 attacks from Val. 2s, re-rolling hits and wounds.
Yeah, if I could have got that last suit down, it makes her significantly less good.
It does. So I'm on -1 to wound?
You're -1 ability for stronger than me, yeah.
I am, so I'm wounding you on 3s.
Okay.
No, 4s, but I re-roll. Hang on, you're a character unit, so I'm +1 to hit and wound, I believe. 2 seconds.
I'm pretty sure she's like strength 10, isn't she, or 12?
So I think she's only strength 8, but it's monster or vehicle, not character.
Boo.
Her sword is strength 8.
Should we
So
do
3s to 4s. But re-rolls, because she's leading a unit still.
So 1 lot of dead wounds and 3 invulnerable saves.
4 ups.
3 wounds each.
Good.
Goes 4.
Good. So that's 2 Terminators dead, because
Yeah.
they're 4 wounds each because storm shields.
Yeah. Is that including the 3 dead wounds?
So I failed all 3.
Yeah.
So 2 kills 1.
Oh, they're 4 wounds each. Yeah.
2 kills 1.
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
That then kills him, and then dev wins because they don't carry over, do they? So
Yeah.
2 dead.
In my head, I was like, they're 3 wound Terminators. No, they've got storm shields.
So you got storm shields, mate. 4 wounds each.
Thank you, Will Stewart, for the super chat. It says the real question is Loyalist Wolverine or Freddy Krueger Chaos Finger Power Claws.
Loyalist Wolverine, I think.
2 invulns.
I really like the finger lightning claws.
This is Wolfguard Terminators are yet again falling victim to the same thing that you have with Custodes and etc. etc. It's a 50-50 army. You either can roll 4 ups or you can't.
Yeah.
Without the 4 at Filnapen, they're almost mini Wardens, though, with the -1
-1
damage,
wounds are
4
really
wounds each,
strong.
better than Wardens.
Is there any characters that you can add to them that increase their defensive?
No, you can add Bjorn or Arjak.
Have they not got a rule of if a character can join Terminators, they can join them?
Not yet.
I've got 1
Yet.
super.
Not that I've seen yet.
Real hits and wounds.
Maybe I've been sent it and I've missed it. We've been sent a lot of stuff lately.
Oh, look at that. 5 sustains. That was a hit. I've just rolled it.
I much preferred the Repention reroll hits and wounds when you had to charge to get it.
Yeah, but I have, because I've made a charge move. Because I did
because you
the
heard
royalty
opportunity,
intervene,
of
yeah.
course, yeah.
And I'm strength 6 with toughness 5 at -1, so I'm back to 4s.
Yeah.
They're very good, Wolfguard Terminators. 17
They
wounds.
don't seem to be, mate. They seem to be
No.
dying very quickly,
that
Paddy.
fucking roll, Paddy. They're very good, aren't they? So I roll 74
They're very good, these massive hulking Space Wolf Terminators. The finest mankind have got was my naked ladies batter them
Yeah,
to
but
death.
they are cracked out their heads with massive chainsaws.
2 damage each.
So
What
That's
is
a
this?
genuinely incredible roll.
And then 6 damage onto Najal, the Stormcaller.
Arjak, who has less
Arjak
than
the
many walls.
Rockfist.
Arjak has 6 wounds.
1,
So
2.
I can re-roll 1 to
3.
keep him alive.
Yep, on a CP. Do you have any?
Yeah,
You do, 'cause
probably.
you gain... Are you...
Probably have CP.
Hopefully.
you have 1 command point.
Good, he's dead anyway.
Dead. Get wrecked. Right.
You have no command point.
And I can't
Good.
fight on death because I already fought.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you'd normally let the unit fight on death.
Okay, that's a thing. That is a thing. That happened.
Arjak's not all that, you know.
He's pretty good if I didn't have
He-
Miracle Dice and CP
He
reroll.
did fight
Yeah.
the 2 best close combat units in the Sisters' army.
Yeah, and did not
And
a
you
lot.
rolled like an absolute
Yeah.
No, I rolled here like a chode.
word.
I rolled like a chode here. I rolled all right over there. Paddy just rolled really well on his invuns
Yeah.
and used miracle dice.
My turn. 3. Oh, Liam's scoring first.
My scoring, Mr. J.
Yeah. I get assassinate though.
No prisoners is okay.
You've got
I
twice.
killed that unit there.
You got it 3 times because you also killed the Seraphim,
So, 5,
Celestine.
I've maxed
And the
no
tank.
prisoners.
So it's maximum 5, isn't it?
Yeah,
Prisoners.
fuck off recover assets because it means doing actions and that's...
And you get assassinate for 4. So 4. Assassinate's 4 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Assassinate is 5 victory points unless you're running fixed. Still 5.
Okay. That's the thing.
It goes to 4 if it's 4 wounds or more if it's running them as fixed secondaries.
Turn 3 somehow at 20 past 10.
Yeah, we're doing
But
a real
Thursday was also the same. But these are you're both playing a brand new one.
Both playing new armies with a new mission deck.
I will go as far as to say, you go for it.
Yeah.
I will go as far as to say I'm looking forward to playing this army a lot.
Yeah, it looks really fun.
Specifically this detachment.
So Paddy picks up a 4th Terraform.
Yeah, I also pick up 4 finally. I get some primaries outside of terraforms.
Yeah.
Closing that gap.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm about to have to go YOLO Swaggins on this unit, though.
Cool. I mean, if they're picking up, in seriousness, if these repent units without the Palatine are picking up fucking Wolfguard Terminate units and Wolfen units, then they'll flatten them.
To be fair, you are battering each other.
Yeah. Bring it down, suboptimal. Now I don't have any ability to interact with those old geezers and recover asset. It's not great, but we'll go with it.
Recover's actually
You say
okay.
that.
Now it scores at the end of your turn.
You say that, Paddy, but Repentia will just tear through a Dreadnought.
Yeah, I can't get to it though.
Yeah, it's the distance.
It is physically too far away.
Oh.
Joe, can you mute me, please? And I'm going to go have a little wee.
So in the command phase, I am on that objective. I do still hold it. So on a 4+, I'll get a miracle dice. I would like to get one. I haven't got one yet this game. I do. Celestine gets a Gemini back because she's below starting strength. She is herself. So I'll just have one.
Yeah.
Which is very good, very nice.
What are their names?
Celestine, they are Gemini superiors.
Yeah, but what's their names?
Carol.
Carol.
I don't know. I should know, but I
They
don't.
have got names. I recently heard their names in the fall of
Did you?
Acadia. They're based on two twin sisters.
Yeah.
The Gemini, and they both die at the fall of Cadia, and then they're reborn.
Oh, that's not great, is it?
Yeah.
What did they do that for?
I mean, I think they were absolutely battered by a demon prince.
Yeah, I mean, that will do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Right, so I'm within 9 of there. You can't move into engagement range if I move near you, can you? That was your strat. You can move. You have to move towards me. But
if it's the movement one,
Yeah.
I can't move in engagement range. If it's the blood surge one, I can.
Cool, so I haven't started the Blood Surge one. I want you to come to me, so that'll be grand. Oh, Battle Shocks. Rhino on a 7. What is my leadership? Rhino passes, that's great. And the 2 Retributors also pass. That is grand.
Fucking love Space Wolves!
They're good, eh?
I'm actually really enjoying them. I do think that I really want Logan, so I think I'm going to have a unit of Wolfguard Terminators.
Yeah.
I would not be against running them as a 10-man unit now.
Yeah, fair.
So what we're saying is 20 Terminators.
No, because I would only want one unit. I don't think I'd run our Jack. I don't think he's all that good.
How dare you?
He's cool, but I just don't think he's all that good. 5 attacks is okay. Hitting on 2's 8-2-3 is not terrible, but
The weird thing is because no other characters can join them, you realistically are only ever going to run 2 units then.
yeah.
One CP on these girls, advance and charge. Cool. So
I'm going to spend my 1 CP, Joe.
Yeah. On.
Let me just read the stratagem quickly first.
is this your movie one?
This is my I don't want to lose Logan's unit right now one.
Cowardice.
It's called
Logan Cowardice.
Suit. Your opponent's movement phase, just after an enemy unit ends a normal advance or fallback move. Those Repentia have just ended an advanced move. One Adepta is a starter's unit from your army that is within 9 inches of that unit and not within engagement range of your remaining units. That is correct.
Yep.
Your unit can make a normal move of up to D6 inches. If it is a Space Wolves infantry or Thunderwolf cavalry keywords, it can make a 6-inch move instead.
Just gets the normal move, no restrictions as to where it can go. Very,
And then
very
run
spicy.
away
Like a coward.
Like the cowards they are.
Let's get some distance from you.
You used to be cool, Liam.
I don't want this unit to die now because then it's game Paddy.
Cowardice. That's why I'm coming for you.
Yeah, but it would be game, Paddy, go head to bed.
Cool. So then you've already used this.
Yeah,
This
but
is
I don't want to lose with my new Space Wolves if I can help it, especially
Yeah.
not heavily.
But you lost all the time with the Elder. What's different now?
When I started to master them, I started to do okay.
Yeah.
So
They
I
are harder to
can.
master. I don't have as much of an excuse with this.
What's my...
I want to do Space Wolves, but I just want to do...
I could have just used a Miracle Dice on
all
my
the
thing.
doggos.
So-
So all the Thunder Wolves and all the Tiny Wolves, and we just
Recover,
run around.
My objective, my deployment zone middle.
Did the Retributors do a battle shot?
They
Yeah.
both pass their battle shocks.
No worries.
This Repentious squad, who I was just
Oh,
rolling
do you know what I
for,
didn't do
failed.
here? I didn't
What?
Ragnar battle shock.
Oh yeah.
They pass.
Okay. Good.
It would have made a difference now, but it wouldn't have made a difference at the time because I didn't use any strats. Right?
So Celestine is going to advance. She got a Gemini back because that's what she does.
Oh, she can get back even if they're both dead?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
If I've got a Celestine model,
Yeah.
then I just get one. So I'm going to go 18
I've never used her, so...
here. So I'm just going to be in your deployment zone because I'll be having my 3 points at the end for the special.
Did you get it for 1 unit in there?
Yeah, for the special one.
Is it 1 unit?
Yeah. 1 or more in your deployment zone, get 3.
Beautiful. Sounds good to me.
So that's pretty much all the movement. How many CP do I have, Jojo?
Some.
1.
Cool. Okay,
I
that's fine.
spunked through them last time.
Yeah, I kind of needed to. So Morven Val her squad is going to start first at 2, and you've got no CP left, right? Because you've just used your 1.
I've got
on...
none left, yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'm not within melter range of them. You are of those guys.
Okay.
So you can't do your... You've got none left, right?
Yep.
Cool. So you can't Blood Surge.
Nope.
Right, a single Paragon Warsuit. I wish they had
Are you
character.
spending that CP?
No, I'm not spending nothing.
Oh, you're spending nothing or nothing? You're allowed.
-1 to wound. Cool, that's a wound on your invuln.
4 up. Whoop. Fuck me.
For 6 damage. 1 grenade launcher. Hits. Wounds. AP 2.
4 up. I mean, I'm really keeping you in this, aren't
Yeah,
I?
D3 damage. 3. Morven Val. Discard a thingy point. Get a 1. Sick.
Sick.
But I
Sick,
do now
man.
get 3 shots on Fidelis.
You enjoying Sisters?
I quite like Sisters.
Yeah?
I mean, this is a tough pressure list to play into, but I do like them. I think they're good fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The like Miracle Dice kind of
I like the Miracle
mechanic? Yeah,
Dice.
it's cool, isn't it? I'm into it.
And I'm still minus... Well, my strength is the same as your toughness now. Because I'm strength 5. 5 at -1.
So 3 ups.
Oh, no, I'm strength 6, sorry. So it all equals out the same. But yeah. 4 ups, 2 damage each.
3 ups if it's -1.
Yes. Yeah, sorry.
2 damage each. So you kill a guy, 1 takes 2 wounds.
And she's got her special missile
Yeah,
launcher.
these still fall down a bit too fast when you can't roll
It
4
is
ups.
more than Val with reroll hits and wounds.
Yeah, when you can't roll 4 ups as well.
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm strength 9, so
4s.
4s. Yep, reroll both of them. 1 wound. AP,
AP?
-2.
Yep. Yep. See?
6 damage, 5. I mean, Val is a bit of a beast. These girls have used all theirs. I'm still within melter range. So that squad, 8 shots. No rerolls. 4s. Let's pop a Miracle Dice. So 4 go through.
I am returned.
Pass 2, fail 2.
So the first one is 8 damage.
If you could roll less than a 5,
The second one, 8 damage. So going back to that question, how do you find sisters? Mental when it's all melter guns.
and you
Pretty
just roll,
squishy.
6s of damage the whole time.
8, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll
That'll do it, won't
that
it?
was something. So
That'll do it.
Yeah, the game state's sort of
For an
Turned.
army that's like narratively all about flamers,
yeah.
they're like
And
nah,
melters.
melters, mate.
Yeah.
Logan is exactly 8 wounds as well.
Oh, okay. Well, that was significant. I feel like that was significant.
It was fucking huge.
Yeah.
I pulled that whole unit away because if I can keep them alive,
Yeah.
maybe there's a chance.
This lot's now going to charge. So annoyingly, I didn't have enough movement to put them on that objective, and they're battle shocked. So I can't complete the terraform or take that off you.
Oh, okay.
But like, by dint of me not measuring properly, but they're not on. So I will now charge you with these girls.
There, she's on.
That's a squad of 3 battle shocked.
Oh, they're
That's
right.
a
Okay.
different squad that couldn't
Right,
quite
okay.
make it. It means I can't do a terraform. So they're going to charge you in there. Yeah, that's Thankfully, just in.
Yeah.
Good bloke, eh?
Not
Just in.
Ragnar. We had this conversation before.
Maybe she's Justine. So this, I am going to be spending a CP here
Yeah.
for crits on 5s.
Yeah.
Because I still don't have the +1 attack and
I
strength.
don't think you need it. But go for it.
So this is the bananas unit.
Exactly, I don't think you need it.
Cool, and then I've got no more charges, so I'll pile in. Bonk. I know you love Repentia. I love
Fucking
Repentia.
love Repentia.
They're so cool.
Pencha are the coolest.
So 1 CP, Joe.
I've spent it.
Thank you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Imagine these if I had 27 attacks instead of 18.
4s?
4s. Rerolling hits and wounds.
That's a lot of 5s and 6s so far.
Yeah,
Paddy.
so these are all sustained and lethal because of the Palatine. So 7. Yeah,
Which you can only do in the Penitent Host attachments.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's
the
my
enhancement.
lethals. So another 5 sustained and lethals, which is excellently the amount I just missed.
Perfect.
So what we're
3s.
saying is you literally doubled nearly your output.
Rerolling.
The rerolling, we said this when they first came out. Joe and I said this in the
It
codex.
was bonkers.
Yeah.
We read the codex before it came out, and we looked at the Repentia with reroll all hits and wounds. And we were like, "That's
And
insane."
sustained hits. I was,
25.
Yeah.
AP2 damage.
I was
too.
like, re-roll hit and wound rolls of 1 is perfectly fine for them. Or everything is
But
bonk. Is
in
bananas.
the next Val, they're 27 attacks at strength 7.
Yeah,
They become this squad just blends anything in the game.
do. They're
Less
really
a unit of wardens.
They're really, really good.
Don't
Right,
do
so
drugs, kids.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 so far.
Yeah,
of
these are
the-
2 damage each.
Yeah, so I roll 8 at a time because
5
Ragnar
ups.
goes into 4 up invents.
Yeah,
right?
makes sense.
So 5 ups. And luckily the game will be really quick because I can't seem to roll saving throws.
That was about average on 5 ups.
So 3 left.
Yeah.
Cool, another dead.
And then the rest on Ragnar. Repentia.
I told you they're mental.
So someone asked why I made Penitence, because I just love Repentia. I mean, he's
So
done all right,
Ragnar fails 1, 2, 3. No, Ragnar hasn't done all right. He's still taken 10 damage to naked ladies with chain axes. This is why they're insane.
Yeah, but they're religious naked ladies.
Yeah.
Right?
But still,
They have a she-wolf in the closet.
10 naked ladies going in there and smashing 8 Space Marines and what is essentially a Wolf Lord.
Yeah.
A bit mental.
Yeah, but drugs, innit?
And they've basically fucking clapped everything they've ran into.
Yeah, which is why, with a few
I'm okay
Penitent
with it
engines,
because I love Repentia.
they are mega models as well. But that is me.
Yeah,
I
I should
am
think
done.
so too.
I'm done.
Basically killed my whole army.
Yeah, that was a bit of a turnaround turn.
Yeah.
Cool. But am I still behind? Will I be getting the challenger
Let's
card?
find out in the big score.
I got recover assets for small,
For 3.
and I'm going to discard bring it down. So I will be getting the challenge card, because I'm 8 behind?
You are going to be.
No,
pretty
but what
cheap.
did you score your?
I have annoyingly scored it.
You have scored it, so 4.
So score recover assets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Score is other one.
5, 6, 7.
7 points.
Yeah.
So you're not
And
gonna be
then
behind me.
bring it
No.
down as nothing, so
Yeah.
hang on. Boom.
Oh, no,
Okay.
not quite.
Cool.
So it is up there.
It is.
Liam's turn.
It is my turn, Mr. Joe. I also terraformed in Paddy's turn, by the way.
I'm
Oh,
going
yeah.
for
I got-
+1 attack and strength.
You both get the terraform point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one in Paddy's last round as well because I
Yeah.
did it in my turn.
Hang on. Oh, yeah, so,
Liam has 2.
I mean, it's still close.
Yeah.
Turn update. Space Wolves, turn 4. How many models do you have left, Liam?
I have a whole unit of head takers, a priest, Bjorn, and a venerable dreadnought.
And how many primaries?
4 points, sir, for 1 in no man's land.
I mean, we have not let each other score, have we, this game on primary?
It's fun though. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself. I do, however, need 2 brand new secretaries. I still get an extra CP because I still have Bjorn.
Yeah. It's solid. Bjorn's just a bit of an auto-include, isn't he? What I like about Space Wolves, all the named characters seem to be class.
Secure and bring it down. That's not that bad. Bring it down's not great,
There's a 2-wound rhino over here.
but secure is yeah. I'm not getting to it, mate.
Yeah.
We'll keep them both though, please, Mr. The Joe.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into the movement phase. Oh, oathing. What we're going to do is I think we're going to oath the Repentia unit there.
Just the big one, not the small one.
The big one, not the
Yeah,
small one,
cool.
correct. Because I think I need to just YOLO some points now and see how many points I can get in the lead to make the score.
Just YOLO Swaggins.
I just need to get to a point where it's respectable when he then comes in and fucking claps my whole army.
If either of you could reach 50 points.
Yeah, I mean, we are really making a meal of scoring, aren't we? Look at it.
Paddy,
We've just come and just punched each other.
I'm here for it though.
Yeah.
Thank you. I know what you did last roll for 1 gifted.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How are the chat, Joe? Are they having fun?
They are just yammering away about stuff and things. They came up with names for the sisters.
Okay, what are they?
The sisters, Susan and Tricia, Rick and Morty, Cagney and Lacey, Faith and Duty.
Faith and Duty. I like Cagney and Lacey.
Who had the black dice?
You do.
Was it more than Val's unit?
Yes. Yeah, because the black dice is here.
Eleanor and Genevieve is their actual names. Okay. Boring. Mother Teresa.
Ellie and Jenny.
Yeah. And Catherine of Siena.
Nice.
Martina and Malene, which is named after the Funhouse twins.
Yeah.
Who are the ones from
Arya and Sansa from Game of Thrones?
No. Who's the one that did all the things you said?
I don't know.
No,
Well, the song.
Yeah.
Do you want to sing it?
No. Well, I mean, it's just that word over and over and over and again.
It's that whole sentence.
Yeah.
I'd just like to hear you sing it.
Or the cheeky girls?
The cheeky girls.
You ready, Mr. Paddy?
Let's do it.
Right, so Bjorn is going to start.
Yeah.
And he's going to flame the unit of 3.
Makes sense.
All right?
Yeah.
With his Hellfrost Destructor dispersed for 5.
That's pretty solid. I'm tough as 3.
They're strength 6.
All good.
I've wounded you 4 times. At
6
AP1.
invulnerable save.
2 damage each.
If I pass any, I'll re-roll it. Cool. So they all go.
Unit dead.
I thought you were just going to ace it.
For no reason. Miracle dice. It's a 5.
Yeah, cool. I'm then going to start the charge phase.
It's a charging phasing.
Now, more than Val can't fit through there,
No.
so I have to be careful how I do this.
Yes. Because she can just don't end up there. Yeah. Then I'll be able to engage.
So I'm going to charge the head takers into the Repentia.
Yeah, seems pretty sound.
6 is spot on.
Yeah, that's a good.
So I can go to here.
And you are now safe.
And you can't touch me, right?
Yep. Can't touch you. Joe, sing that one.
No.
If I come here as well, I block the rest.
Yeah, you are completely safe from any shenanigans.
It's more about being able to run Bjorn over as well.
Ah, you want to get Bjorn in there, do you?
So I'm going to try and charge Bjorn as well.
Do you want to Bjorn all up in this grid? Oh, no.
He's not going to make it. I will spend a CP to re-roll it, because why the fuck not? It's late in the night. And
You're in.
8 will be in.
I think I'm probably dead.
Let me roll my head takers. I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Head takers! Way! I get to use them finally, just without them getting clapped by the Repentia the whole time. My turn.
Backseat drive. Could Morgan not heroic intervene?
So
No.
she can't because her base can't fit
Base
through
is
there.
quite large, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Liam was doing his specific movement about to avoid it.
Exactly what I asked about.
Yeah.
I get 4 attacks each on head takers.
That's good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
I hit you on 3s.
Yeah.
I get sustained because the battle leader is leading me.
That's useful.
So it's 4 sustained hits. But I oathed you, so I also get to reroll everything.
I was about to ask, did you get that oath in? Do you want misses out?
And I would be able to reroll 1s anyway, because the battle leader. So how many sustained is there so far?
4 so far.
4 so far. So these
5,
3
6.
miss. So then these 6 go back in. Bang in. There we go. So I've hit you more times than I started with.
That's good.
I am strength 5.
Yes.
So I would be winning on 3s.
Double yes.
I would thought about spending a CP to, to add 1 to win, but I think that's probably
Can I
overkill.
consolidate in my turn
Yeah,
so much in the right place?
3s to wound you, sir.
Yes. Not extras because you're headhunters?
No dev wins on precision because it's not you're not.
I'm going to roll
targeting it.
these dice.
Yeah, just go for it. So they are AP 2 damage.
I've only got a 6 up in Von.
damage 2.
So I'm just going to re-roll any I fail, and any I pass, sorry.
There you go, darling. So 5 up, feel no pains. Rerolls for successes. They're all dead anyway.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dead.
Head takers are okay at killing Repentia if I actually get the fucking charge off.
If you fight me, I die. If I fight you, you die. I quite like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So we will obviously pile into the centre of the objective because I can't go on to what's it called?
And
Onto a unit.
I'm just making sure I actually do my consolidate move, which we glossed over at the end of my turn.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang. There we go. We're on there. Right.
It's good. It's pretty spicy.
So,
There's not much left on either side.
That'd be one's turn, Joe. Done. Nailed it.
Really?
Hashtag.
Good lord.
Smashed it.
Hashtag doing stuff and things.
Big score.
I did secure No Man's Land for big.
Yeah.
For the 5.
Hang on.
What are you doing with Bring It Down? You
Keeping
can't
it.
get rid of it for a CP, so you're just going to keep
Gonna
it.
keep it because you've got more of a Val right there.
Oh yeah, forgot about her.
They're vehicles.
You can
Come
also get rid of it at the end of Paddy's
Paddy's
turn.
turn,
Yeah.
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 You both get a
Terraform?
terraform.
Yes. I get, in my turn, after I've spent a CP, I will get 4 points.
If you spent that CP though.
Yeah. Yes. I shall be spending a CP, Joe, to auto-pass a battle shock test.
Because he needs those 4 points.
I do need those 4 points. Right, my Rhinoceros, quickly battle shocks. He's fine. Good. Probably should have just done my Rhinoceros first, figured it out, and then done. No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Spent a CP, Joe, so don't give me one this turn, and give me 2 secondaries. Oh, that's all right, that.
Display of Might.
Oh, this is a new one!
Display of Might is have more units in No Man's Land than I have.
You've got 3.
1, 2, 3.
Nice. Okay.
You've got 1, 2.
For now.
For now.
Right,
Overwhelming forces kill units on objectives.
Yeah, Miracle Dice. I do get it. I've got 3,
Finally.
5, a 4, and a 1. Right, let's go to town. What's that distance?
Go to Browntown.
13, 14 by the time I go round it. I move 7.
Go to Browntown.
Cool.
Living our best life. How's chat, Joe? They good?
All right.
Oh, thanks,
Is-
mate.
Back to the studio. So I'm going to need a 6 on my
Talking about
charge.
did anyone get Hellfrost weapons, but it's just a little tech priest man, isn't it? And
What?
and the dreadnoughts.
Hellfrost, yeah.
the
So,
Hellfrost.
so Bjorn's got the Hellfrost cannon, that's what I've been using. And then you can give it to the Venerable Dreadnought as well, but not Murderfang or a Wolfen Dread.
Or a
it's-
plane.
No, not a plane, because they don't exist anymore.
Sisters are going to advance because that's sticky.
Who can
If you've got one of those planes, then what you need to do is buy a toy car, right? Cut the wheels off, stick it on the plane, Land Raider.
yeah? Yeah.
Big fan of that life choice. That's excellent.
Caterpillar tracks.
Yeah.
Who can your chaplain join? Your little chaplain man.
The Chaplain, the Wolf Priest,
Yeah.
he is able to join Blood Claws, Grey Hunters, and Wolf Guard Head Takers.
And did he give them the +1 to wound?
Or if they ever charge, yeah.
Yeah.
If they charge, they get +1 a wound, and they get to return a model back to the unit. But he was sat on the home objective, Paddy charged me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this Rhino's going to move over here.
But a 20-man brick, that's very strong.
When he charged me, he then killed the 3 head takers, so when the Wolf Priest fought back, he didn't get the +1 to wound. Because he's not losing a unit at that point in which he fought.
God, she's annoying. Oh, hang on. It's my command phase. I just
No,
get a
it's not, it's
Gemini.
moving phase, you've been moving.
Yeah, but in my command phase, I think I get another Gemini back.
Do.
If below starting strength, I can get another one. Cool. Hello. This unit's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, I want to know if I want to move that priest 6 inches away from you now.
Yeah. Give me that. Give me that objective.
Well, you can have the objective, it's whether I run away from you.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah.
I have a thought.
Ooh.
Oh.
We don't like thoughts.
One CP.
Yeah.
I've now got an extra unit in No Man's Land.
Smart. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, and
Soon to be 5.
I've got 4. So if you charge me and don't die,
Yeah.
you'll be all right.
Okay.
I can't imagine you're going to have a problem killing those head takers since
Yeah.
you went through fucking...
I can't fit through there, can I?
No.
Well, damn, that's real annoying. That is real annoying. I would be cheating if I did that. Just showing what I could do were I to be a cheat. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to just have a good old college try. I need to shoot and kill these 2 and then charge these guys.
So Bjorn...
Because I'll be using a miracle dice.
Bjorn is
Yeah.
toughness 9 with 8 wounds on
Yeah.
a 2-up, 5-up.
Yeah.
He has a 5-up feel no pain, and if you're stronger than I am tough, it's -1 to wound.
Okay, cool. So we're going to start with More Than Val's unit. It's going to shoot everything into Bjorn. We're going to
dodge.
use a miracle dice and turn that 1 into a 3.
Oh, I could pop smoke. Oh no, I spent my CP.
Yeah, you're a monster now, so I do get +1 to hit and wound. So
I'm not a monster, I'm a vehicle.
You're a vehicle, which I'm allowed to get +1 to hit and wound against. So reroll. That's sustained. Toughness.
If you could roll less than a fucking 5 on these dice, it'd be great.
Toughness, it's 5s up to 4s because you're a monster vehicle, and I can reroll. 6. AP. Val is just good, isn't she?
She just walks around the table just gut punching everything.
Yeah, -1 damage to a piece. Oh my god, 10 damage.
But the other thing with Val is if you can do what Paddy does and not what I do and make 4-up saves, she's right. Yeah. Because you made a lot of 4-up saves earlier where her unit could have been dead.
Yeah,
and then she loses, the second the Paragons die, she loses all her rerolls.
Just like, without Paragon, she's rubbish. What's his feeling? Pain 5s?
Yeah, 5-up.
How many wounds do the Paragons have? 4.
4.
So they're quite susceptible to things like grenades.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, rerolling hits and wounds. That's strength 9, so it is on a 3, but re-rolling. So 1 AP2. This is her missile launcher.
Fine.
Yeah, he's cool. Right, and then I've got the Paragon Warsuit. This one's hit and wound. Re-rolling. 2.
These will be 5-up invents, I guess?
Yes.
Fail 1 pass 1. I don't have CP because Joe still hasn't taken it off yet.
3.
I know.
He's dead.
Does he explode?
Nope.
Cool. 2 multi-melters into this guy.
You're up!
Outside of melter range.
Okay.
1 hit. 1 wound.
He has a Priesty 4+.
Oh.
1 with TV. Saves me. He does have a Priesty 4+.
I will then use Celestine. I want to keep my CP. So I will not be grenading. Flamer.
Coward.
1 wound. AP2, 1 damage.
Good.
Cool. 2 bolt pistols. Kind of pointless. Yep.
Come on, Paddy!
4 multi-melters.
Okay, now.
You've got your display of might now already. We've seen that, the one guy.
The one guy.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to take away these two and make my charge super long.
Do they all hit?
I actually don't know, but it looked like they did. Yeah. I'm going to arbitrarily, for that display of cheating, say 4 missed. So
That's
4
fine.
wounds.
I took 1.
Yeah, no, I think I definitely cheated, so you probably don't, because that would be D6 damage.
You sure?
Yeah.
That one.
That's on me. Chat, tell me what. I literally just rolled him. And yeah, I probably all hit. Yeah. Cool, so he's fine. I won't bother with the thing. Right, it's what I've all been waiting for. They're going to charge. I need a 6. I'm going to sub in a miracle dice. I feel like a pro now.
Good, isn't it?
I get 9.
9.
So because I have now made a charge move, and I'm in the right thingy, I get +1 attack and strength.
I think we can safely say that unit's probably dead, and it's game.
So what will be coming?
Yeah.
She's going to come up here.
Oh, G. Fenrica has said that they did all hit.
Did they?
Yeah, you didn't cheat at all.
Oh,
I'm
right.
not sure they did. Okay, roll the damage.
Someone else in chat corroborate. If it's corroborated, big word that, I like that.
Corroborate.
Yeah.
Corroborate.
Yeah. Then he may or may not be dead.
I mean, I don't think it makes a massive difference, Paddy, to be honest with you. Whether he's dead or alive.
You're coming with me.
What do they hit? What do Retributors hit on?
Retributors, 3s.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a single 2 in there.
Yeah. There would have been 8 wounds otherwise.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. We'll come back to it if it matters.
Honestly, it's not a problem. It doesn't.
1 CP, crits on 5s.
Yeah.
27 attacks now because of my
Do you
Val.
think you need it?
I don't know, but I want to try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
4s with 5s being crits. What do you want to pick?
I'll pick the fails. If you could pick the.
No, you fucking do it yourself.
There's actually.
That's a godly amount of 5s in there as well.
Do you want to pick up those 4s and reroll them anyway?
1,
'Cause you can?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 lethals. Keep those in there for the sustained.
You keeping the 4s in here as well?
Yeah. 7. So that's them.
Fucking hell,
grim.
Paddy.
I don't know what's going on with his dice today. He's rolled basically
1, 2, 3,
80%
4,
5
5,
pluses.
6, 7, 8. Fuck, okay. So I need to roll 4 more dice. Thank you. Like I said, this squad, I think, claps anything in the game.
Yeah. But
Are
also,
are you putting your lethals back in?
if we...
No, I've just picked them up now for my wound roll.
Not lethals, you shouldn't, no. But,
Lethals you don't.
I had
8 plus 9.
8 plus 9, yeah, 6, 17.
but, like I said, if you, as with his melters, with things like more than Val's unit, if he rolls nothing but 5 pluses on melters and
Yeah.
crits on 5s, it does pretty much clap anything in the game.
So these guys are now strength 7.
Yeah.
So 3s.
Still 3s no matter what. But it's the extra attack you really wanted here, to be
Yeah,
fair.
that's exactly it.
And guess what? They can reroll everything again.
I mean, that's kind of obscene.
When they first nerfed Sisters with the Miracle Dice and stuff, the amount of Sisters players on the internet, they're like, it made our game, it made our army unplayable. I'm like, have you seen 30 repetitive?
Yeah, it made that detachment less overpowering.
Yeah, the 1 detachment.
Yeah.
So 4 pin buns?
4 pin bombs.
Guess what?
2
That
damage
probably
a
dies.
pit. Fucking hell. That squad
do it.
hits
You,
like...
you need to learn to roll like Paddy. That's why I reckon Paddy just sits at home, just rolling
5.
dice.
There's a special wrist movement.
So that's everyone dead, but is it?
Yeah.
Because if this model is destroyed by a melee attack, if it is not fought this phase, roll 1d6 on a 2+, do not remove it from play. The destroyed model can fight after the attacking unit has finished making its attacks and is then removed from play.
Cool.
I
That's
get
on
to
the whole unit as well.
fight
Isn't it?
on, no, that's just this model. That's just
Every
Wolfguard
model.
Battle Leader.
Oh.
Good.
For God's sake.
I was excited about that roll. Yeah. I was excited.
Was that on a 2 up?
Yeah, it's on the Is it? Yeah, it's on the I was excited about that roll.
Lim. Do you want a miracle dice?
No,
Fucking
I
hell.
was excited about that roll.
Oh,
That's
dear.
brilliant.
I was like, there's a rule that comes into play. I was excited about it. Paddy went, no, you're not having that.
Well, I didn't know that. To be fair, I didn't know that was all you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, well, that's the end of my turn. Christ.
Good.
Yeah, well...
I
Spent
will
all
just-
game protecting that unit to do that
I'll
one thing.
discard bring it down, Joe, because I can as per the new rules. Paddy gets display of might for 4 victory points.
And overwhelming force
And he
for
gets
2?
overwhelming force for maximum for 5 victory points because he killed 2 units because the battle leader's a separate unit.
Yeah.
And you both get
A terraform.
1 terraform.
Yeah.
Or 40-40.
Paddy's going to literally pull it out the bag in the final battle round as he moves into Space Wolves turn 5. If you can give me, please...
You get the +1 CB or is Bjorn dead?
Bjorn's dead. Thanks for telling me. If you can give me 2 seconds, Joe.
Repentia are fucking mental.
Establish locus system battle lines. Cool.
Yeah.
I will use my CP to discard establish locus. Why the fuck not? Cleanse. Yeah, cool.
done.
I'll take that. So what I'll do then, Joe, is I'll be really fucking interested and I'll do nothing at all. Which means at the end of my turn, I'll get 4 points on my primary.
Hang on.
Plus
Yeah.
4 points on my primary, plus 2 for extended battle lines, plus 2 for cleanse. I get 8 points.
Solid.
And Paddy does nothing and wins.
Yeah, I just terraform 2 points plus 8 points. So 10 points.
So you both gain a terraform.
Yeah,
Battle shock on the rhino. It's fine. Cool.
Yeah, cool.
So draw me 2 secondaries, please. What have you done now? Is this what we call?
Is it real? This is called a win more scenario.
Okay, so you've got that.
Yeah. Good. Because they'll
they-
move over there.
They stay in this corner.
Celestine goes over there.
Celestine goes into this corner. Right, like that.
Morven Val moves into this.
Okay, so he maxes engage.
Yeah.
He gets secure.
Yeah.
He's terraformed the center objective as well, so he gets extra points of terraform, and I get 1 more point of terraform.
Yeah.
So I will at least get the round 50.
And then I'll get 12 at the end.
So you get 4 for
That she'll
engage,
just stay on that objective.
4 for engage.
Yeah.
5 for secure.
5 for secure.
Yeah.
12 primary,
Fucking hell.
plus 2 more terraform.
You get 1 more.
I get 1 more.
Yeah.
Put me on a nice round 50.
I mean, we made a meal of getting to 50 there.
I think it was. I've had fun actually.
That was a good game. Good game, mate.
You scored 14 primary points in that last battle
Yeah.
round and won by 14 points.
There we are. That was a hell of it. That was a brutal game.
It was just everything fucking dies all the time.
Like, Ragnar and 20 dudes is apocalyptic levels of damage. So's that Repenter unit.
I think the Repenter is more mental.
I think whoever swings first just flat packs the other at
100%.
almost at full strength.
I think
not full strength. I don't think they kill Ragnar and 20.
if you were in the extra
proper one,
attack
yeah.
and I spend a CP for crits on 5s,
Yeah.
maybe. I am both bewildered by Repentia and happy at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm happy because they're my favourite Sisters unit.
Yeah.
I love Repentia. When Paddy said I'm going to paint a Sisters unit for the channel for the army, I was like, 30 Repentia immediately.
It's the first thing I painted.
So this is my fault.
Yeah.
Because that's what I told her to do.
You also said all melters.
But also 10 ladies with no armour and chainswords being able to pick up that many Space Marines and Terminators, narratively speaking, is a bit mental. Yeah. I've charged, so I reroll all hits and wounds, is insane.
Yeah.
Especially when you're strength 6 minus 2 damage.
Especially with access to crit 5s, sustains.
Really fucking good.
And that one, like, for the price of a Palatine and an enhancement, which is like another 90 points.
Yeah.
Lethals as well.
It is insane when you think that they are essentially a Death Company / like Banshee equivalent.
Yeah, they'll pick them up. They'll kill them.
I genuinely, there is not many units. So I've been charged by this unit with 5 Wardens and Valerian, and it was only because I popped everything I had 1 and Valerian left.
I think it didn't help that basically the one person at the time who was playing Sisters all the time helped write this codex, I think.
Yeah.
And
Who doesn't like the dice rolling part of the game?
The Miracle Dice now, it didn't feel oppressive. It wasn't like I've always got a 6, I've always got a need.
It's not as bad as it was, and
Yeah.
it's nowhere near as bad as the Eldar dice were at start of 10th edition. But that being said, there is a bit of a I was when the Eldar book came out and they removed that kind of mechanic, I was so fucking happy.
Yeah.
And they went, here's some movement shenanigans instead. Because it's a thing where you go, oh, I've got 3 wounds from that thing, I could kill it, and you go, Miracle Dice are like, oh, I can't.
Or that charge, I need a 6, well there's a 5.
Yeah.
I'll get the charge.
I mind that less.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
genuinely mind that less than the, I'll just use this on a saving throw and you've got no chance of killing my unit now at all.
On a 4+ invuln as well.
Yeah. But then that being said, you don't need Miracle Dice for 4+ invulns, Paddy, when you just roll 5+s anyway.
Like I said, these dice on stream, amazing. At tournaments, don't do
Terrible.
that. Yeah. But that's Sisters. They're the stars of the show. What did you think to the Space Wolves?
I love it.
They're cool, man.
I think, legitimately, being honest, completely honest, I think I did a couple of misplays, mismoves, misdeploys, which will come with experience and time.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things, like I'm not sold on Arjak with 5 Terminators if I could just pack those 5 into Logan and have him with 10.
Ooh, yeah,
because
that's spicy,
it just gives them a lot more ablative wounds. Their 4-up is fine if you're rolling 4-ups.
Yeah.
Even averagely, it's fine. If you have a couple of bad rolls, they fall away quite quickly.
I quite like those Terminators, though. The -1 to wound with 4 wound Terminators, I think, is really good. With the amount of 3 damage out there in the game.
What you also need to do is you need to remember, especially in this particular detachment, that they get lethals against certain units, and that they get +1 a wound for a single CP, which makes those strength 5 -2 damage weapons actually quite nice.
Yeah.
And in fact, head takers are the same as Blade Guard, 4 attack, strength 5 -2 damage. Again, they get access to that same -1,
really good.
+1 to wounds, and lethals. This detachment, chat, honestly, if you don't want to run a generic Space Marine detachment to run Space Wolves, but you want to play sort of competitively, I genuinely believe Beast Slayer with Heroic in on Blood Claws, I don't love Wolfen.
No.
I wanted to give them a go because they had Hammer and Shield dudes, which is Shield Wall-esque. They do move 9, which is quite helpful. They can be useful now because you have a character kind of nearby, they get OC. In fact, for a single CP, not for a single CP, for 20 points, I think it is, you can take an enhancement, which is called, wait one, Caller.
That's a good enhancement name.
Yeah. It is, which is called Hunter's Guile.
Yeah.
After both players deploy their armies, oh no, not that one, sorry, Wolf Touched.
Yeah.
Add 2 to the move characteristic of the bearer. In the declare battle formation step, the bearer can be attached to a Wolfen or Wolfen with Storm Shield unit.
Yeah.
So you can take that priest and you can put him in Wolfen.
So they get +1 to wound.
You can also take a battle leader and put him in Wolfen, which gives them sustained and reroll 1s, which we've seen might be quite important.
Yeah, that's really good.
And you can take them in a unit 10.
Yeah.
So Wolfen aren't off the card for me. But I think 5 with 2 attacks each, you have to be a lot more picky at what you're targeting.
I think they're a really good little skirmish unit. Like, chuck it into the middle. It's difficult to kill unless you put something proper into it. And it can be quite good at just tying people up in the early game.
They're not terrible.
No.
1 or 2 units is okay at like 85, 90 points
Yeah.
each. But again, when you could take a unit of 20 blood claws, and 20 blood claws, because I don't think they've changed from this to
What's the back of the book?
to the new points. 20 blood claws, insanely, is 270 points, right? And again, you know, you put characters like Ragnar or Priest or Najjar in there. Najjar lets them all advance 6, so you advance and charge everything you want.
Yeah.
Ragnar makes them reroll wounds. Blood claws, I think, for me, are one of the big stars. Head takers are one of my favourite things.
Yeah.
But much like Blade Guard, they suffer in units of 3.
I agree. I think almost two big units of 6, and then blood claws.
The only thing,
6.
The only thing that I think makes head takers perhaps okay in 3s is if they go, when the Codex book releases, if they can lead Blade Guard, they can lead head takers, and you put Judices in there.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Because Fights First is what makes 3-man units of Blade Guard good.
Yeah. I run them in my Blood Angels because like the threat of it is so much.
The thing that this really suffers from at the moment is no Fights First.
I've just seen the gold.
It's no Fights First anywhere.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sad about. You have to manage your engagements. Now you do get extra movement.
Yeah.
So being able to move 7 and 9 and 9 with 6 with Terminators means you've got a better chance of controlling your engagements.
Having speaking of movement, having 2 reactive moves in one detachment is amazing. Like the amount I have to play around the fact that if I move or shoot you, you're moving, sometimes twice.
Well, this is why Wolfen kind of come into their own with Impetuosity, because them and Blood Claws can do that Blood Surge,
really
which is good. What's mad, by the way, there's no restriction on this.
Yeah.
If you move within 9 inches of a Blood Claws unit, I can spend 1 CP and I move 6 towards you, and then you shoot at me, I can spend another CP and D6.
So on a 2+, you're getting in. Yeah, it's really good. Also,
tasty.
those Terminators, right? You've also got the ability to redeploy them because they can presumably end with 9 on the board, disappear, and then uppy downy.
Yeah, and I think, Logan also allows you to treat the battle round 1 higher.
Yeah.
So you can come in turn 1 with him in Deep Strike. You can come in different places with him, with Logan. With his Lord of the Sea, I think Logan is a... I'm a bit nervous about sticking him in 5-man Terminator units. I think he probably needs a bigger unit. Joe won't be upset about it.
I think 5's probably enough for him, because I think the problem is with him, Logan will kill most things in the game.
I think...
so 10 Terminators is excessive. You just need those, what is it, 20? It's basically 20 ablative wounds that are -1.
But also with competitive terrain, being able to hide just off the centre in a building so you can project that aura.
I think he's probably okay with 5s if the rest of your army is putting enough threat out.
Yes.
So if you've got 2-3 units of 20-man Blood Claws, there's a strong possibility people go, I'm not going to worry about Logan for now.
I don't think you'd take 20s. I think you take 120 and the rest... Like
With Ragnar.
20s are cool as shit. I really like them. But 10 man, I think 10 mans are where it's at, just because it's so hard to hide 20. And 10 Repentia will pick up 20.
We also have
in the right vow with the stratagem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also have to remember that Grey Hunters exist.
Yeah,
right?
obviously 3, right?
So they still have 4 attacks each.
Yeah.
They still have 4 attacks each, strength 4 -1/1.
Yeah.
But when it makes an attack, reroll wound rolls of 1. If the target's within range of an objective marker, you can reroll wounds instead.
So basically assault intercessors.
Assault intercessors with OC 3.
Yeah, that's...
And a 7-inch move. So let's not forget that they're not bad.
Also advance and charge if Ragnar's in there.
No.
Can he not lead them?
Ragnar can't lead them. Ragnar can lead. Ragnar's my fucking boy. Blood Claws are Wolf God head takers.
Okay. Yeah, they saw that one coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I originally said Ragnar's a real challenge for me. Because I originally saw him and was like, when he goes in Blood Claws, you get advance and charge, you reroll wins. We saw what that can do.
Yeah.
So if he goes in 6 head takers, they get advance and charge. And they're a little slow. They're not slow because they're 7-inch move, but they're a little slow.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
There's a lot of options, I think. The Space Wolf book has loads of play. And especially if you then start being real gamey and putting a bit of shooting in and going to Gladius, it could be wild.
When I have a 2,000 point army of basically all new models, I also won't fucking care how good it is because it'll just look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
You enjoyed Sisters?
I really enjoyed the Sisters. They were I quite like that they die unless I roll like a demon.
Yes. Which you did.
Yeah. But most of the time they die, but they do just clap
But
back.
let's be fair, you've not got a lot left.
No, I've got barely anything left. Yeah. Val is limping away with 5 wounds and 1 wound, and it's just that unit which I had to baby the entire game.
And she's mental as well.
Yeah.
And she was dead.
Yeah.
And she's now back
full
up
strength.
with both Gemini.
Yeah.
Lol.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's good. I like it a lot. I'm building painting some more like tanks, so we'll be able to see other detachments for the sisters as well soon. But yeah, this is cool. I like it. Penitent Host is just cool. Run
good,
up,
Joe?
chainsaw people.
So thank you, Zena, for 5 gifted memberships.
5 more from them. Didn't she do 50 earlier?
Did 55.
Legend.
Oh my God.
What an absolute hero.
I love you.
I hope that your car breaks down, but it's a repairable thing, right? But you are rescued almost immediately by Billy Zane.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Car breaks down. Like, what about a puncture?
Yeah.
Probably less
Just
on your
comes
bike.
and sorts your life out.
Yeah,
you know?
okay.
Yeah,
Solid.
just a little hiccup.
Yeah.
Wasn't a proper.
Yeah, not like we got rescued, but like here's 10 grand, please. Cause you got broken down car.
because the car's fucked. Yeah.
Sometimes maybe good.
Cool.
Does Billy Zane have that kind of walking around money right now?
I don't know. I don't even know who Billy Zane is. So
Billy Zane
Scoobies, mate.
is the man that plays the Mummy in the original films.
Oh,
A Knocks on the Moon.
I'd rather have a working car.
yeah.
There's a great scene in Zoolander where Billy Zane just turns up.
Okay.
And then, thank you, Ash Thompson. Run 6 head takers double melee with Libby for invul. That's great, but currently the librarians can't lead them.
The problem with that solution, Ash, is rules exist, and that isn't them.
But Judicia in them as well.
As it stands, you cannot lead any of the Space Wolf units with any generic Space Marine characters.
Have you got, apart from Nigel, you've got no other Psyker units, have you?
Not just Nigel's. We lost Rune Priests.
Yeah, he's pretty good though, old Nige.
He's not.
Nige the shot caller.
I think he makes Blood Claws okay because they get that auto advance 6, and Living Lightning's okay at clearing chaff.
Yeah.
He's okay.
I think chaff clearing might be a bit of a thing for Space Wolves if you go all melee though.
The
Being able
best
to kill
thing,
screens.
yeah. The best thing about Nigel in the new book is the model.
Yeah, it's stunning. To be fair, you could pick any new data sheet and I'd be like, it's stunning, and I would be correct.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Is that everything, Mr. J?
Esther Jones is literally just super chatted. Why does Paddy take Liam gently compared to his games with Joe?
Well, I just give Paddy more of a challenge.
Paddy plays like a boring, gamey old man when he plays against me. He's like, I'm just going to stand here and shoot you.
Yeah, and then I charge you, and then I win.
Dweeb. He's like, I'm not going to interact with you
Except for shooting you.
for 3 turns, and then
It's not Paddy that's the problem, Yes, and it's what is more commonly known in the gaming world as a skill issue.
boring. Oh, it's wrong. Billy Zane's the one from Titanic.
So just someone else then. Got it. Yeah.
That's entirely. Joe's like, that's not who I care about.
The guy from apparently the guy from The Mummy is Arnold Vosloo.
There we are.
Thankfully, we don't fucking care. Right, cool. We good?
Yeah.
Cool, thank you. You guys have been
Thank you,
amazing.
yes, number 5 gives you membership.
Justin.
I love you, Yestin.
End of story. Done.
No hope for Yestin for 5 years membership?
I hope, Yeston, that
It's only 6.
Brendan Fraser comes to your birthday party
That's solid.
and gives you a
hug.
Reach around.
carrot cake.
Brendan
Oh, that's
Fraser,
good, yeah,
That he
yeah.
top
made
bloke.
himself,
Yeah.
We like.
Probably be a good carrot cake as well. Thank you, you wonderful human beings, for hanging out tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. You've been amazing, super amazing. John's been incredible, as he sometimes is known to do. The rest of you have also been incredible. I hope you've enjoyed it. There will be a ton of Wolves content.
Yeah.
There'll be a ton of Wolves content because I'm obsessed, quite frankly.
So good.
It won't be all of the content, and I will continue to play Eldar and other armies and stuff, and we will see matchups that don't include Wolves, but expect hobby content, expect Crusade, because I just fucking love them so much.
You running them on Thursday?
Huh?
You running them on Thursday?
Yes.
Double Wolves, obviously.
Of course I am. Yeah. The list will be tweaked, but it'll be similar.
Yeah.
What was I about to say? Maybe we'll do a build stream on Thursday, and I can sit there and build some mini Wolves as well with my knob out. Well, you can't do that last part on YouTube. But, hopefully you've enjoyed it anyway. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to more Wolves-based content. Big shout out to Paddy for painting this beautiful Sisters army, which we'll be adding to as well. It was actually real fun playing them. People said, you got to play Thousand Suns. I was like, everyone's going to be doing that. Do something
Also,
different.
we did Thousand Suns.
Yeah.
Completed it, mate.
Something different.
Yeah.
Thousand Sons Wolves, it's like, oh, cool, original.
Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the show. Tomorrow we're back at 7:30 with the Warhammer show back from the home office. And then on Thursday, Liam and Joe show's back here at 13:30 and another live game in the evening with After Dark on Friday at 8:30. You have been stunningly amazing. If you've been gifted a membership, you're a brand new member tonight, make sure you get yourself a Discord, !Discord. Make sure you hit that like button before you disappear. Thank you so much for watching, you beautiful human beings. We'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
Bye, have a wonderful time.